Welcome to another episode of Bengals and Brews. We got a couple guests tonight. First off, we've got, all right, Derek, I don't even want to talk to you, so I'm going to go ahead and bring Travis from Boogered on. I will let Travis say the chaos that's happened in the 20 minutes, and then I'll bring Clark on, who is just joining with us. When he's ready, looks like he's ready, I'll bring him on.
Oh my God, you guys have no idea how much Dale hates Derek right now. It's so funny.
He literally deleted our intro video. He deleted our intro video and told me 20 minutes before we went live, so I had no time to come up with a new intro video.
I join in here.
Hey, Clark, just give me a thumbs up when you're ready.
Man? I join in here. How's everybody doing? Dale goes, not good. I'm like, you can't even fake it. What's going on?
Yeah. All right. So we got Travis from the Boogered Up podcast. We are also lucky enough to be joined by number 46 in your programs, number 1 in your hearts. Derek's going to fuck with me and play music, but all right. So the greatest long snapper of all time, future Bengals Ring of Honor member, Mr. Clark Harris.
What is going on?
How's everybody doing?
I'm angry. I don't know if you caught any of that. Derek, he completely screwed our intro video that I did a while back. Screws it up 20 minutes for this episode, trying to make a special one for you. So we just didn't have one.
That's all right.
That's so good. It's so good being a guest on this podcast already.
Oh man, I first of all, I see you got your ears lowered. Your hair's a little shorter. You don't have a mustache.
Okay.
I see it. He's got it back there. Okay, I want to make sure.
I'm not cutting it until I'm done playing.
Let her flow, baby. Let her flow. What are you doing?
Yeah, coming from Travis with the phenomenal hair. Hey, if mine grew
out.
I know.
I do want to say,
see, your hair's nice. Your hair goes down. When my hair dries, it just goes straight out. So I always.
I saw. Don't worry. I gotta ask. Don't worry. We'll get to that. Don't worry. We'll get to that.
I want to shout out Portsmouth Brewery down here, local brewery. They are nice enough to provide me with a growler and food. I said that's all it takes to get me to switch from my normal Miller Lite. So sponsoring us with some brews and some food. So thank you for sponsoring us, Portsmouth Brewery. Derek, did you want to ask Clark about? Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about what we're drinking tonight. What are we drinking tonight?
I got this is a Ryan Guys RG Bev's lemony. Is it lemonade? I don't know. It's good shit. Good shit. Clark, what are you drinking over there?
I'm not really a beer guy, so I'm trying this for the first time. I don't know. It's an old Bardstown bourbon.
Nice. Oh, there you go. Bourbon guy. That's what I like to hear.
Bourbon and high noons.
You got bourbon straight out the bottle over here, Clark?
I mean, I'm going to pour into a glass.
I was about to say, Clark, you're an absolutely hardcore.
It's Saturday night. What are we doing?
This is going to be the best episode yet, everyone.
Aaron Rodgers has nothing on you, Clark. I tell you what.
All right, Travis, how about you, buddy?
I got a mixture going on here. I'll take it out of our koozie here. I got the champagne of beers, as always. I live and die by it. But I also got, I'm going to probably finish this by the end of the night, sponsor of our podcast, Birmingham Meadery. They created the Birmingham King of the North that everybody is freaking out about. No longer you can't buy it, but this was, it was the first playoff game. I drank a whole bottle of this, so the emotions were already there. And then with this, I was on the ground crying like a baby. But yeah, I'm going to be drinking this in a wine glass. Not in a other class.
Classy. Very classy.
Pinky out for Travis, yeah.
So, Derek, did you want to ask the first question here?
Yeah. Let's talk about that. I saw you were at the bowling tournament. How'd that go?
Could have been better. We took 3rd/4th place. We got out in the final 4, and we just kind of split the prizes. So 3rd/4th place. A lot of people were mad at me, actually, because I was snapping it.
What? That's phenomenal.
It's just a better angle. Like if you try to throw it, I don't know if it hits the board, it shoots away and it doesn't even hit the pins. But if you're a little short snapping it, it still rolls into the pins. People we were playing weren't happy about it, but I told them if they want to snap, go ahead. I mean, there's nothing against the rule. There's nothing the rules against it. So
yeah. Now who all was on your team?
My buddy Mitch, he used to work at the stadium. He's one of the equipment guys for a couple of years, so I became friends with him, and I still hang out with him, and that's who my partner was. We beat Sam Hubbard and DJ Reader though, and
That's what matters. That's
they
what
were
matters.
happy.
Yeah, that's all that matters right there. A friendly competition, kicking some ass, taking some names.
Oh yeah.
What was the charity for? Was it you guys mentioned Sam Hubbard charity or something like that for bowling? What was it?
Yeah, I don't know. Just Sam Hubbard Foundation.
Yeah, he does a ton. He does a ton of charities. He really does. So.
My man Clark heard bowling. He was all in. He goes,
well, it's throwing footballs, Travis, is what it is. You throw footballs
it's called
at bowling pins. Yeah.
It's called what?
Bowling. So
I thought you've been saying bowling this whole damn time. What?
No, so there's two, like you stand on opposite sides like beer pong and you throw a football at bowling pins. And
he was snapping it.
When you knock the pins down, then you like win that game, then you set them back up, switch sides, and you play for like.
Oh, now it's not as funny. I thought you were snapping a bowling ball the whole time.
Oh God.
You're a Neanderthal. He drinks up a bottle, snaps a bowling ball.
Yeah.
I mean, when I go bowling with my kids, I do snap it a little bit. I mean, I roll snap it. I'm not like firing it down the lane, hitting it in the air.
I mean, but if somebody in that bowling alley makes you mad, watch out.
I love that. That's so good, dude.
Travis, did you want to go with the next one?
We'll get right to that fizzy hair you were talking about. So, I mentioned to a couple people, friends and family, and I'm like, like Clark Harris is going to be on this podcast, guys. It's awesome. And a couple people, of course, knew who you were. And a couple people that weren't Bengals fans or anything are like, who's that? And I'm like,
Bengals fans don't even know who I am. So.
Bengals fans know who you are
now.
And there's a reason for it.
I feel like I have a little small group of fans, and it kind of.
When you were on TV, when they shot that sideline shot of you with that real hard mustache and the fizzy hair on the sides, everybody was on that. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Who do the Bengals have on their team? And I wanted to ask, because I don't know if you noticed that. Clearly, it seems like you didn't. Did you really see the eruption that you had for like the next 48 hours on social media?
24 hours. It was 24 hours, and that was it. I was paying attention.
Were you?
I was more paying attention to like the comments people were leaving, like not the original meme that they made of me, where it was like, oh, the Office Space guy. The funniest one was some guy was like, hey, if your dad ever left to buy cigarettes when you were 5 years old and never came back, I found him. And I was like, damn, that was a good one.
Dude, I'm like, it was such good roasts that weren't that like targeting. It was just kind of like, it was like, why does he look like a character off GTA? And I was like, yo, this is so fucking funny.
I loved it. I loved it all, man. It was fun.
I was like, did you realize like the ruckus that you brought just by you standing there?
Yeah, I know. That's all I was doing, just standing there. They were trying to get to Evan. They were trying to video Evan McPherson, and I just happened to be in the way.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. Evan, and you look at you, you're gonna stick out like a sore thumb of like.
Evan's the stock photo you get when you look up white guy. Yeah, he's never coming on.
Lord.
Sorry, Evan. No, not the personal.
He likes to joke around. He likes to mess around. He's cool. He can take a joke.
So, Clark, what made last year so special? Me trying to ask a serious question when we're off to this phenomenal start.
I don't know. It's just the group of guys, the coaches, everything was just rolling together well. Everything was going the way it needed to. It just had a good feeling. Everyone was having fun. I've been part of some seasons where we haven't been winning many games and just kind of quiet around the locker room, just kind of day-to-day jobs. But, you could tell this year everyone was coming in fired up, ready to get to work and ready to, win more games.
Absolutely. And that, man, Derek, was that your first year having season tickets also?
Yeah, last year was our first year, and that's how this whole show started. Me and Dale,
we didn't know each other.
We didn't know each other at all. And, he lives in Portsmouth. I live in Lake Winoka gated community over here, but we didn't know each other from a hill.
I was like, hold on, did you just surpass the fact he lives in a gated community?
Yeah, it is.
Subtle flex.
Yeah,
it's like my truck in the background. I'm subtle flex on my truck. I'm just trying not to show you all the
this guy
shit back there.
This guy, fuck this guy.
I like this guy.
The polo, he is ready to go, man.
So yeah, we met because we were sitting beside each other in section 158.
Yeah,
For him to stop bragging about himself, that's it. That's all you had to say, bud.
Yeah.
I was seeing how many he could get in there before he was done.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was gonna roll. He was gonna.
I mean,
that's
I
a
could talk about my
competition.
dog,
Every time Derek
yeah.
talks about himself, take a drink tonight. You'll all be hammered in the
No,
chat.
hey, listen, I got to work tonight, so I can't drink that much. All right. No.
I'm here for a while, so you better bottoms up.
Suck it up, buddy.
Hey, no, honestly, when you said you were drinking bourbon, I started thinking about we had a show a couple nights. I don't know if you got to see any of our previous episodes or not, but I drank like a half a fifth of bourbon, or it was whiskey, and I'm like, that is the last time I'm ever drinking whiskey on this podcast.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna drink tonight because I'm not feeling great from all the Jack Daniels last night, but I'm pulling it together. I'm gonna pull it together.
Hey, won't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop. I love it.
Mad respect for that. Derek, I have to get this comment in because it's from my brother, number one. Is this guy going golfing after the show? Because he's a smart ass like me.
No, actually, okay, so long story short, I had on our
short story long, you mean?
Yeah.
He's gonna go into something crazy.
So I'm really good at golf, see, but I'm not going
with my top-notch golf clubs and my private country club golf course, I can golf at any time because they have lights up down.
Oh Lord. No, I had on our Bengals and Brews tank top, and then I was getting ready to get on, and I'm like, oh shit, I wore that the last episode, so I took it off and threw it and just grabbed something out of the closet. So
I hate when that happens. You're like, I got the outfit, and then you're like, oh shit, I wore this last week.
So Derek, you want to ask a question since we made fun of you for the last 5 minutes?
Well, I was going to, and then I told you to send me the questions, and you didn't send me.
I didn't.
So what question was I going to ask, Dale?
Should I go?
You were going to ask how long he plans on
questions.
How long he continues to plan on playing, Derek, was your question.
Yeah,
because you came in the league in 2007. You were going to mention that, and you were going to say you joined the Bengals in October of 2009. So, Clark, how many years you think you got left in you? Any plans after football? And what does it feel like to have your play on the same team as your son, Evan McPherson?
I love it.
So I plan on playing until my son's in the NFL. So he's 9 now. So you do
nice.
Was that him in the background there? I just got to wave that.
Wandering around.
We didn't realize we were looking at a future NFL star as well. What are we doing here? We got to acknowledge greatness. Okay?
Exactly. Now you got him long
snapping. He was dying to get on camera. Now he ran away.
I love it.
You got him long snapping, or is he playing? What position is he playing? I assume he's playing football right now.
I am actually the coach of his flag.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Woof. We just had our last game today. We went 0-6.
He said,
"Oof."
Didn't go well. He doesn't really play a position. He kind of just plays go get the flags. It's the first time I've ever coached. I'm assuming it's my fault.
I love it.
Probably should have lost every game, but here we are.
What kind of
every parent is like, this guy plays in the NFL. He's a freaking moron. I'm sure you get that.
Yeah,
you just don't know it.
Oh man,
there's a dad on the sideline like, I can run a better playbook than him.
Yeah,
and you see those videos where like two dads at like their kid's baseball team get into a fight. I'm like, all right, I'm not going to be that guy because usually, I'm from New Jersey. I'm a loud, obnoxious, say what's on my mind kind of guy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotten a little. I was almost that guy during one of the games, but I had to reel it back. I had to reel it back and just shut up, walk away.
Our friend Hoss says it's only up from here, so there's always next year, Clark. You guys might go undefeated.
Hey, I will say this. So my freshman year playing soccer,
Jesus, he's talking about himself again.
Sophomore year
but he
playing
broke
soccer.
all the records in his school, and his name was on all the plaques.
No, I was getting ready to say
nobody can beat him.
Sophomore year, junior year, one of the two, in playing soccer, we went over. We didn't win a single game, and then the following year,
hold on, Derek, shut the fuck up. Hey, Clark, while you're here, would you like to ask Derek anything?
No, I was just want to say then the following season we were sectional champs. So you went over this year. That means next year you're going to be champion.
I went 0 for 31 in 2 years of baseball and never played again.
I can feel that.
What,
sure.
When?
In 7th and 8th grade, I played baseball, and we won 1 game in 2 years. And, yeah, that was the last time I played baseball.
This is not fun. I'm good. Yeah.
Just standing in the outfield, just missing balls and just costing us games.
It's like I'm not gonna sound like Derek, but slight brag on myself. That's exactly how I was until senior year. Until all summer, I switched it up, busted my ass, and I became one of the best people on the team. But literally all the way to junior year, after junior year, horrendous. All my brother got was gifted talent, and all I got was gifted ass. I couldn't hit.
You have to work hard.
I did everything, and I didn't do anything good. You guys want to know what I played? I'm 165 pounds right now as a 24-year-old. I had to think about my age. I played football 5th and 6th grade. I sucked so bad at football, I was the fucking center in 6th grade. I weighed like 70 pounds.
Now, just imagine being 37 and still playing center. How much you really got to suck.
Come on, Clark. Man, these guys are bragging themselves up. And you're like,
we're talking to a Pro Bowl long snapper.
My job specifically was to throw my little ragdoll ass at the middle linebacker and try and take him out with play. And that's why I probably have like as much brain damage as I probably do, because I just got landed on my head all the time.
CTE.
Oh man.
I can blame just like Michael Irvin does. I can blame it on CTE.
There you go.
CTE,
not the cocaine.
You can say crazy shit and just be like, I was a center. I don't know. I got hit a lot.
I was a center. Like, what the fuck does that mean? I don't know.
Now, to be fair to Clark, he was a very accomplished tight end. You were drafted as a look at me trying to circle it back a little bit professional.
Reel it in, Dale.
Try to make it professional. I feel you. We can reel it back.
You're just going crazy, all right?
So, but Rutgers, you had like 700 yards one season, I believe, over 500 another season, 5 and 4 touchdowns. Like, I believe that was some of your stats. You can brag on yourself some, everyone else is. So, and you played multiple sports in high school. Hell of an athlete, so people shouldn't just look at you as a long snapper. Long snapping is what you do now, but you've been a phenomenal athlete and came in the league as a tight end, and I still want to see you catch a couple touchdowns before you retire.
You got to pay me more to get in there with those guys. I'm good on field goals.
You can't downplay his position, though, man. You can't downplay it at all. Like, how else are you going to give that ball at the perfect spot for the perfect snap, for the perfect handing for
every time?
McPherson to get it through the arch. It has to go from him. You cannot. I was telling the guys that on the phone. They're like, one of the dudes is like, he's a Steelers fan, so he's like, you're really going on there with a long snapper? He's like, that's really what you're doing? I was like, dude, it's like, if it wasn't for him, that's 1 point off every fucking time. Okay. I was like, I don't think you understand how crucial that is, or 3 points, which Evan had a lot of 3 points this year.
A lot of game-winning 3-pointers.
Yeah. And it all starts from the perfect snap. And if it's a bad snap and it's a bad handle, you blame the kicker. It's like, come on, that's where it starts. You're the brains to all this.
That's what I like to try to tell myself to make myself feel good. But we know.
Hey, these guys talk about themselves nonstop. So,
hey, I did one time.
Well, yeah. So I played tight end in college. I was pretty decent. I was like all Big East 3 times. I got drafted as a tight end, all that fun stuff. But nobody wants a slow white guy at tight end. So here I am playing football now.
That's why I couldn't play wide receiver. I can't.
I can still catch. I can throw. I can do it all. But running routes is not my forte.
Nah, you ran slow as a damn snail.
No,
you look at that mustache, the mustache and hair that you got. You know you don't got speed on you.
Oh no, I was going to say reminds me a little bit of Touchdown Jesus. You know, that would be a solid flex right there. Go out there with the luscious locks and catch some tutties.
I can't. There was a long snapper for the Eagles that used to do that. He had like the highest touchdown to catch ratio ever. I can't remember his name, but he had like 7 catches in the NFL for 7 touchdowns or something like that. It was awesome.
Nice.
I want to hate that.
I just think you got to get one. I mean, this guy Charles here, I don't know. He's like, you're stronger than cocaine. That's interesting. And then Clark Shiesty. So,
Hey, which evidently, I don't know if you guys caught the video or not, but was it Zach? Zach said his name was Zach Shiesty or something like that on.
the rookie third rounder from Florida.
Yeah.
No, I haven't talked.
Taking Shiesty now.
Yeah, we meet the rookies Monday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they haven't come in yet.
And you're clearly conditioning your body well this weekend for a good start Monday, meeting the
It's
rookies.
actually it's funny you say that because yesterday was the first time I drank in like 3 weeks. I was doing good.
This is our fault. You were
I
like,
was
I'm going on the
doing
show,
good.
Bengals and Brews.
And then I had
need
to
a
warm up
warm-up.
last night for today. Just
Yeah.
Well,
So what you're saying is we're a bad influence on you.
Yep, it's all your fault.
if anything bad happens this season, it's going to be our fault.
It's
Derek.
going to be
No,
our
just
fault.
if I like peed the bed or something tonight, I gotta blame you guys.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Travis, you got a question you want to
Yeah,
ask? I know you got an Ocho Cinco thing because he joined in 2009. You said you have an interesting Ocho story. So,
Oh, dude, let me run it back. Okay. So I've been a Bengals fan my whole life. My dad's been, from my dad. And 2009 we went to the training camp. I think it was more for my dad than us because we were just kids. But of course, I've been a diehard my whole life. That was the first year of Ray Maluga, and I was so stoked on Ray. I don't know why. I loved him when he was in college, and him coming in. I'm like, he's gonna be the best because I also love
it
Ray.
was the hair. It was the hair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Was Ray the one that done the belly dance?
It was everything, dude. I loved his whole thing. I loved him, but I really loved Chad. I love Chad, and my dad every fucking game would be like, "This dude needs to stop doing all this stuff and just play football." And I'm like, "Dad, this is so entertaining. I love it."
This is what makes it fun.
Yeah, so against my dad, I really wanted an autograph from him, and so I ended up sitting. We were in the corner of the stands. Everybody's out there except for Chad. I'm like, he's not going to show up. Oh my God, this is horrible. He comes out late. He's got gold cleats on. He's out of uniform. Shit. Everybody, stands out like a sore thumb. He leaves it like practice is done. We're watching. It's all cool. He leaves super fast, and I'm right there. He looks me dead in the eyes. He's about to get. I'm like, this is the time. I'm gonna get an autograph. Looks at me, slows down, then just keeps going. And I was like my hero just crushed my heart.
Never meet your heroes, they say.
I was like, dude, all I wanted to first off just to slap my dad in the face and be like, he is a good guy, and just to get an autograph because everybody else signed it, dude, and I didn't get one from Chad, and I was like, I was that close, that damn.
Hey, when he was ruler of the jungle, my wife got a picture with him, and so did Derek's wife. But Derek's wife was like off to the side. Like my wife gave no craps about getting her in that picture with Chad. It was like her and Chad, like a couple photo, and then there's Derek's wife with half her face in the photo, and I didn't realize it till about a month ago. That is the background of her phone. It is not me. It's not my kids. It is her with Chad Johnson.
Oh man!
Do you blame her though? I mean, no.
I mean, whatever. Who is one of your favorite teammates? Speaking of guys like Chad, who are just fun people.
I mean, there's not many guys like Chad. I don't know. My first day in the stadium when I got here back in 2009, I was doing a couple interviews. Had some media around me. From across the locker room, there's Chad. Hey, new guy, you smoke weed? I was like, what? I'm trying to do an interview right now. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
What's the correct answer here?
Oh Lord! Only in Colorado, or no? Was they allowed back then?
What was that?
What the fuck are you talking about? Once again,
was it legal in
Derek's trying to
Colorado back
incriminate
then?
this man. That's what it is. He's trying to incriminate Clark right now.
I know. I just said only in Colorado because I knew it's legal there, right?
Clark,
Yeah.
answer correctly.
Yeah.
Clark,
That's why I didn't answer. That's why I was like, oh.
Yeah, dude, come on, Derek. They have
Yeah.
Your
this
connection's
now. The
bad.
season's starting back.
Your connection's bad. I can't hear you.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
Strawberry Iceman, he was down at the I always say it wrong, Bowling tournament.
Bowling. Yeah.
Bowling. I always say fouling. I don't know, but
Fouling sounds better. I agree. I say fouling.
yeah. But he was down there and he got a picture with you and he said, "Oh yeah, you gonna be on with the Bengals and Brews sometime?"
Oh yeah, your boy.
Yeah, that's our buddy Iceman there. So he's taking full credit for having you on the show tonight.
Is he the one that just said you're welcome on the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, "I'm glad Clark finally came on your show. You're welcome." Yeah. Thanks, Jeff. See, I'm surrounded by people that just love to love themselves. Speaking of Chad.
Exactly.
Trust me, I'm being quiet now. I'm a huge bragger usually.
Let it rip, man.
Oh,
I
have to do
brag
something
all the
cool, though, and then I talk about how cool it is.
Well, you set a world record.
I did do that, yeah.
I was about to say, speaking of bragging, I mean, you had is it the Guinness World Record? Is that correct?
Yeah, Guinness Book of World Record.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, for long snapping, and you had a Pro Bowl in, was it
2017, Derek?
2017.
Gosh, read the notes that I didn't send.
I don't know what year it was.
We had this conversation yesterday, Derek. Get it together.
Actually, hey, Dale, chill out. It was 2018.
There you go.
Oh, what?
It was a 2017
last year
season.
was in Hawaii, guys. Remember?
I was wrong.
Oh yeah.
It was a 2017 season, I think, though. So technically, he was right.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Speak on that a little bit.
Was it in Orlando or Hawaii? Because we were kind of looking up and we're like, oh man, did he get screwed out of an Hawaii trip? And should we?
No, actually, it was. Mine was in Orlando. That's
future Hall of Famer right there.
Hey, buddy.
He's running. He said, "Dad, why'd you do that?"
There he is.
Hey, you're going to be the man in football. This 0-6 man, put it behind you. You got this.
Yeah.
Clark. Oh, he just threw you under the bus.
Oh man.
No, but so my Pro Bowl was in Orlando, but it was awesome because I got two boys. They gave us like the private Disney tour that pay extravagant amounts of money for. So we got like 8 hours of a private tour at Disney. One night, they completely shut down Universal for us. So every player had like 10 or 15 passes and they can give them to their buddies and families and everything. And it was just, the whole thing was shut down for us. And you're just walking down the street. I mean, going from one ride to the next, you can grab a Grey Goose and whatever right off a little like stand off the side of the road. You get sushi over here, go inside, just grab a piece of pizza. I mean, it was awesome. You can go on any rides. There was no lines, just over and over and over. So having it in Orlando was awesome. And I live at the beach in New Jersey, so going to Hawaii, I mean, don't get me wrong, Hawaii and New Jersey beaches, I get it, are different.
Nah, it's basically the same.
But going to Hawaii, you pretty much just go in there and hang out on the beach and, maybe surf a little bit. But Orlando was awesome. Dude,
I'm throwing my hat in right now. I would like to, if next time, me and my wife, huge Disney people. I would love to. You said like 10 to 15, and I was like, I can be one of them. That's all I ask.
I went to Disney once. Like, I have two daughters, and we took the one that's oldest now when she was 3. Yeah, that was on credit card. So yeah, the second one, I'm like, well, if you stay in band, she's in 6th right now. I'm like, if you stay in band, they do a trip every so often. So that might be your best chance. These prices are outrageous.
I didn't want to think about that price until I got home. Shit.
Yeah. No, we were.
So at least you got it free. Like,
yeah.
Awesome.
It came from hard work. Don't let them talk that down, Clark. That was hard work and dedication to get yourself that.
Absolutely. We were considering going to Disney.
See,
we were considering going to Disney.
I've obviously worked hard, but until a few years ago, we didn't get voted into the Pro Bowl, so I kind of just got brought along.
Clark,
I got invited. Clark, it's like, hey,
Clark, I'm trying to help you out.
I'm a realist, bro. I get it. I know.
Watching, Clark. There's people.
It's all right. I was like 3rd in voting last year, so I mean that's okay.
Hey, let's talk about that a little bit. What do you think on Bengals fans? We definitely, speaking on Bengals, I want to brag on Bengals, the whole community in general. I mean, I think that we've been speaking out lately.
He really wanted to brag on himself there, but he.
No, I'm talking like you talk. I mean, last year we had what was it, Galladay trending on Twitter for like 24 hours or something like that. You know, it's the Bengals Twitter community is pretty grown exponentially.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, I like to get on there, follow you guys, and see little beefs you guys got with other teams and with their fans and stuff. It's fun to watch. I like seeing all that. It's cool. It's cool.
It's crazy.
Dale,
I brought up that photo of him because it was like what you're saying on social media of that. It was like, and I told these guys yesterday, it was almost like last year I was rooting for a different team than I've been rooting for my whole life. And I was like, and it was everybody. It was so much as like the draft picks of, Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow and all these people. And literally even the photo of you going crazy are like people are actually paying so much attention to the Bengals that they get a person on the sidelines that looks fucking like a different, like not your standard NFL player with a huge mustache and long hair. It looks like you're a WWE wrestler. And you're just standing there like, I'll fuck anybody up right here. I swear to God. And everybody saw it and goes, who's this? And if you would have done that 5 years ago, you'd have been like, this is wild.
Yeah, who's this? Who cares? Yeah.
That's what happens when you got Joe Burrow. You start winning a bunch of games and people, national media happens, and then your long snapper gets famous for 24 hours. It's a domino effect,
My primetime games.
Is that what we got? 5? I haven't even looked at the
Yeah.
schedule. I don't even know.
I mean,
3 on the road.
Yeah. Yeah, we got five primetime games. I think what we got.
You'd think like all players are like, yeah, we know everything. We don't know the schedule till we see it on Twitter.
Yeah.
I don't really watch football.
I love the down to earth that just makes it show is like, oh, we're not just like, oh, football players. They're like, oh shit, that's a schedule. Like, okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh, we got to go here this week. Don't worry about it when the season starts.
Guess what? I'm going to be on the plane when we're on a away game, and I'll be there in the locker room on the way to a home game.
Now, speaking on primetime games and stuff, how do you guys like adjust your body clock from like on a Sunday at 1 versus playing it Thursday night or Sunday night at 8:30? Like, do you have to do anything different, or is it just like whatever?
For the Thursday night games, it's the whole week is different. I mean, the practice is obviously if you play Sunday and then again on Thursday, I mean, they're pretty much you don't even practice that week. You go through a couple walkthroughs, a couple jog throughs, get your body moving a little bit, but yeah, Thursday nights are the tough ones, but then again, afterwards, it's kind of like a mini bye week. So you get 3 or 4 days off to just kind of hang out and get your body back. So that's nice to have a little bit, week 3 or 4, that feels good. And then 8 o'clock games, 8:30 games, it's whatever. It's just, I'm an old guy with 2 kids. I go to bed, 11 o'clock on a normal day. So, it's a little weird, coming to the third quarter. It's like, damn, it's my bedtime. But you're in the middle of a football game. You're not like you're not tired. It's 8:30 games. Night games aren't
Sticking on, and you're like,
yeah,
shit, it's like 11 o'clock, son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'm like, man, it's not bedtime. Like right now, I'd be brushing my teeth to go to bed. Yeah.
Hey, this old ass man right here.
That's what I was going to say. I am also 37, Clark. So being a season ticket holder, I'm like, I don't want a lot of primetime games. Before the schedule come out, I was like, plus I live 2 hours away from the stadium, and I'm like,
oh yeah,
I'm like, oh man, I'm so old, and like I would be so tired.
Yeah, I get tired. You stay up. You got a 2-hour drive. You don't get home till 1, 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're done for 3 days. You feel like shit for 3 days. You can't catch up on your sleep. I hate it.
I hate hearing this because with my job, I'm a mailman. So I end up I stay up till like 11:30, 12 o'clock bullshit and editing the podcast, whatever else. And then I wake up at 6:30 to go walk 10 miles and do all that. And it's like hearing this, it's like, I got to go to bed at like 8:30 when I get older. Because
hey, there's some days that 8:30 sounds good.
It doesn't sound good. It feels good.
My wife loves taking naps and sleeping early, and I'm like, I feel like I didn't accomplish the day if I'm not up till like 11:30 just bullshitting.
Well, we got the Iceman here with a novel. Well, Clark's a player, so I doubt that Jeff that he can meet us for the opening ceremonies of the Buffalo Cincinnati Olympics. We're supposed to powerbomb Derek /Arrow over here through a table. He said we could because that's a Buffalo thing, but the game's in Cincinnati, which is week 17 primetime, by the way, in Cincinnati.
Let me just say, getting thrown through a table in January, what January 2nd or something like that.
Yeah, it's January 2nd.
I was just talking about that today.
That does not sound very fun, but I already
agreed to it. Yeah.
So
we'll just jackets. You're good. Wear a couple of jackets. You'll be fine.
Hey,
that'll actually be better.
Look, I'm trying to get one of my best friends as a Bills fan to come down and go to the game too. If we end up going down there, I'll go through one with you. I promise.
There we go.
But the other thing,
24. I'm 32. So when you wake up in the morning,
hey, I didn't say that I would feel better than you. I'm just saying that I would do it with you. Take it, all right?
If this is going down a tailgate, I might have to show up a couple minutes early before the game.
Hey, that's what I was saying. That's why he was asking. Well, the other part of it is,
like, he goes, are they really going through it? Oh, shit, they did. Oh.
Yeah.
The other part of it, because we're real good friends with the Goodberry guys. I don't know. Well, they're from Buffalo, and Glenn is a huge Bills fan, and his brother Joe is a huge Bengals fan. So they're supposed to come in for that game too. And apparently, the Buffalo, it's a huge thing to throw dildos on the field or
I know the one video where it just all of a sudden like lands next to the ref's feet and they just walk away like I'm not moving that thing.
So we're talking about this being part of the pregame Olympics, almost like a shot put or discus competition of throwing.
I think it'd be more of a javelin.
There was already
especially in January. Oh God,
there's already
die.
Did you just say dildo?
Yes.
Yeah. So apparently in Buffalo, it's a thing to throw dildos onto the field. Yeah. So we're going to have a dildo throwing competition apparently, but I don't know about all that.
They have a name for it. Like my brother, they have like Bildo. They call it Bildos. So Bildo toss.
It's a
real thing. Apparently,
fans I don't know. Fans need to be locked up. Holy hell.
Bills Mafia, y'all are crazy. That's all I can say.
Holy hell, dude. I got to talk to my buddy about that. Be like, hey, you ever throw a dildo, dude? Is it tradition for you to throw a dildo before every game?
Well, just table prices alone. We had Glenn and Joe on a few weeks back. And, and Glenn sent us a picture. $90 for just like a basic table in Buffalo right now.
Outside of Buffalo, it's $15.99. But
Unlimited supplies at all times. They saw that they're one of the tops in the AFC chance, and they're like, all right, get them loaded. Get them loaded.
Jack it up. Exactly.
It's like toilet paper from a few years back.
If you was a smart entrepreneur, all you'd have to do if you lived in the Buffalo area is just start making, collapsible tables, and you could corner the market with that shit.
Take them back up. Dude, you're onto something right there.
All right, Clark. What kind of hype music? What's the hype music? Pre-game music? Anything at all? Or are you just out there warming up with the boys? I know you throw catch a lot with fans.
People put music on in the locker room, but I wouldn't call that hype music. It's terrible.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it is. I'm that guy, Like I listen to new music, but not this new music. I don't know that trap. I guess not even trap music
at all.
We're the same age, so I'm 100% with you. Like I can listen to a lot of genres, but like newer stuff, I'm just not really.
Yeah.
Clark,
all right, I'm going to come clean with you guys. I don't even like tell my friends this. I listen to all types of music, but as of right now, I am in a very strange genre of music.
What is it? What is it?
Like
Coachella shit?
Like female pop music.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Hey,
bro,
James is on, right?
Like Halsey, you guys know who Halsey is?
Yeah, dude, I love that stuff.
Right there. We was all of
She's
us
got the pipes, dude. She's got
a
great pipes.
Maxes. Like I listen to I don't know. I listen to this weird music. I should have not said that on the internet. I know.
It's out there now.
Can you imagine walking up to Clark and taking his earbud? Like, Clark, what do you listen to? And it's just
boom, Halsey.
They're like, what the fuck, Clark?
Not before game.
Damn, man, I guess he's locked in.
Not before game, it's different. That's like when I'm just riding around in my car, hanging out in my house.
Okay.
That's That's not before a game. That's but
What's
before
your
a game,
before
it's
game
like
then? What's your before game?
before a game, it's like Jadakiss and like DMX and like
Okay.
that.
I had no idea who the
Yeah,
hell was barking like a dog. That scared the shit out of me. I was like, oh,
DMX, man. It's DMX.
I know, but I didn't imagine somebody would start barking.
I was going to say, you know,
Where my dogs at?
you got Clark over here on the bench press, and you grab the headphone real quick, and it's like, "This girl is on fire."
I feel like we gotta start a group. Us guys gotta support each other. We got another. Halsey's my shit. Like, yeah, dude. We all like Halsey.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I forgot what is that.
I don't
I got
hate-
on Halsey after that one song that she did with a mix of MGK because I don't really like MGK, but I like dabble with new music. She
I
made
I like rapper MGK. This new punk.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Don't get me wrong.
No.
Yeah, but the song that he has with her, I thought she was the singer for Paramore. So I was like, she sounded just like it on. I was like, yo, I like Paramore. Paramore, she sings good, and she's like,
I
no,
know her
that's
name.
not
Hold
it.
on, I know her name.
I'm like,
Okay.
dude, she's like, it's a different person, and I'm like, no way.
Mhm.
Bro. I mean,
All right, I'm on her now.
and
So hopefully I don't get sued, but
Oh, you're
this is-
100. Don't do that. Don't do that.
This
Don't
is
do
my
that.
Halsey
You're gonna
song
get
I really like a
copyrighted
lot.
no other. Oh no.
that's the song that got me started on this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This is the song, bro.
That's the one.
Haynes,
You
come
should
on,
be
Clark
sad.
Neck
I
right there.
love that song, bro.
And the music. Hey, music videos aren't really a
man.
thing anymore, but I swear you watch that music video, boys.
I watch all the music videos, bro.
Hey, you gotta send my. Hey, you got my information. Send that to me real quick.
I'm about to
It's
get to
hilarious.
talk
That's
about
the song that
either
got
over
me
here.
listening to it.
That's a really
Oh,
good
man.
song. I mean, I love music, so
You love
And
that
then-
song,
and
dude.
then
I
the
saw
chicken
him
just
go.
put
"No,
the
no, no,
chicken
no."
on the album cover. I'll give her a like.
yeah.
I love it. Clark's
Oh, man.
a man with class. I love it.
Yeah. Now, see, it's funny because, like, and Dale, you're going to make fun of me again, but who's the dude on Supernatural? I can't think of his name.
I don't even watch that show.
I know.
There's- There's Dean and there's
Dean. Okay.
There you go.
There you go. So I watched a lot of Supernatural. I just finished the episode or season 15. But
There's a lot of it.
when you look at Clark, you think that he's riding around in a 67 Impala listening to like any of that shit, you know?
No, we don't have a clue. Once again, what the fuck you're talking
You haven't
about?
seen Supernatural yet? Okay.
No.
So he listens to a lot of like
No.
AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, like that kind
No,
of stuff.
we listen to Halsey, not those Zeppelin.
Dale goes, honestly, I can't follow what you're saying at all. I'm trying here.
Oh Lord.
He hates us again. I apologize usually every time after we record a podcast. I'm like, Derek, you know this is just part of the stick, right? I'm just messing with you, man. You're my boy.
Clark, let me
Oh,
ask you.
man.
So you said 3 weeks. You said 3 weeks. It's been last time you drank. How often usually do you get boogered up?
Well, since I discovered bourbon, I'm not going to say I'm getting drunk every night, but I discovered bourbon right pretty much like a year before COVID hit, and then COVID hit, and I had nothing to do, so I started tasting a lot of bourbons daily.
Everybody got messed up on that right there. Mm-hmm.
But I go in waves. I'm going big waves. Usually, if I'll have a bourbon at night with dinner, no big deal, But when I go home for the summer, that turns into a problem. My buddies back home, they are partiers. They drink. They drink a lot, and I try to keep up with them, and they're good. They're good at what they do. So in the summer,
Oh man.
I get 5 weeks off in the summer. For 3 of those weeks, I'm drunk a large portion of them. But then for the final 2.5, 3 weeks before I come back, it's clearing it out, getting ready for the season. Working out and getting ready
Easy
again.
to say you're boogered up for sure. I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Take
I
the
end up
ball.
getting you got into bourbon. I actually got into a little bit of tequila during
Ooh.
COVID, and I found out what Clase Azul was. So
What
I
is
bought-
that shit?
I thought it had a disco ball at the top. And
Yeah.
I thought that was a lamp of some kind.
I thought it was a hookah.
it's a
There
bell
you
on
go.
top of it. It's $150 bottle of tequila, dude. It's fucking. It goes down like water.
Let's change the drinking game. Every time someone has a subtle flex,
I love it. I love the energy. He said, "That's a flex." I don't work. Hey, all right. I work hard for my fucking money. All right.
I'm not saying you don't. I'm not saying you don't, but that was a subtle flex.
Yes.
Hey,
yes. So,
you're not
Me,
wrong.
having,
Hey,
me having my Pro Bowl jersey in the background the whole time. Not so subtle, but it's a flex.
Yeah.
Only thing on the wall behind you, Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
Fuck
It's
you.
the only thing in the room.
It works.
I just come and sit here and just meditate in front of my Pro Bowl jersey.
Myself, yes. I stare at myself in the eyes in the picture.
The only thing on the other side of the room is a mirror, so I can stare at myself.
Perfect.
Oh,
Now,
I don't do that. I don't.
Now you're a shooter guy, right? Like I've got the Money Mac in the background that my buddy KB Art did, the Money Mac painting there. I support my buddy, but I know you're a shooter.
Yeah, it's way funny.
Let's talk about that. When did that start? Like the whole, all y'all gathering around him, doing the money guns and all that.
So I don't remember what game it was. It could have been a preseason game. It could have been whatever.
I kicked Derek off because he was frozen. Sorry, Clark. Continue.
Well, I was like, "What happened? Holy hell!"
He'll be back. He'll be back.
Ask me a question and bail.
I was like, "Dude, what just happened to him? Oh my god!"
I don't care about your answer. I'm just gonna leave.
He'll fix his internet and pop back on.
I just started sweating. I'm like, "Oh my god, what problems are we having right now? Oh my god."
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to tell again when he gets back. But
fuck him. Answer it and then just tell him, I'm done with the answer. That's all it is.
You're bad. Yeah. Don't go to Kmart for your internet. I don't know what to tell you.
He's probably listening, honestly, because he has like earbuds in and he's backstage still. So I think he can hear everything you're saying.
All right. But I don't remember what game it was. It was either a preseason game or earlier season and season game, week 1, whatever. I don't know. But I look up and they have like the players on the Jumbotron before, and they're spinning the ball, they're flexing, they're just doing these weird little things. Well, I don't ever watch that. I'm warming up, getting ready for the game, and I look up and I see Evan. He was just kind of like went like this. I don't really know what he did, but it was like a little like.
He probably didn't know what he did. Yeah.
It was some shooter thing, and I was like, oh my gosh. Shooter McPherson. I don't know. It just popped in my head, and I was like, "That's what I'm calling you from now on." Like Shooter McPherson.
You're the one that started Shooter.
What?
Are you the one that started Shooter?
Yes, 100%.
Wow.
I'll take credit for that one.
That's by far
humble brag. That was a humble brag.
That was not humble.
Jack.
I want everybody to know that I'm the one that started.
It wasn't humble, but it was a brag.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny as hell.
No.
Dude, that's such a great nickname. I was like, as soon as that came out into the world, I was like, if this doesn't stick, I'm furious.
So then I was talking to Huber, and we were like, yo, after he makes a field goal, let's like make it awkward and like get around him and like make it awkward for him. He's a rookie. He's gonna be like, what's happening? And so now people are starting to catch on. You see a couple people in the stands starting to do it. And so now guys on the team are starting to catch on. And I'm hoping at one point, I don't want to push it, but I want to kind of nudge it where the entire field goal team circles him and gives him a shooter.
That would be so good.
Got it.
All right. So
you did see that, like the guy who played Shooter McPherson and had Gilmore. Okay, I was gonna say, I hope you at least seen that.
I was hyped. I'm a big shooter guy.
Shooter McGavin.
I was hyped about that. I was super hyped.
That's awesome.
I was going to say it's become a whole thing because like now you see it the guys before he's kicking. When you're doing the good luck thing, you just hold him up. Normally we do the field goal thing where we hold them up like that. We've got now it's the money guns. You hold them up. Yes, and then
the money guns. The money guns.
Yes.
See, good. Spread the word. I mean,
hey, we'll get the entire 66,000 people in the stadium. We'll get all of them doing the money guns.
Oh, dude, it was funny because I had a ritual. I'm a ritual guy when it comes to the games, and I had my spot. I was standing in my spot, and during the playoffs, my crowd grew more and more from my house. And every single time Evan went up there, I said, "Everybody did a shooter. Everybody did a shooter." And the whole room was sitting there just, even if they didn't have no rhythm, they're just like,
I like the fact
shimmy it
that
all. Shimmy it all.
you put a little dance in there.
everybody was just shooting. Everybody was just dancing. It was great. It was, and I didn't realize you did it. So thank you for that. But I literally had a room of like 15 people all in this room just dancing, doing a shooter.
I gotta thank the Bengals Instagram though, because they did do like a poll, like are you a Shooter McPherson or a Money Mac guy? And that kind of helped blow it up a little bit, and it's been fun. I like Evan's a good dude. He can take jokes. He likes to mess around. He's a good dude. So I'm glad I could give him a decent nickname. Because I'm usually not a nickname giver. I'm terrible at it.
I wanted to ask you involving Evan. Evan seems like he might be the nicest and sweetest person to ever grace this earth, just by how cute and small he looks on TV. You're like, is that really who he is? Because you see him, he's just and it's just clean cut, all nice, just yeah.
I mean, he's a little kid, man.
Is that all he is? He's a little dude. Is he
us 37-year-olds, man. It's a little.
I get it.
Can you bullshit with the guys? Can you hold
I'm calling myself an old man.
man?
I'm calling myself an old man, but I get it. In the real world, I'm not. In the NFL, I'm ancient. So to have Evan, who's just turned 21,
Yeah,
he is, man. That's it, man. He doesn't put it on for the cameras. He's just he's not a shy guy. He's just a reserved, laid back, just kind of goes with the flow of things. He I don't know. Obviously, he wasn't 100% this year. He'd miss a kick, and he didn't have the demeanor on the sideline coming to the sideline like, oh shit, pan. He's just, he just kept going about his day. I don't know. It's good to see. He just goes about his day, and it's not a big deal. It's like, all right, well.
I noticed that from the little frames that you would see on TV for the most part when and when he missed a field goal, especially
guys, you gotta let me get this question in. I don't want to sleep in the garage tonight. I've had it up there forever.
Oh,
it's my wife. She said, yes, it's my wife. She's in the house, and if I don't
shut the fuck up.
I didn't want to be rude to you. If it was Derek, I would have.
I'm sorry.
Tell her to come on the camera.
Yeah.
She's inside. She probably didn't put makeup on today. You know how that goes.
He's watching you. Why are you talking shit?
Oh yeah. Damn it! I am going to have to sleep in the garage. We just
to follow her. That was probably her.
Special moment. What was your favorite moment of the season? That's a question. I'm gonna get it off here because there's other people.
I'll probably just winning the playoff games with game-winning field goals.
Yeah.
I mean, as a long snapper, I've been a long snapper for 13 years here, and you don't get. I'm not going to say you don't get love, but you don't get the recognition. It's a thankless job, which I don't care. Whatever. I like to be able to go out and nobody knows who I am. I can go to the casino. I can go out to eat. No one knows who I am. No one bothers me. I've been out with other guys where you take every 10 steps. Oh, can we take a picture? FaceTime with my wife, all this stuff. So,
everybody's asking you to take the picture of that other person because you think that.
Yeah, I do a lot. It's hilarious. But
if you're ever with Sam Hubbard, I would be that guy. Hey,
take this picture for me. Yeah.
Hey, can you take a picture of Sam's butt for my wife? Because she's a big Sam Hubbard guy.
So back to the question, just being able to have those game winners, and it's not me or Kevin getting any praise, but it's Evan getting the praise. It's good to see. Just this, and then that kind of trickles down to the whole special teams unit. So just people starting to realize, I mean, people have been realizing for the past, 10 years or so that special teams are a legitimate part of an NFL football game. I mean, I think it's not 1/3. It is 1/3, but it's not. I get it. But just to see that, just for people to start to realize, hey, special teams matter, man. I mean, they score points. Kevin pins them inside the 10-yard line. I mean, we had some big plays this year that really helped us win some games. So just the being able to really win playoff games, the first playoff game in however long, and then, win against the Titans with a game winner, just all that's awesome just because, it helps Evan mainly, but then it helps, special teams, just everyone getting that recognition, being like, damn, special teams, it actually matters.
I'll ask this
Yeah.
one only if you want to address it. If not, say move on. Halftime show.
It was awesome.
Works for me.
Nope, there it is, right there.
I know some people. I know some
Right
people.
there.
It's a sore subject for some people, and I understand the.
I don't.
I do. I get it. Don't need to go too deep into what I get, how it is, but I mean, it happened. Probably should have went inside for a little while and then came out and watched. Probably, do things different if it happened again, but it happened and
You move on, right?
I didn't really want to ask that, but I thought if you want to address it, you can. If not, let's just move on.
Yeah.
it's all right. I told you I listen to Ava Max and Halsey. I can talk. I mean,
Yeah, but Halsey is cool.
I think it's all open now. I think everything is open now.
Yeah.
Jackpot Joey fan, or do you like another nickname? That's Iceman, who's our boy Matty Myers sells the Jackpot Joey stuff, but whatever. You don't have to.
Jackpot Joey.
Yeah.
Have you not seen that yet?
No, I hate that.
You're not getting a free hat.
I don't hate it.
What is that for? Is that for Burrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I hate it.
Joey?
I'm not gonna say I hate it, but come on, we can come up with something. I don't know.
Come on, man.
Well, I like the Joe Shiesty and stuff because I love that dude's videos. Like the dude that was doing those videos. I don't know if you've seen them.
Oh my God! I was gonna screen. I was
I
gonna
don't
send
know
a
the new
screenshot. I
age.
was like,
Well,
you
it
guys
wasn't.
need
It
to
was
try to
just.
get him on. You guys need
What
to
is
try to
Shiesty?
get him
What
on.
is
Because
this
he
Joe
loves talking
Shiesty?
about
What
the
does
Bengals
this
games.
It was really just this guy does these. Is it TikTok, Travis, or you could probably
Oh
speak
my
on
gosh,
it.
yes. It's the dude that does the commentary?
Yeah.
I just screenshotted his
And he's
page
like, and
last
here's
night.
Joe
I'm gonna
Shiesty.
send it
I
to you
can't
guys.
do it. Like the dude is phenomenal. Like
Hilarious.
hilarious.
The name of the TikTok. The name of the TikTok for anybody that wants to watch it is Trap House Sports.
Trap
That is
House
the name
Sports.
of
Okay.
TikTok.
So is Joe
God,
Shiesty
he's good.
from that? Is that where this comes from?
Yes.
Then yes, I
I
like
think-
Joe Shiesty. Just
I was gonna
because
say, I
like
think
his
that's-
videos.
Dude, he killed it. He fucking
I
killed
was-
it. He's just like
I
Joe
was about to
Shiesty,
say,
Joe Burr, Joe Franchise, blah blah blah.
Yeah, yo, he's good. That dude's comedy.
Oh,
He's awesome.
I was
So
gonna say,
shout
I think
out to that guy.
Yeah,
Joe-
whatever your
Joe
name is, bro.
Shiesty.
Shout out.
Joe Shiesty is Burrow's favorite, right?
I literally screenshotted that last night because I came across one of his videos on TikTok and it was a Bengals one. And I'm like, dude, these guys need to try and get this dude on because he loves.
Well, that's
talking
the
about
that's the
Bengals.
Joe Burr, like the Joe Burr with the.
Joe
Yeah,
Burr.
actually, he said Joe Shiesty, Joe Burr, Joe Franchise. I was like, oh, this dude just threw out like 10 new nicknames.
Yeah,
Fuck,
that's
I
what I'm
don't know.
saying. Did he steal the nicknames from somewhere, or is he?
I
just-
don't think so. I think, and then everybody else started selling shirts, and this guy probably gets nothing off of it.
So my
which
man
sucks.
just swung like 10 nicknames.
Yeah.
Gets nothing out of it.
Yes, that's awful for that guy. So shout out that guy. That guy deserves something. Hopefully he's
Yeah,
selling
yeah.
some shirts. Buy him off of that guy.
I'll Venmo you $20 for a shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Straight
it.
up. Me too.
Hey, I
All
wanted
right,
to-
man. We've had Clark on for an hour, man. I didn't think we could get an hour. Like
Clark said
I was
he's
going to
been
ask.
here for a long time, boys. You better buckle up.
And-
Clark-
Why are you kicking me off? I mean, I can go if you need me to.
No, I just, dude.
I don't
I was
think
going to
we-
ask for a half an hour, and I'm like,
Dale, I heard earlier.
Okay.
Clark
hey,
told.
I'm trying to be respectful of the man's time.
I'd be sitting here getting my ass kicked in Call of Duty right now. That's all I'd be doing.
When Clark told Derek earlier, you better buckle up and start drinking because I'm here for a long time. I go, oh, fuck, I need more beer. Fuck.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Okay,
Ask you about,
so to clarify,
more?
Trap House did make Joe Shiesty, and he makes his own merchandise. All right.
I'm visiting
There we
after
go.
this. I'm going to get myself a shirt.
hell
There
yeah.
you go. Hey,
All right, before
speaking
more
of
fan
which,
questions come in, I want to ask, you were in the fucking Super Bowl, dude. How was that as a whole besides the halftime show? You were in the goddamn Super Bowl. I'm
we
wearing
won't
the
talk
jersey
about
right
the final 2 minutes. We won't talk
You're
about
going
the
to
final 2
hate my
minutes.
answer. I promise you. It's just another game.
That's great. I love that. I
Hey,
love that
but
answer.
that's the kind of mentality you really have to have it to be a football player, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, obviously to look back at it, to look back and it's like, all right, I played in the biggest sporting event in the world. Like, yeah, well, in our world, I don't know, maybe
Right.
No,
maybe the World Cup is bigger. I don't know. I don't watch sports. But
Yeah, whatever. It's
whatever.
it's in our
My
world
world,
here.
biggest thing, whatever. Yeah, but
Yeah.
to look back on it, it's cool to be able to be like, yeah, I played in the game. But when you're there, it's just a game. The week leading up, obviously, it's a little different. You're practicing somewhere else. You're meeting somewhere else. It's you're doing different things. You're across the country. It's different. But then once the game comes, it's just another game. 8 yards for field goals, 8 yards. I don't care if I'm playing, in Cincinnati and London and Germany and California. 8 yards, 8 yards. 15 yards is 15 yards. It's another game. Every time I go on the field, I try as hard as I can. So, I mean, it doesn't matter whether it's, preseason snap one of week one of the preseason or the Super Bowl. I mean, I'm going to block my guy as hard as I can and try to make a tackle. I mean, so a game's a game. It was fun. It's awesome, but I'm pissed off. I want to
I haven't been able to rewatch it. I've told this story before. So my wife had ordered me the big booklet that comes for the Rams and the Super Bowl booklet. It's Rams Bengals, this whole booklet. And so after the game, whatever, I don't want to talk about it at all. Us fans are the same way, I'm sure, as you guys. I just rather not talk about it for a week or two or ever again, potentially. And so she gifts me for Valentine's Day. She gifts me that booklet, and I'm like, I still haven't looked at it. So
yeah.
Well, twofold.
It's thank you, but
twofold.
No, thank you.
At Valentine's Day, and Super Bowl loss still hurts.
Yeah,
I was gonna say because what was the date of the Super Bowl? I can't remember. It was close to. I mean, a couple weeks.
Yeah, it was within a week or two of that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I didn't even think of that.
And I was like, yeah.
Now this is kind of a running bit here, but Strawberry Ice here wants to know. He wanted to know if you can come on his show. He was on our show a couple weeks ago, and Anthony was on, and he said, now Anthony, while I have you on my show, so Clark, while Strawberry Ice has you on his show, he wants to know if you can come on his show.
Well, I'm going to tell the same stories and the same jokes, so just tell him to retweet this.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm just going to go a whole repeat here. So.
I've been working on this bit for years. I got no new jokes.
I love it. That's so
man.
No, but I don't do anything else. I work out and play Call of Duty, hang out with my family. That's about it.
So you're a Call of Duty guy, not Halo? You never got into Halo? See, I'm
back in the day, I did Halo 2, yeah. Super bouncing and all that. Yeah, I was into that.
Yeah, that was my jam,
I finally started playing video games, and I'm playing Assassin's Creed. That shit is sick.
So fun. I beat a couple of them.
I'm playing Odyssey right now.
There's too many of them now. There's too many, and they take too long.
It gets repetitive. You jump off buildings, you climb shit.
I'm playing the first one, guys, so I'm having a great time.
That's what I'm saying. It's fun. I'm just saying.
The greatest thing, you come off the top of something.
I love pirates, so I'm going to go from Odyssey to the pirate one, and then I don't think I'm going to do the Viking one, and then I'm just going to be done. I'm like, okay, next.
Now, you're going to play 2 and be like, all right, I see what they're doing. It's fun, but
right.
What's that episode or that video game that Bengals captain said that everybody will get addicted to? Is it like Origin Ring or something like that?
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. Yeah, Elden Ring. I don't know nothing about it either.
Dude, the storyline, I've been tempted to buy it. The storyline is extremely fucking long, and apparently it's as detailed and good as any storyline as you'll ever see in your life. Apparently, if you're a storyline person, like Assassin's Creed, it is 100% the game you want. I just haven't bought it yet because I'm like, hey, Assassin's Creed is calling my name, dude. I'm sorry.
Just so you guys know, we went from a football podcast where people were like, yeah, Bengals football, to video games. We're like, no, unsubscribe.
I'll jump back. Hold on. I'll jump back because I've been waiting on this one. So, because you were talking about special teams. You were talking about how people haven't really understood the specialty of the special teams and everything in that nature. And I was gonna say, besides Adam Vinatieri, we were the first team I feel to really spread light to that as we drafted somebody in the 5th round as a fucking kicker. And everybody's like, you're a maniac. Why are you doing that? And you realize, okay, this is why. But what I was getting to on that is Pat McAfee. Have you had any interaction with him outside of probably hearing him talk nonstop about how we need
The Bengals practice facility.
And we just broke ground and everybody started clapping for us and shit. We became an active franchise.
So your question is about Pat McAfee or a bubble?
Yeah, have you had any? Because he's probably one of the most well-known, if not like most famous special teams person ever.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude could hit like Troy Polamalu on a freight train and also kick the ball 1,000 yards away.
No, I know Pat a little bit. I mean, I went on Barstool Heartland, I think it was, years back when he was doing that in Indy. They said, one of the microphones was messed up, so we couldn't post a video. I think it was just we sucked because it was like me, Huber, and somebody else, and it just wasn't a great interview. Nothing against Pat, just we weren't very great. I don't know.
You guys weren't ready for the interview world?
No, it's before a game, and like you can't like be like I can't be drinking and having fun and talking shit like before the game.
Right.
Like,
Which is the only reason to do a podcast.
I know Barstool was kind of like a big like I got to be like it was I don't know, but whatever. But yes, I do know Pat a little bit, and he's actually been great for special teams. I think he's like for the brand thing that he's been doing lately, it's been awesome. I just think
he absolutely loves our team specifically because of how good our special teams are.
Darren Simmons. If you guys are fans, you know who he is. He's been here longer than I have. He does a great job. I mean, year in, year out. Regardless if we're going to the Super Bowl or we're winning 4 games, he's the same. He's a intense guy. He's going to make sure you do everything perfect. His expectation is perfection, and if you don't have it, he's going to find someone else that will. And that's I kind of give him credit for pretty much my whole career because, like you guys mentioned before, I got drafted as a tight end. He was the first coach that gave me a chance as a long snapper. I've been doing it my whole life, obviously, since I've been playing. But he was the first one. I was like, you know what? This kid's an athlete. He can make me better, and he's made me the snapper that I am. He demanded perfection, and I made sure that I had it, so I didn't get cut.
Shout out him.
Hey, shout out Darren Simmons. We'll do the Pat McAfee thing.
Yeah, the Pat. As I was talking, I was like, I wanted to.
Hey, let's do our own thing to Darren Simmons. Hey, Darren Simmons.
Hey, Darren Simmons, if you ever want to be on the show.
Oh yeah, shameless plug.
I was gonna ask. We've been talking about Evan a good amount. This isn't even my damn podcast, but I'm gonna try and throw it out there. Any chance that Evan McPherson could come on Bengals and Brews?
First of all, does he drink?
Too young.
I don't even know if
too young.
No, he does not. Not no to your question. No that he does not drink.
Okay.
No, I was like this to Dale. I was like, Dale, is there like an age limit for here? I was like, what the hell?
No,
he's too young. Too young.
Yeah, I don't even know if he's legal drinking age yet. Actually.
Yeah, he just his graduation ceremony for high school is in a couple
weeks. Calm
Right?
down, Derek. Calm down.
I think that was last week.
He's probably got a prom to go to next weekend. He can't join the show. Come on, guys.
Dude, Evan's gonna be like, Evan's gonna be like, yeah, dude, I'll totally do it. Like, whatever you do not check out that last episode.
Yeah,
you don't want to go like an hour.
Hey, we all. I mean, I got a freaking painting back here of Evan. Like,
Oh, that dude's a goat, man. Dude is
first kicker jersey I've ever bought, Evan McPherson. So,
he definitely. You got a Harris jersey? Fuck.
Hey, it's on the way. I will say that
you can custom make them. So
yeah,
I was gonna say you can get an Evan McPherson jersey way easier than you get a 46 jersey.
Yeah, you got to custom make that bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Let me say. So I was antique shopping with my kids, and they had a bunch of football cards. So I'm like, okay, maybe I can find a Clark Harris.
Are you going to call him an antique? Is that what you're just saying?
No. I wanted to make that point that they had a bunch of. They have Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. They're selling those for like $120 in a special case, but
I gotta pay you to take my cards, bro.
No, so. There's nothing Bengals, right? Do you have a card at all Bengals? Like I know you have Packers one from back in the day, which I haven't been able to find, but I'll probably find it on eBay.
They do not have a Bengals Clark Harris card.
That is such bullshit.
I get
Hey,
it.
Panini America. I know
Clark
you're
loves
watching
it,
our
guys.
show.
Clark
Just-
loves it. He's
just
under
send
the
me, like,
radar. He can
500
do whatever
cards,
he
man.
wants.
Just make me like 500 cards, send them, and I'll send them out to people. But like,
Yeah.
you don't gotta like put them in packs. I get it. Nobody wants a Clark Harris long snapper card.
I do.
Just make me one, a couple.
Clark,
You know,
listen, they take the photo of you that they had on the TV of you standing there with the hard mustache and the fuzzy hair, just looking to the side. They're like Clark Harris, and they're like, I know that guy.
You'd think they would want to make one, especially after last year.
just
Like,
and put the meme on there. Just
Yeah.
go.
Just out to buy Marble 100s. We'll be
Screw
back soon.
it. At this point, you might as well make it like a super rare card. If you get it, it's worth like 10 grand. You know, everybody wants it.
right?
that is true. Like, yeah, you got to really be into
It's like-
cards.
I was
and-
going to say
I'll sign
Clark
a bunch
Harris.
of
Clark Harris and Pappy Van Winkle right there.
them.
Hey, Clark, I get a custom jersey. Can you sign it for me at a game?
Of course I can.
All right.
Exactly.
Not many people ask me to sign jerseys, so I got you.
All right.
Hey, 158 will
Put
be
it this way:
standing
if
there.
you wear my jersey to the game, you got a real good chance of me throwing you a game ball to keep.
Hey,
Clark, don't say
fans that are
that.
watching the show right now, listen. If you want Clark to
No,
play
there's
catch with you,
everybody's gonna have 46 jerseys on
Dude,
now.
Clark,
Good.
not gonna
That's what I'm
enjoy
trying
that.
to do.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this could be
Dude.
great.
On Thursday night when we face the Dolphins, I just got told yesterday my dad just bought me a ticket as a little surprise. So when I run from section 300 all the way down to that gate, and I'm just like, Clark, look at
Hey.
my jersey.
Listen, you spend $500 on a bottle of tequila, so at least you could do is buy a custom Clark Harris.
Dude, as soon as the jerseys dropped, as soon as I got called a fucking lunatic on our in the Facebook groups of Bengals, because I was bragging about it. Of course, bragging,
Buying one tonight. We got one
There we
right
go.
there.
bragging again. Everybody drink.
Got another one. Everybody go out. Custom.
As soon as they dropped, I bought 5 jerseys right off rip, and everybody's like, "Why are you buying jerseys at this level?" And I was like, "I want to buy like 10 more." But
Mhm.
dude, I bought so many of them fucking jerseys. So Clark, you're on the list, most certainly. Honestly, legit, not joking.
Hey,
you were on
bud.
the list. You were on the list after everybody was like, "Who the fuck is that?" And I was like, "I love him."
Sorry
Yeah.
for the F bombs. Sorry to your children for all the F bombs.
Trust me.
Okay.
Way.
Look at Clark. Look at him.
Oh,
Come
Do
on,
you
man.
think
I
he's
have
like?
I have a decent amount of patience. My wife would disagree until I get into a car.
yeah.
They've heard everything behind the wheel.
Hey, they just had a football game today and they lost. I promise you heard one of them.
For anybody who's listening who lives in Cincinnati, now that I'm on this tirade about cars, use your blinkers, please. The city of Cincinnati and Kentucky start using your
Yes,
blinkers.
yes.
It's not hard.
Get 'em.
It's a little flick of the wrist. That's all it is. Please.
Oh,
Get
man.
him,
Oh,
Clark.
so we got one comment here. They listen to you play Call of Duty, so
That's
Oh,
my
there you
brother.
go.
That's my brother.
Dude,
Oh,
streak.
okay.
so you play. Do you get on there and play with your brother? Like
Yeah.
link up online and
Yeah, we play together.
Your
All that,
brother's
all
on
that
here?
fun stuff.
yeah. The Cincy drivers are the worst.
They're not the worst.
What's
Not
up,
the
kids?
Hey, say hi to your uncle. He's watching.
They are just
I'm not your uncle, but
they're too
your uncle is
defensive.
watching.
I'm not your uncle. Don't say hi to me.
No, they're horrible.
Mhm.
They don't
Since
even have blinkers. Once I had to go like this to somebody.
Yes, yes.
I'll do this. You got the kids doing that, Clark?
As you can tell, that's
Clark, you're raising demons, dude. They got road rage. They don't even have they're not even behind the wheel yet.
bro. I gotta tell the older one sometimes. All right, bro, I got this. Relax.
Dude, I
Oh,
love
that's
that. You got the
hilarious.
little one just heckling drivers. They're like,
Oh,
you're
man.
8 years old.
It's good.
Oh, there you go, right there.
That's
Oh,
best
man.
ever. I gotta agree,
Hey,
man. Like,
how do we
Thank
how
you,
do we
man. I
talk?
appreciate that
How do we top
compliment.
this,
Thank you
Dale?
so much.
yeah.
I mean, we're the chance that we're supposed to have Shane Graham on at some point, and a couple other people. I don't know how we top Clark.
I mean, Get them drunk enough, and it'll be fun.
Clark, I'm telling you, I felt really bad earlier. They said yesterday, or there might have been the day before. They're like, Clark Harris is gonna be on the podcast. I was like, damn, I feel really bad for Clark, dude. I'm a big fucking deal. It's like Clark, this is a Bengals podcast, but I mean, when I step on here, I mean, oh my god.
Oh,
there it is.
There it is.
At least one of us is
Hey,
still
that was
playing
good.
shit.
That was
I
good.
forgot.
That was good, Clark.
I forgot to, honestly.
Clark's keeping tabs. He goes, don't worry, I'm
You wanna
catching
say
up.
hi? My wife came down here. She must think we're
Wait,
cute. Or
time
something.
out. Sorry to cut you off.
Come on.
Go back to that last comment. Can we
There
bring
you
that
go.
last comment back
There you
up?
go, right there. They're way worse on the east side.
No, not Uncle Dale. The other one.
There.
They're way worse on the east side. Whoever wrote that is definitely a West Sider. Yo, there is no east side, son.
Oh my
There's
god.
the
Wow,
west
yeah.
side of Cincinnati, and then there's Cincinnati. There's no
West
east
side,
side.
best side, right?
I know I'm not from here. I get it, but I've been here long enough. There's no east side. Am I wrong in this? You guys don't.
I'm 2 hours away. I have
You
no.
don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm
You
an
don't
hour
know the
away.
419 area code. I have no fucking idea.
Oh my god!
We don't know how to drive up here
man.
either.
Then I can't even get started. Whoever's watching out there, it's the west side in Cincinnati. Okay, it's not east side. Just so y'all know
It's
that.
almost 4 hours away.
He's laughing.
Driving
So
up here where y'all suck.
Yeah.
We got like 2
Oh,
lanes
man.
for the most part up here. We don't even know how to drive on those.
Interesting fact. I saw it on the internet, so I repeat it like it's a fact. Somebody could have made this.
Oh yeah. Take the knowledge. Go with it.
But
Yeah.
back in the day, there was 2 cars on the road in Ohio, and they crashed. That's not a joke. It's like a stat I read one time that in the state of Ohio there was 2 cars, and those 2 cars happened to get into an accident.
Oh,
How?
Lord.
You have an entire state. How do you do that? Again, like I said, it's on the internet. I don't know if it was true.
I love that. That's so
But it was
funny.
funny. I posted it on Facebook, so like once every year I get like, hey, like 12 years ago you said this thing about Cincinnati drivers suck, and I'm like, oh, still holds true.
this guy said the east side is considered Batavia. Like that's where the mall's at.
Okay,
Eastgate Mall.
Batavia-
respectable,
Yeah.
respectable. 'Cause
John,
that is
put
decent.
some respect on my
That's,
east side.
that's a
How-
lot farther away. Like
Yeah, that's
I will
far
say
out.
this.
That's
So,
in Dale's kid area code, I think.
yeah.
Closer.
I was going to say, so I'm going to rag on my parents real quick because my parents, whenever they go to the Eastgate Mall or anything on that,
hype
I said
yourself
rag.
and
R-A-G,
talk shit about your
rag.
parents. Wow, what a guy.
So anytime they go to the Eastgate Mall and stuff, I'll ask them where they are. Hey, where are you? Oh, we're in Cincinnati. I'm like, no, you are in Eastgate. That is still
Yeah,
like,
see, it's Eastgate.
15.
See, Eastgate. Yeah,
It's
you're in the-
Batavia, yes.
yeah,
Just the
The east side
terminology.
is called Eastgate.
yeah.
Iceman, West Side is the only side. All right, Ice Cube.
Can we talk about something else? I have no idea what the hell.
All right, Ice Cube, we get it. No Vaseline. Come on now.
Oh man. Oh, this is great.
Oh, I love it. Clark, God bless you. So
told you,
this
I
year,
told you, strap in, boys. I'm here for the long haul.
Hey,
I love it.
I gotta admit, I'm gonna be the first one to bow out, but I'll be back. I can't hold it any longer, boys.
Oh, you're
Oh,
going,
no.
you're going to drop it? Oh
He's-
yeah,
he's
going,
breaking the
he's
seal.
going, dude, I'm doing the P dance on my seat right now.
Oh Lord.
I love it.
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
I love
Clark,
it.
dude, I love the fact that I'm like halfway a host and I'm not a guest because this is awesome. Because at first when I was
Yeah.
on this, I was kind of like, damn, dude, like, what do I talk about besides like a couple stories that I have of bank? And then they're like, oh, Clark Harris is on. And I'm like, well, fuck, I get to sit back and just, talk football now. Cool.
Enjoy the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Subtle flex.
Oh, I can I'll flex again. I'll flex again. Clark, you got to check out my podcast, man.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Go
I don't
ahead,
know.
give us a plug. Go ahead. While he's going,
Yeah.
Dale's going, give us a
And
plug.
for everybody that's watching, Boogered Up podcast, me and one of my good buddies, Nick, we call him Fairy Tale. His last name's Farrier. Playing baseball, somehow he got the name Fairy Tale.
Terrible.
Comedy drinking podcast.
I was going to say Farrier. You'd have to do some sort of like horse thing, right?
Yep. That's how that's his name actually came from. That apparently his whole family was a whole horse ordeal. I just learned that like a week ago too, and I just called him Fairy. I call him Fairy Tale because I played baseball with him. So like how when you're in
Gotcha.
sports, you always call somebody their last name. I just called him
Yeah.
that name my whole life.
Actually, you say that. No one ever calls me Harris, and when they do, I'm like, wow, that felt really weird. Don't do that again.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, Clark is more dominant than Harris, so
But I go by goat usually. No,
that makes sense. That makes sense. See,
There you go.
I was afraid to throw
yeah.
that at you. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there's another one.
There you go. Yep. Hey, Tom Brady, who right?
Yeah. But no, comedy podcast. We post on all platforms every Friday. Clips almost every day. If you guys are on TikTok, you guys see the guy that does the audio Ford fucking Ranger. Like, I know this truck by any chance. That guy, we just had him on last episode. We've had a couple other people on TikTok and such, but we are, we grind, we have a good time, and we talk about topics in the world, and we bullshit on them. We have a good time. We do first pours. There's a little bit of the beers we drink, an IPA every week, and we get real wild. And
Sorry, I'm back.
Yeah, Dale, that's what happens when you leave. Other podcasts get plugged. That's what happens.
Hold on.
Dale is lighting a cigarette right now.
That was a very good pee.
Dale come back and goes, "Fuck this shit, dude. I didn't expect this." Oh,
Hey,
God.
some of those pees feel different. They hit
Better
different.
than sex.
You're holding it.
Hey,
I bet you can understand this being a Bengals podcast, but also being a drinking podcast involved in that. Nothing feels better than when you get done recording and you're off camera and you get to run to the bathroom and drop that piss you've been dancing around.
See, I record out my garage outside, so I just walk outside and I'm good.
Exactly.
Like,
Dude,
Drop
we
it.
got a whole.
Yeah.
I got a whole. I'll show real quick here. There's a whole studio here in one of my spare bedrooms, and so the bathroom's right down the hall. So as soon as we're done, that wasn't a flex.
Bullshit! Bullshit!
I was just telling you where the studio was, man. Come on.
Hey, I recorded my studio. I recorded my garage. I have a studio. Let me show you around my studio.
Studio
yeah.
is a
You
spare.
see all the Bengals stuff behind me? I had to get it out of my house. My wife said, "Nope, not allowed to have it in the house, buddy." So
That's
I fucking
what
love
she
it.
says about my bourbon.
oh,
Derek's a
shit.
bourbon drinker too. See,
I love me some bourbon.
Oh, tell Clark about the Chargers game this past season where you had Marissa
I'd rather
try some
not.
bourbon. My wife.
Okay, Chargers game.
Anytime
Real
someone
quick.
says I don't want to tell the story, I want to hear it more. Just
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
I'm intrigued.
just-
Go ahead.
I don't remember anything before halftime. That's all I'm gonna say. We was
Before halftime, you remember
before
after halftime?
before halftime.
When
I
we
didn't
was
remember
drinking.
after halftime.
Chargers game, you said?
Yeah, the Chargers
when
game,
played
we
the
were-
Chargers.
Yeah, we were
Tailgating.
drinking and tailgating and everything else, and it was rough. But
Well, we had
Yeah.
me and Derek's wife had to carry my wife into the stadium, not out of the stadium, into the stadium for the game.
You carried her in?
Into
Yeah.
the stadium.
Football game to go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she started taking pictures with like the security
Yeah.
people, like as we're coming in. She's like, "Hey, can I get a picture
which
with you?"
hey,
and this lady's
shout
like,
out,
"Yeah,
shout out to
$100 waters
security
in there.
people.
You might as
Shout
well
out to
just keep your
security
car.
people. Yes.
That's the most expensive state in the U.S.
What are you talking about?
California is the most.
My man is slinging stats over here. I don't even
Yeah.
know.
I was like,
He's smarter than I am. I don't know.
When you
Oh.
said $12 water bottles, California is
Yeah.
the most expensive state in the
All right.
So he's probably talking about the Super Bowl. Did they
Yeah.
get to go?
You
Did
get
your
let- you
family
get
get
let
to
him
go?
know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I'm smart.
He's like, go, get out.
All right, hey, hold on. No, that was a humble brag.
oh,
That was not me. I'm not drinking for that one.
Clark, you've been handling these out like they're free, all right? You better drink to that.
I gotta close my door.
I'm on to the Miller Lite now. I'm sorry. This
Oh,
thing, which I will shout out once again, Portsmouth Brewery. Thank you for the free growler and the wing.
You can't say I'm
Oh,
drinking
yeah.
Miller Lite.
Yeah,
Oh, by the
baby.
way, let me show you this good beer.
No,
I'm
it's
trying to-
gone. I drank this already. I drank this entire. I'm like a pirate. I drank this.
That was
It's
the-
gone. It's gone.
You drank that whole thing?
You wonder why I had to pee so bad?
My
God,
son and daughter wanted to come say hi to
golly, man.
everybody, so go ahead and say hi.
No, he was talking
There
about
you
the Chargers game.
Hi, Ashlyn.
He was talking about the Chargers game, the AFC Championship game.
Hey,
Oh,
get in the house.
that was the one that we went to the overtime, right? Was it? That was that game.
That was all
Yeah.
of them.
Chargers
no.
was
Yeah.
The Chargers.
That was the Chiefs game. Oh, we went to overtime.
Yeah,
Correct?
Chargers is just a regular game in the season, and they got tanked for no reason.
The interception, I didn't even remember it because I had so much adrenaline and
plays in
alcohol.
a football game. Let me tell you this. I walk in on Monday, and my coach's like, hey, what happened on this play? I'm like, I don't know. I need to see it first. I don't remember any game. Like, not that I have CTE or anything. But
Hey, hold on. That's a humble brag, though, real quick. That's a humble
no,
brag.
it's not. No, it's not. It's
I was having
That's a moment
CTE.
for him.
Definitely having CTE. A humble brag.
Humble brag. There we go.
I played
man.
so
I
hard.
accept
I
it.
have a humble brag. What?
He
But,
said,
like,
I
I-
don't even pay attention to it. We're over here like, that was our pride and joy when he got the interception and we got the ball and we went to the Super Bowl. And he goes, I don't even fucking know, dude. Whatever.
No, I get it. I have friends around here that are fans, and they're like, I watched the game again tonight, and I'm like, what do you mean you know what happens? Why do you watch the game again? Like,
That's what I was getting to. I had to watch it again, and then when it got to halftime, I'm sober as fuck. I'm drinking like water and Kool-Aid. And I'm sitting there just like, oh my god, he caught it like that. I was like, no wonder I don't remember it. I probably just like started punching the wall like Kyle. I was fucking out of the way.
Derek, you also thought you lost your debit card in the bathroom, and I had to basically walk back in the bathroom and tell a guy, hey, I'm not looking at your penis. I'm looking for my friend's credit card. And then you found the credit card.
Yeah. It was in the
your
van.
pocket.
It was still in your van.
So
Yeah.
where did
Yeah.
you think it was? Did you think
No, it was
in
still in
the
his van.
urinal?
Yeah,
I
he
thought
did.
For some
We both
reason
went
I
to the
dropped it in
bathroom.
You couldn't have waited until the guy was done peeing? Because the holes are like that big. This credit card's not going to go through there.
You know how people are in and out of there, and sometimes the next guy's ready in line. I'm like, I got to see if it's over there. Was this the urinal you were at,
Pardon
Derek?
me, sir. Nice cock. No, you don't got the card. All
I
right.
like your watch.
Yeah. It was
Oh
awkward.
yeah.
Derek
It
don't
was-
remember.
So here's what happened. Like we went in there. I went and took a piss, and then we walked out. And the women wanted something to drink, so we walk over to the place to get a couple drinks.
Now he's blaming it on you, Marissa. He's blaming it on you.
Oh, okay.
And
Well,
I went to
Marissa-
pay for it. I went to pay for it, and I noticed I didn't have my card on. I'm like, shit. The last place I was at was the bathroom. So I wonder if it fell out of my pocket or something. But I don't know. Yeah, all my fault. All my fault.
No, he was definitely just trying to look at,
I just like to go to games just to check out the cock. Just check out the competition.
Didn't even know
I
what
gotta be a little politically correct. So yeah.
Oh
Nice.
man.
I fucking
Oh
love it.
shoot. So Clark, are you back in Cincy yet, or?
I live here most of the time because my boys go to school now. So like in the off season, I stay here. I work out at the stadium all off season. I'm here pretty much all the time. I go back to Jersey just for the summer and like weekends, like when it starts getting warm.
That where
When
your
I'm done
family's-
playing.
Is that where all your family's at?
Yeah, when I'm done, I'll be back in Jersey. I got a house out there. I got a spot out there.
So I got a better.
Hold on, I'm not done. Subtle flex.
Yeah, there we go.
He's got houses everywhere. I'm brag.
Hey, I call myself out.
Yeah, I've been everywhere, man.
Son of a bitch. But no, okay. So you're from Jersey, so we can talk all Bengals and such like we have for the last hour and a half. But you grew up in Jersey, correct?
What about the Jersey
Yeah.
Shore?
No, not Jersey. I'm asking. Growing up in Jersey, being in Ohio for all this time, and growing up in Jersey, what is the difference between Jersey and Ohio? Because I've had
Besides,
people that come from Jersey. I have really good friends in music scenes that I go down to Jersey for shows and fests and such, and they're like, "You Ohio people are fucking weird," and I'm like, "What did I do?" And then
No,
the same
so-
thing with them. I'm like, "Yo, you guys are fucking."
Gosh, Marissa. She's
She
done
farted.
something different.
She farted in the studio.
no, she ain't talking. We ain't talking farts over there.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Come on now. Lord have mercy.
I live in Colorado, okay?
Clark apparently knows some of that. He just couldn't say anything.
Just keep to myself. But
But no, what's the difference? Like you go all the way from Jersey, you have all the Jersey, and then you go to Ohio. What were big differences being
so
here?
from Jersey is if people who don't know Jersey, it's completely different from itself. All right, so we got cities. We got Philly and New York. So if you're near them, you're like kind of city, suburb, just around here, outside the city, the suburb, all that. Then you got the woods. We got like the Pine Barrens. It's like the biggest natural pine forest I don't know, whatever. It's the Pine Barrens, it's the woods. And then we got the beach where I live. So we have everything. So where I'm from,
the Jersey Shore, the
Guido. You realize you're talking to people from Ohio? We live in cornfields, motherfucker.
So since you cheers, I'm going to really flex then. So when you walk out my back door, my boat sits in my backyard. I live on a lagoon.
Oh.
I go right out to the bay.
My boat.
Jet skis, I got it on.
How big's the boat, though? That's the better question.
It's not the size of the boat, bro. It's not the size of the boat.
It's the motion of the ocean, baby.
John boat, dog. That's what I'm asking.
Somebody got it. Derek got it.
Clark, you're a wild man. Clark, you're a wild man.
But no. So back to your question.
Clark, would you like to be a co-host of the show also when you retire in 15 years?
If we're making money, I'm in.
And we make no money.
There's no money in podcasting, man. You're not
No, we literally buy shirts and stuff and do giveaways just to try to get people to pay attention to us.
Yeah,
there is no money.
Don't get me on that. Trust me, we've been on this for a whole year. I know all about that. Everybody loves to support you until it comes the time to support you, and you're like, yeah, dude.
I don't know. Back to your question. I love Cincy now. Like when I first got here in 2009, it was like Over the Rhine was not Over the Rhine. Covington is coming up now. Like I don't know. Just the city of Cincinnati is really. It's a fun city. My buddies come from Jersey, and they always say. Every time, everyone who comes out for the first time, like, oh my gosh, I never knew Cincy was so fun. I never knew, that it had such a, it was such a good time. So, like,
yeah,
I don't know. I really like it. The food, now, Jersey food is the best. Cincy's got great food.
He's got to take the title for that one. He goes, hold on.
First of all, Jersey's got, because I love pizza and hoagies, and we're the best at that, and bagels. So that's what we do. But Cincy's food game, Cincy's got good food. Now, I'm not talking Skyline.
I learned you guys.
You're talking like.
I learned you guys are king at that with the TikTok dude that's got the huge fucking nose and the short face, and he's just like, "Oh, we're over here at Pelosi's, and he takes a bite and he goes, kiss your sister or some shit. I don't know. He says some wild shit. He goes, "Oh, hi to your sister," and then he bounces, and I'm like. This guy's crazy, and I'm like, "Is this what all Jersey dudes sound like?" And like,
well, I think he's from like Boston, but no, we don't sound like that, but we have that kind of attitude. Like, I'm gonna give you 2 seconds, and if I don't like you after that, it's a wrap. You
guys noticed that when he started to bring out the jersey, he didn't say 2. He said, "I'm gonna give you 2 seconds."
Yeah,
he goes, I heard. I'm gonna give you 2 seconds in this.
Hey, your brother did say East Coast food is the best.
You gotta put a little bass in your voice,
Yeah.
2.
I love that. But no, so the food is better in Jersey, but the culture and everything is growing in Cincinnati. Because I know some people had some things to say, especially with COVID coming around, about how Joe Burrow doesn't have anything to do in Cincinnati because Cincinnati has nothing, and everybody eat on that.
If I was as famous as Joe Burrow was and as recognizable, I would say there's nothing either because I wouldn't want to leave. I'd be like, no, I'm not leaving my house. Like, I'm trying to,
right.
1 or 2 people ask for a picture or an autograph, that's one thing. But you can't, like I've said before earlier, I went out, I've been out with a couple guys at the casino where it's, we're there for 3 hours and it's just the entire time. It's just, oh, can I have your autograph? There's lines building up. Like, no, I'm trying to play blackjack. I'm trying to win a couple $100. Leave me alone. Like it's
right.
So for someone like him, I could see, even if we lived in Vegas, he'd say the same thing. There's nothing to do. Like, it's just,
trying to hide the fact that he's just like a prized fucking jewel. And as soon as he walks out, everybody's just like,
yeah. So, since this is a comedy podcast, we got to ask,
what? I'm serious all the time.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Very serious podcast, Derek.
I thought this was
very
okay.
serious.
Who's
Bengals
the
front
biggest?
line.
Yeah, who's the biggest joker on the Bengals?
The biggest joker right now.
Give it all
because it
time.
was probably
Give it all time.
CJ, right?
Give
I
it
don't
all
know. I'm
time.
kind of a loser because I'm a 38-year-old specialist, so I kind of just stay to myself. So I don't really. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe me because I mess with like Evan and Kevin's locker. I don't know. Like I'm not out there like
I love that.
taking all Joe. I'm not out there taking all Burrow's clothes out of his locker and hiding them, but I might do it to Kevin. Like,
No, give us all time. Give us all time. Who's the one that holds the title for the one that just couldn't stop pulling pranks and they were golden every time?
It's not on the Bengals. Actually, I think he might have been on the Bengals one time, but it was when I played for the Lions. John Kitna.
Really?
Oh yeah, Johnny K. Yeah,
Bro,
he was.
you couldn't take a poop at the stadium.
What?
Bro,
I gotta hear this.
Man.
if you went to like go take a poop at the stadium, all of a sudden you get a 5-gallon, like when after the game when the coach gets like dumped with like the water bottle, like the Gatorade jug.
Yeah.
Like you just be sitting there taking a shit, and all of a sudden you just get 5 gallons of water in your face. You're like,
Dude, I fucking love the energy.
Oh,
Oh
man.
my God, I love it.
y'all don't know the worst part. It gets the toilet paper wet. You just got to go shower.
oh
Like,
no!
what do you do? What do you do?
We soiled the whole roll.
You can't wipe the wet toilet
Oh, oh man! Oh,
I'm gonna going into that. I'm gonna take it real quick because on our podcast we have a couple fun little things to ask people, and one of them involves toilet paper. When you everybody, I want everybody to answer this one. When you wipe your buttocks, are you a folder or are you a baller?
If you're a baller, you hate the environment. Like I'm not green, but like come on. It's a simple fold.
oh man!
If you ball
I
it
didn't
up-
know there was any other way besides.
No, that's
like,
the whole
bowling?
thing with him and his pot. With him
But
and his
see, you're
toilet.
saying that
Yeah.
you're asking that question to a guy. I feel like that's a female thing. Like I don't want my hand to get wet.
So-
I'm just gonna put as much surface between my hand and what's happening as possible.
Right. So I will say this to your co-host on the Boogered Up podcast. To his defense, if it's 2-ply or below, you got to get. I mean, you got to get just
Fourfold.
keep going.
Fourfold.
Yeah. So
I mean,
so
Hold on, you're asking the wrong questions for your podcast. Sorry, I'm calling you out. You're asking the wrong questions. The question isn't are you a folder or a buncher. That's who cares about that. The question is, are you a sitter or a stander when you wipe?
Trust me, we're getting to that.
Do you sit or stand?
we-
It's a
We
simple
literally,
question.
so our TikTok's gotten a little bit of attention to it, and there's been a lot of comments on that goes, the next question is, do you stand or do you sit?
100%.
And
Then if you really want to dive in, this is what we do as specialists. This is what we do. We ask dumb questions.
You gonna learn today, Travis?
We come up with stuff. If we all had a beer together, we could talk about, but I can't talk about on here. But if you really want to get into it, are you front to back or back to front?
Oh, there you go.
There's people. Okay, I'm gonna come out that white back to front. That's weird to me.
that's
No.
balls territory. You might get
You
a
gotta
little
lift your
Yeah.
balls and like.
You
like,
might get a
come
little
on.
poo-poo on your balls, dude. You ever walk around with poo-poo on your balls, dude? That probably don't.
That's
feel
what
Derek,
I'm saying.
Derek, you're a back to front guy?
What? No. What are we talking about right now? No. You go from
He's
the
definitely
toilet
a back
and
to
go up.
front.
What's happening? No, okay. Let's take it back.
Now, for your podcast, just know
Questions.
if you want to dive in, this is how you dive in.
All right, how about this? You come on the Boogered Up podcast sometime super soon. We'll have this conversation. How about
I'm
that?
in.
We can discuss this in further elaboration. But I
there you
wanted to
go.
ask the group the two main questions that we have involved, and one of them is: do you ball your toilet paper or do you fold the toilet paper and wipe your buttocks?
Fold it. You gotta fold. Nobody bunches. That's like disrespectful to the environment.
Yeah, you say that until Dale says he balls it. Go ahead.
No, this guy is a back to front guy, so I need to hear more in the
But
comments.
Matthew Kane too.
Back
Oh
to
man.
front. What the hell? Golly. I feel bad for every single woman.
Anybody ever use a bidet? He's probably got a bidet. I never
dude,
used
I
that.
gotta get a bidet.
Hey.
I've heard nothing but glorious things.
All right, I was going to say, listen.
Until
I
you're
listened
hungover
to-
and the water's cold, it's miserable.
Sure.
I've never tried it, but
So,
my motto is I will try anything twice.
Why not?
Hey, Dale, let me
Ask
talk to you
yourself,
after the
why not?
podcast. There's something else on our podcast I discussed a lot, but I don't want to throw on yours.
oh man, is that the Are You Gay podcast?
The Bringing the Back Door podcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I can't be on that podcast.
Kane says it just feels right with the back to
He said
front.
that's not the episode for me. No, sir.
Yeah.
Well,
No, okay, so,
Kane, we're just
Derek,
gonna say you probably have shitty balls.
Derek, are you a
Yeah,
baller or
that's
are you a folder?
Okay.
All right.
So
I
my
told
whole
Ice.
thing-
Hold on. Go ahead, Derek.
Oh, there he is. I was going to say my whole thing real quick.
Oh, what's up? How are you? Okay.
What's
I
up,
am
boys?
a folder, except for when it comes
I'm
to
driving.
when I'm at work. That is the shittiest toilet paper.
Nope. Kick
known
him
to
off.
man.
Kick him off. He's driving. Nope. This is the shit I'm talking about. The Cincy drivers, they'd be on their phones. They'd be trying to podcast. Nope. Get him out of here. No.
All right.
He's going to get into
Pay
an accident,
attention. Use your
and then I'm
goddamn
gonna-
blinker.
Nope. I got
Oh,
stance.
Lord.
That's one of them.
Yeah,
Look,
I
you're
didn't know. I just put him on. I didn't know he was
He
driving.
means this shit, guys. He's pissed.
Oh, love it.
Yo,
Man, Clark Harris is
okay.
never coming on your show now,
not a
Jeff.
subtle flex. I don't have an ice cube. Troy, can you go get me an ice cube? Because I'm going to have to flex on these cats. Whatever.
Hey, a round of applause for that right there.
I am right now. Okay, but anyway, just bought my wife a new car.
Yeah.
Haven't even. I told you. I told you.
I
already.
just did it just to do it.
I know.
We're
Anyway.
getting ready for it.
Just bought my wife a new car for the first time ever.
What year is it?
She's always had hand-me-downs, or I get a nice car and then I give it to her after I'm done.
What
when I
year
run
is it?
along.
What
He
year
said you
is
bought
it?
her a new car. It's a new car.
It's a Grand Wagoneer.
I
Yeah.
didn't
There
see
you
what
go.
type. I just said it was a 2022. Is it brand new?
Yes. Yep.
Another
Flexing.
Another one. God damn it. New car to me is like 2015. God damn it.
But anyway,
Yeah.
we're sitting at a red light, and all of a sudden we get smoked in the back. 40 miles an hour. Haven't even made a payment. Haven't even made a payment on the car yet, and it gets smashed in the back. Why? Because they were distracted. Because they were distracted. Drivers everywhere, not just Cincinnati, across the country, world. Put your phones down. Stop.
Yeah.
Tell him.
Stop.
Tell him.
Especially when you're driving. There's so many things. Like, you can literally have, like, these vehicles will be like, hey, call this person. You know, you don't even need.
You don't even need it, yo. I get hot. I get mad about that. Stupidity and bad
No,
driving.
I agree.
My pet peeves. That's
Yeah.
like my.
So Derek, we're gonna go back to it. Derek, you're a folder, correct?
I am 100%, well, 90% a folder. When I'm at work,
Dale, you're
that's
the
like-
only
it's
alien
like
in
one
this
ply.
place, huh?
At work,
No, I
it's
said
like
I'm
one ply,
full.
you
I
gotta
didn't know there
freaking
was any
get-
other way.
Okay,
You
I
gotta
thought
get
you said
so
there was
much.
a baller. There was no other way. I was like,
No, I said I didn't know that people balled it up and just you shove it in your bum? Like,
Dude, okay, so I'll tell you real quick. My co-host balls it. He gets like 12.
yeah.
12 of
Yeah,
the,
dude, I don't
12
understand
squares.
that.
12 of the squares, just fucking crunches it up and then wipes one time. And I'm like, so what do you do for the rest of the wipes? He goes, I throw it in the toilet and then I
You gotta
get
check,
like,
right?
you're the reason why there was a shortage during all that shit. It was like we can wipe like 3 times with like 12. At
Your
least.
shit was the reason all that shit happened.
Exactly.
All right, Clark, you got it?
One wipe and done.
Yeah.
Right. That's what
One wipe because he
saying.
balls.
Like,
I don't know where the toilet paper is. I had toilet paper in here.
One and done. Like, yep, I'm good.
How are you supposed to know that you only need one wipe?
No,
Until
he
you're
like
in
he
there.
would wipe it, so you get this ball, and then you wipe it, and then you look at it and be like, "Damn, there's poo poo on it." Throw that bitch in there. Get some more toilet paper.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, he wasn't.
Okay.
He's not walking around with a chapped butthole.
Okay. That's what I thought it was like one and done. I'm good. Fuck it. I'm good. I don't.
yeah.
Clark goes, "I'm not on this podcast. I could probably smell it through the camera." My golly.
Oh man.
But no, yeah.
Hey,
I assume you have a very male dominant viewership.
What? No way. You think so? There's 8% women that really like us, all right?
And you're related to 7%.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I was gonna say, is
My
that
relatives
your
hate
wife
it.
and his girlfriend and who else?
Pardon?
Your female viewership, it's your wife, his girlfriend.
Oh
And
no,
who
my
else?
wife hates it. My wife hates it. His girlfriend kind of likes it, but no, the majority is the 8% of the girls that are just like construction worker girls, dude. Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Come on, man. Why are we making fun of construction worker women?
I'm not making fun of them
Oh.
at all. I love them because they get our jokes because they're like us.
Yeah.
'Cause they can
Not
hang
the
out.
other
man.
ones that are like, oh my god, he just said that. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, he just asked me if I sit or stand. Oh my gosh.
They're talking about wiping their assholes right now. Are you kidding me?
Well,
Hey,
that was our
okay.
audience till tonight.
Yeah. That real quick. We're gonna talk some boogered up real quick. I gotta know, where did the bets come from? Where you're talking like 1 in 20 or all
Oh,
that
it's a
stuff.
great game. It's a great game. So I grew up in Fremont. I grew up in Fremont, Ohio. I now live in Clyde.
Is that a rich community by any chance?
No. That's not flex. Trust me, it's not a flex.
I was waiting. I wanted
Not a
it.
flex. Not a flex at all. You guys don't understand, but that's definitely not a flex.
But now you live in a rich community.
No. I went to a smaller
Yeah.
community with the same budget, basically. Everything's
go.
like there's crackheads walking on the sidewalks and shit. Don't worry. But no, I spent a good amount of time when I went to college. I went to, and this isn't a flex either because I didn't understand it. I mean, you guys can toast it. I'll drink to it. I went to a private Catholic college.
Went to college. Wow, rich
Oh.
boy.
There you
No.
go.
Do you
No,
have
not
student
rich.
loans? Because I'm still paying mine and I'm 37.
You
I
graduated?
played baseball and I owe $40K for a party. So no, I didn't. No, this isn't a flex. Trust me, I hated that. But I spent a lot of time in Toledo, and Toledo people would have this game that they would play. It's called What Are the Odds? And so what you would do is I would say, Clark, what are the odds that you finish your class that you have right now? And then you would say 1 out of
100%.
no. You don't just say 100%. Jesus Christ. No, what you do is you go one
That's what
out
I
of
would say.
whatever the odds, 1 out of whatever the odds you would like it to be. You can only go to 100. And then and no matter what it is, if you really don't want to do it, you say 100. But then of course we always play it and we're like 1 out of 10. So the third party will then count down from 3. And then at 1, as soon as you get to 3, 2, 1, we're both gonna say
20.
if we hit the same number, you got to do it. If not, you get a pass. But if you get the same number and you don't do it, you get a 5-star on your stomach. So you're either going to take some brutality on your stomach or you're going to do what you were told. And
So that's where the
there is-
5-star came from. I got you.
Hilarious. There was a one. I'm sure you saw the 1 out of 60. That was the biggest one we've gotten so far. Our tech guy was on camera, and I was like,
Oh yeah.
the odds that you get a girl on.
Hold
here-
on, if you got a tech guy,
Yeah, he's tech
I
guy.
literally-
Yep, there you go.
come on,
Solid
man.
flex right there.
All right, that's fair. Tech guy came on and he joins
Ray,
in,
right?
and I asked him, "What are the odds that you bring a girl on that you've smashed before?" And he goes, 1 out of 60. And we both said the same number, 1 out of 60. I lost my mind. I was like, that's like so all the comments on TikTok, they're like, dude, that's like 1 in 3,600 chance of that happening. And I'm like, I'm a genius. I need to go bet. I need to go bet on some sports. I was like, I don't know what I need to do,
Go to
but
the
my
casino.
odds are really high right now.
And you have to wear some like short shorts that say juicy on the butt or something like that.
No, okay, so I'm a big wrestling fan. As you guys had, the one
Angelo Dawkins from
yeah,
the Street
Angelo
Profits. Yeah, that's our boy.
Super cool.
Shout
dude.
out Angelo.
Yeah, dude's super cool.
He's
We
awesome.
had there's a GCW. It's another strand of wrestling. And there's this wrestling group and this guy named Effie. And the guy is really, really, really gay. Everything about him is gay. Like make
What's
wrestling.
wrong with that?
No. There's nothing wrong at all. Nothing wrong at all.
I say, you're gonna get us
Why do
canceled.
you automatically
You didn't
say
say anything
something
negative.
was wrong?
No,
You didn't say
listen.
anything was wrong yet. Jesus
Just
Christ.
checking. I'm like, ooh, where's this
Check
going?
out the
No,
Boogered
no,
Up
no, no,
podcast
no,
where they're
no.
talking
I
about
love it.
this.
I love
You'll
it. Everything is
100%
so-
understand.
everything is so cool. Like one of his sayings is like, make wrestling gay. I love it.
Love it.
So, I went to a GCW event in Michigan, and I asked him, would you like to be on the podcast? I talked to them about it, and he said, as long as it's in person. I'm like, yo, fuck yes, dude. I would love to learn about, the gay community with my co-host and everything else. And and I go, what are the odds? Somebody asked me, what are the odds that you wear his trunks? Because he wears just like a fucking, basically like underwear, and it says daddy on the back in pink letters. And I go, 1 out of 10. 3, 2, 1. I got it right on accident. And so I had to Google search daddy fucking underwear. Effie's trunks. And I couldn't find it. So I told him since I couldn't find it, I really didn't want to smack in the stomach. So I was like, we'll wash it out, but don't worry. I got you on that next time. I was like, we're going to get a girl you smashed on here. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
So, to Clark, this is probably going to make you even angrier. I got behind a Cincy cop that was texting and driving. Is this comment?
I don't think he's shocked. There's not a shocked face right there. He goes,
all right. Speaking of texters and drivers, Iceman.
I'm going to say this is the most politically correct way I can. Communities learn by example.
Yeah.
Yo,
And
I love Clark Harris.
When there's not a good example set,
Jeff.
people follow.
Jeff.
Sorry. I was excited to get on. My bad. I shouldn't have got on. You're right. That was my fault.
Clark, I love how subtle you made that.
When it comes to blinkers and cell phones and those things, somebody needs to lead the charge where that's not cool.
Right.
And that needs to happen. That's how.
When,
that's where I'll leave it.
Do y'all remember when Pokemon Go was such a huge thing?
I still play.
Dude.
No.
Really? Let's talk about that. That is
No
awesome.
way. Dude. So one of my streets growing up in Fremont was there was one of those what are they called? You play it right now. I forgot what it's called. One of the stops.
Pokemon Go.
Like a gym.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a gym, but it was one of those stops. It was one of the blue
Just
things.
a Pokestop.
Yeah. It was one of the blue things that like more people
Yeah, you
would
just
pop
spin
up.
it. Yeah.
My street was one of them, and I had a cop come driving down with the fucking phone light at night because, of course, night is more active. Just sitting there, and then I watched him. He's the only one. I watched him hotspot it, and I'm like, "You're driving. You're on the clock. You just hotspotted it for 30 minutes. Are you expecting nothing to happen here?"
Oh, Lord.
Dude,
I'm going to show my age. I've never played it ever in my life.
Whatnot, but I was like, that's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Dale, are you too drunk? You've been quiet lately. I feel like you're too hammered. You can't even.
Dale had that thing, and then he pissed, and after that, he was like, "This ain't good."
I know. I think the Miller Lite really got him.
To be honest,
It wasn't the Miller Lite. It was the
1 o'clock.
Pilsner. It was the Portsmouth Brewery Pilsner. You drank that entire
The
64
what
ounce.
brewery? The what? You slurred on the brewery. What was it?
Yeah, Portsmouth, Ohio. Portsmouth
There we
Portsmouth
go.
Brewing Company.
I got it.
Yeah.
Portsmouth, not Portsmouth.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, my man, tell him.
You were fucking driving on your phone. Cunt.
I know.
Yeah, Iceman, calm
Yeah,
down.
let's have a conversation about that real quick, because Clark has some beef he needs to discuss.
Oh, trust me. I listened all the way down. I know. I already said I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it. Like I said, I got so excited. I was dying to get on here with you guys. I'm like, we gotta get home. And Dale's like, I sent you a link. I'm like, all right, cool. I got too excited. I jumped on, so I should.
Time out real quick. Iceman's flexing with the microphone. Like, come on, can we talk about the microphone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
See?
can bring mine. I can
I'll
bring
do that one.
I also have a microphone. Double drink.
See? There.
Same here. I'm in the studio, but
I wish I
I'm
could
not
show
using
you.
it.
You guys can probably tell by the internet connection. I wish you guys could see what I was doing this on. This is like I am on like a $150 Asus laptop.
Dude, this computer I'm on, it's rebuilt. It's not even a brand new fucking computer. It's a rebuilt one. That's all I got.
Quick flex, guys. I just bought a brand new laptop.
There you go.
No, no.
Oh, man.
No, you didn't let me finish. The only reason I bought this computer was to try to put like pictures on it from like iCloud because it's like, oh, your iCloud storage is full. So I'm like, let me buy a computer. Nope, doesn't work. Can't even put them on here.
That doesn't make any
You're
sense.
so rich that you can buy computers
Let
for
me
no
help you
reason.
understand what the iCloud is.
to put my precious family moments
Don't you go
that
there.
There he
I
is.
will
Oh,
never
he's
forget
doing
the-
if I have pictures of for $130. That is priceless, Dale. No, that wasn't a flex. That is
It was a flex.
That
It
is
was
a
a
dad
flex.
moment. That is a dad moment.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
So, Clark, have you ever had the Cincinnati beer here, Ryan guys? I know you guys talk about bourbon. You like Ryan guys?
I do like Ryan guys.
Yeah.
IPAs, I'm not a
That's
huge
what I'm
fan
drinking
of.
right now.
I get too drunk
Let
off
me
of them.
Clark,
Get that in here.
Don't worry, I got this as a backup, so I'm
Clark,
ready to go.
Have you ever drank mead?
Mead?
Mead, yes.
Yes.
Briminghorn. We are sponsored
Oh,
by
that's
them.
what
You've
Cal
got-
drinks.
Podcast.
You've got the hair and everything.
By
It's
the way, guys,
Vikings.
I have a podcast and we're sponsored.
I was talking. Yeah. There you go.
Guys, I'm going to run out of
Look at
beer.
it. There you go. Golly.
Dale,
I'm
they
going to
have a
have
beer
to
score.
text the wife and be like, hey, can you run to the store real quick?
Hey, can you come tell me I got to go
No.
to bed? I can't hang out with this guy
Yeah.
all night.
What I was getting to, Clark, what I was getting to
I
is
thought
that
Clark couldn't hang with
if
me,
you-
but
if you are
Oh.
if you are a fan of mead or if you've never tried mead, I'd like to give you a bottle most certainly on us because
Yes, please. I'll take a bottle of anything for free. If it's,
Yeah.
if
Hey,
it's free, it's for me. That's my
Exactly.
I was gonna
I'm
say
with you on that. There you go,
100%.
Clark.
100%. Listen up. The
whoa, whoa.
Yeah, baby, bring him in early. I love it.
hey, 100% listen.
that guy he was 21 or older. I know that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
In Kentucky, you can give your kids liquor and it's okay as long as the parent gives it to them.
Neil goes, there's a podcast. I don't know.
No, you know how I know that? I live literally on like 2
You're damn
steps
near in
away
Kentucky,
from.
Dale. Dale,
Yeah.
you and Arrow, damn
Hey.
near in Kentucky.
Oh yeah, brother.
Listen.
Yeah.
So the mead that he's drinking it's called go ahead and
Birmingham Meadery.
Birmingham.
Look,
The
Derek's trying to be
owner
serious,
of
guys.
Birmingham Meadery.
We got
is a
another
Bengals
plug coming
fan.
up. Let's hear it.
No, he's a Bengals fan.
God, we would have
And
really got
that's-
drunk if
that's
we
the
went with
best
that
part
route.
about that. So yeah, definitely hit them up because
No,
those
seriously,
guys
that-
are cool as shit.
That,
Dale,
that
what-
dude,
Dale,
that
what
dude was
time did-
busting his ass last year. That guy absolutely is a huge Bengals fan, and anybody that was doing Bengals stuff, he was super happy to do. And to have him with that bottle he made for his whole brand to do it in Bengals and take it over
Yeah.
was super cool.
Shout out Birmingham. You can sponsor this show too.
Hey, I'll reach out to him. He switched over
Yeah.
his account. It was a Birmingham Meadery Twitter, but he switched it over to his personal because he wanted to get more
did he?
personal on there.
Oh, I didn't know.
yeah.
I followed him on the other one.
I'll reach out to him and be like, hey, Clark might want a bottle. I'll say, hey, I don't know if you have a Twitter, Clark. I think you have a Twitter, correct?
Yeah, that's my go-to Bengals.
That's the go-to.
Yeah,
That's the one.
yes.
That was a joke because you'd be giving out tickets and shit. I was just bullshit.
Yeah.
No, it's funny because I feel old being on Twitter because Instagram I have like
All right.
4 followers. I don't ever post anything.
Wait a second. On this podcast, I guarantee you, actually, I know I'm the oldest guy on this podcast now. So everybody keeps talking about being old. I'm older. I'm about 10 years old.
How old are you? Iceman, how old are you?
47.
Holy
know what
shit! Oh,
Subtle flex.
Thank you.
How is
that?
Thank you.
Is this a reverse subtle
Yeah.
flex?
Uh-huh.
You know what's funny? Iceman?
That means you have to do a shot of
You
something.
don't want to play a drinking game with me. I'm going to come up with any reason to drink.
Double my
Hey, Clark, I'm down for that, brother. I'm down for that. Anything you got, bro. And seriously, you want to show? Look, we're gonna do the Buffalo Cincinnati Olympics. We're gonna powerbomb that guy.
We already
Hey,
talked about
we're
it.
getting another Dale. Take care of this shit. We're getting plugs on your podcast all
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dale,
Dale's gonna be there.
I'm gonna kick everyone off. It's just me and Clark. Remove. Hey Clark, how we doing tonight, man? You want to plug anything?
oh, how does it feel to have that kind of power? That's like Joe Burrow status right there. You just kind of came in and took over.
Well, I have no power here at my house with a wife and 2 daughters, so
On the internet, take advantage.
it felt pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so I will slowly bring these guys back.
Okay, that's the move I pull on my show. You can't steal my shit, all right?
Damn, Iceman, why'd you put me in the heat, dog? We were having a great time.
Look, normally we make fun of Arrow when I come on, not make fun of me.
Iceman came in here and goes, look, dude, my podcast. And he goes,
I sling fired everybody. I don't care who you are.
Well, I was going to say, we've become best friends over the last 2 hours, and you're the new guy. So it's kind of like when the rookies come in this week.
Oh, what the hell?
I think my favorite part in this whole thing is that Dale goes, I don't know of a time frame. You know, we usually go about an hour on a podcast. So he drank that whole fucking handle down. He's like, hell yeah,
I did.
We're 2 hours in. And he
I
goes,
thought I was going to have to go talk to my wife and hang out with her.
Oh, I got to go pee again.
Dale goes, we're 2 hours in. I don't know what
Clark, I'm not going to lie.
But that's bullshit.
I broke the seal. I kind of do have to pee again.
I know. You were drinking too
You're
early.
opening up for hey, listen to my podcast. Listen to my podcast.
Yeah.
I was talking about the putting Arrow through a table is what I was talking about.
I'm ready.
Too long. Are your listeners getting bored? Should we do something else?
Hey,
we don't hardly have any listeners anyway. So.
Honestly,
Yeah.
fuck 'em, dude.
It's just us. We're just hanging out.
like Clark, this is normally what we do on a Saturday night. You me, Dale, and Arrow. We'll get drunk and we'll go on on a podcast and we'll have fun. That's all we do.
Iceman, that was close. That was real close.
I said a podcast.
It was close.
I caught myself.
You know, bullshit with all this whole thing. At the beginning of this whole thing, I was gonna promote Boogered Up and myself, talk about football and shit, but Clark had to come on here and read all the stuff.
Hey.
And now I can barely talk about Boogered Up until Dale pisses himself. Dale, go pee. I want to talk about Boogered Up,
Bro, hey.
Let's talk about Boogered real quick. How'd you come up with the name Boogered?
Dude, it was funny actually. So it's actually a term.
No, I'm going to put. All right, hold on. What were you saying?
Iceman, don't worry. If you're interesting enough, we'll ask about you. Don't worry.
I'm kidding, Travis.
Yes.
Go ahead, Travis.
Man, Dale, overusing your power.
You talking about left me in.
This guy.
Oh,
The
man.
power's going to my head, Clark.
Fucking
It's going to- and it's my penis head because it has to pee.
No, dude, no. Okay, so Boogered Up is actually in the Urban Dictionary as getting like super fucked up, and I had no idea about it because like, we went.
You're
to
the opposite of urban, by the way. Just want to throw that out. Sorry, I had to. Sorry, go ahead.
No. Okay, so I had to look it up after. There was a night that I was partying with one of my buddies, and he's super, super, super clever. He's like, he'll hit you with liners you've never heard of, and they'll hit you in the head and they'll stick to you. My one buddy's trash, and he goes, "Dog, I'm boogered up," and I'm like, "What the fuck did you just say?" And he goes, "I'm boogered." And for the next week, I was drinking with him. You know, there's a couple other events that was going on, and he goes, "Getting a little boogered," and I'm like, and this boogered kept going through my head. And so, my buddy, I had an old podcast with my brother just to bond with him and such. We were doing live streams, and it didn't work out too well. And my buddy Fairy Tale hit me up and was like, "Dude, you need to most certainly get on a podcast with me." He's like, "We listened to a couple podcasts together. We need to do it." Like, what's the name? And I go, "You know what? You drink a lot. I drink a lot. We party. We have a good time." I was like, "How about Boogered Up?" And he goes, "What the fuck is Boogered Up?" And the way that I explain Boogered Up is, you ever been at a party and you take a piss in the bathroom and then you look at yourself in the mirror after or during your pee and you look at yourself and you go, "You're all right. You got this.
You got this.
You're good, dude. Let's go."
Yeah.
And you know you're bad, but you're good. That's Boogered Up.
Yeah.
You got Boogered Up level.
Nice, I like it. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that. With
Appreciate that.
I'm gonna use that with the boys.
That's a phenomenal explanation.
Dude,
Yeah.
thank you.
Oh,
Thank
dude,
you.
I'm still here, by the way. I'm just not in face form.
What is
Your
Marissa?
hashtag live streaming.
What is Marissa doing that you can't show right now? Is what I'm curious
Hey,
about.
yo, you got
Yo.
What's up, dude?
No, I told these guys about it before the show started. What happened down here Thursday night? So.
Hey, yo, what are we at here? This guy.
We got a
Dale,
Bill
you're
Clinton.
mean.
We got a Bill Clinton, Monica Lewinsky situation going on.
Precisely.
In the White House. in the White
Nah,
House.
there was no blowjobs. This is straight fucking.
Whoa, we're talking about whoa.
Oh,
It's alleged.
shit.
It's alleged.
Oh gosh.
And we're here. All right. Welcome here. 2 hours
Hey,
into the podcast.
I was
We've
gonna
got to this
say,
moment. You know, isn't it funny
welcome
that 2
to-
hours
By the
ago?
way, we have no viewers. I don't know if we do, but I assume we're just hanging out with each
Hey.
other at this
Hey,
point.
we got 10 viewers. That is like an
Like
all-time
2
high.
hours ago, we
Listen.
were all professional and shit. Like, Clark, how does this
This
feel?
2 hours ago, my man said he had to go to work. What happened to that?
He
Yeah.
ain't going to
listen.
work.
I
going
got
straight
to work
off.
at like I work at like midnight to 10 a.m. So
My man caught out
I
with COVID, said I'm not coming in for 2 weeks. I'm sick. I can't
Hey,
taste my
Clark.
beer. I can't taste
Just-
my beer. I'm out. Fuck it. I'm
just
out.
so you know, Clark, this is the longest Bengals and Brews podcast that we've ever had. So hey, shout out Clark Harris for becoming the number one longest running Bengals and Brew podcast. So
I set records, guys. That's what I do.
yes. Yeah, there it is.
Cheers. There you go. Let's get cracking. There we go. And you know what's hilarious about that? Oh, all right. I'm sorry, guys. It's a house rule for me. Don't get Okay, here we go.
Oh, because you missed the cheers there, right?
Oh no. It's a house rule since I was a kid. If you crack your beer and it starts to foam a little bit.
You've been storing beer
That
since
first bump.
your childhood.
That was what I was gonna ask.
Maybe we need to have your parents on one of these podcasts and maybe have a conversation.
He said his house rules, dude. I've been snorting cocaine since I was a kid, right?
Hey,
Budweiser since the womb, bro. Come on.
I said beer, guys. That was crazy. Eric's out here making assumptions out of something. I don't know what that was.
I said Budweiser. I don't know what they're talking about.
I can't drink Budweiser anymore. I threw up the first night of my freshman year in college. I thought I was cool coming from the city I was drinking. As you know, I started drinking at a young age. And
Wait.
Flex.
there's no.
There you go.
Oh.
I went down that. Yep, Yep, I heard that too. Yep.
I started drinking at a young age.
How is that a flex? That's a
I'm
problem.
so cool, bro. I started drinking at a young age.
That's a problem. Hey, Clark. Now I have a drinking podcast. You see where this comes into? This isn't a flex.
Hey,
This is a
there's
problem.
another one. Now I have a drinking podcast. That's a flex.
Fuck off, Iceman. You came in late.
Oh,
God
man.
I got to open mine up. Hold on. I got it. There you go.
Stay on top, Vice Man. Stay on top.
what the
Bud
fuck
Light?
is he
Okay.
drinking?
I
you're
drank these
drinking
already.
what?
These
What's
are
it
empty.
called? Like Milagro water or something? in the
Yes,
blue bottle?
Dude, I thought he was
Yeah.
on some Clark shit, drinking the whole fucking bottle.
Well,
I was like,
this one's already in.
Dale, that was quick.
So
Dale,
what I did, I had to find the charger for the laptop because it was gonna go dead.
Sure.
Oh man.
all right,
And then I was like, well, while I'm up, I might as well go pee again.
Clark,
Hey.
I'm gonna let
Hey.
you know once again you win. I'm doing the pee dance, trying to do a bunch of shit. I'm gonna rock a piss real quick.
Just make sure you turn your
Clark, you
earbuds
won.
off. That's
Hey,
my explanation. Make sure you turn the earbuds off. It's not
Yeah, we
good.
had an.
I'll remove it. I'll remove it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you didn't
I was
remove
gonna say,
me,
okay.
and I had my earbuds in.
Go ahead and tell Clark. Go ahead and tell Clark
Yeah.
about that one.
Tell him that story.
All right, so they had a podcast on Saturday night and they had the Good Berries on, and I jumped on late like I did tonight, and I was outside. I'm like, all right, I said I gotta go take a piss. They're like, all right, so I left and I had my earbuds in. Dumbass me, not thinking that the earbuds have a microphone, so I'm listening to it like all laughing, having fun, taking a piss. All of a sudden, Derek goes, "Why do I hear somebody peeing?" And everybody just started cracking up. I'm like, "Oh shit!" I'm like trying to turn my earbuds off. So
Yeah. So it was the
across
first
internet,
live
everybody started
stream.
peeing. Yeah.
First live
Yeah.
stream with the live stream.
Yes, exactly.
That reminds me. You guys watch Entourage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it.
When Drama had the earbuds in and they're like act embarrassed. He's like, I don't know how to. And they're like, and they played the audio of him in his trailer. I can't. I gotta be kind of politically correct, so I can't really say what he was doing, but
No, I know. Yeah,
That's what it reminds me of.
I wasn't doing that.
Oh Lord. Yep.
Is my audio horrible? Is that what you meant when I went to take a piss?
No. I guess I'll tell a story.
Keep your earbuds in, idiot. You hear the story.
If you hadn't heard it once, you'll hear it again.
Like a couple weeks ago, we were on here doing the same
Have
thing.
earbuds in,
And
asshole.
I had my earbuds in. I went to take a piss. Well, my earbuds have a microphone, so everybody heard me take a piss live on the air.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, dude, it was
Nobody
so
saw it, but
funny.
they heard me.
You were heavy streaming that
Oh,
movie,
yeah.
weren't you?
Well, I'm an
We
old
were
guy,
sitting
so,
here.
we got to pee a lot.
So we had Glenn Goodberry, Joe Goodberry, and Bengals captain all on the stream with us, along with Iceman. And we were all just sitting here chatting, and Iceman was like, "Hey, I'll be right back." Didn't say what he was going to do. He said, "Hey, I'll be right back." So we left him on air, right? So we're sitting here, and all of a sudden we hear just this loud stream of water, and I'm sitting there. I'm like,
No, of urine.
yeah, yeah.
He said of water, as if that man was hydrated at the time. Come on, that man was hydrated.
Hey, I'm just glad he wasn't doing a number 3.
Oh, can you imagine hearing just?
No, a number 3. A number 3.
No, a number 3, not a number 2. We're talking.
Hey, what number 3?
Look, I was excited to come on your guys' podcast, but not that damn excited, all right?
Golly, hold on a second here.
Oh man.
That's number 3.
He's currently
My
doing
man
number
Travis
3
took
right
that
now.
from the bathroom to a whole new world.
I mean, my bathroom is my spot, but I mean, I don't think that's
I was
number
going to say
3.
that,
Look,
that's
Haas in
for
the comments says it was loud.
yeah.
Heard it.
Yeah, it was definitely loud. I was going to say that's for the OnlyFans account, the Bengals and Brews OnlyFans. We'll have to get that going.
Well, then this goes out on podcast form. Like, people are going to listen to this and not understand what the hell.
Well,
if
okay,
they're just
and also-
listening to it.
It also
like,
didn't help that you clipped it out and tweeted the damn thing out.
yeah, I did. I had to.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus.
Oh Lord.
Joe, let me
You
get this
caught
straight.
that
Joe,
dude in
I-
4D. You said this motherfucker was peeing with the sound on. This motherfucker.
So I pissed,
All right.
I pissed
Hey.
on your show, and now I got yelled at by Clark Harris for driving while I was on your show. Maybe I shouldn't come on your show that much anymore. I keep doing stupid shit.
I was about to say, Ice
There
Man. Let
was
me
a
ask
whole
you.
like 5 minutes.
Hey, you said it, not me. Bye.
Subtle flex. I can kick off forever.
Hey,
Fuck
There
I
we go.
want
He's
to.
still using his fucking power again. Son of a bitch.
Look at
God, that's
me.
funny, dude. Dale's on like
Oh man.
while I'm explaining it, asshole. He's
Well,
like,
in between peas, I'm on a power flow. I'm on a.
what do you fucking do? You're so fast with it. You're just like, all right, fuck it. I'm done. Over with.
Oh,
Comedy.
man.
He's ready. He's got his shit. He's getting ready. Boom. Gone.
Dude, he's like right over the button. He's just like, I got
He's
it.
waiting to kick you out next. So why don't
No,
you
look,
say?
my daughter gave me this sweet purple mouse, so it's a lot easier to do on this laptop.
Oh,
Man.
you got a flex
Oh,
again.
there we go. There we go.
Yeah, is that a flex? My daughter gave me this purple mouse that costs $5.
Hey,
She
Flex on having good.
said this might help your show, you fucking piece of shit.
Hey, no, listen, that's a flex on having good
Your daughter-
children. That's all
your
I'm
daughter-
saying.
Your show is not that good. You need to get better at clicking. Here's a mouse.
Should we allow Jeff back on? He's got like puppy dog eyes in the.
Oh, I bet he's so sad.
No. Keep making him trying to join. Just
Clark said no, Jeff.
Clark, go no, Clark. What are you doing?
Only when Clark says you're allowed back on.
He went 95 miles per hour home while trying to get on while driving just to talk to you. He's busting his ass for this moment.
Hey,
Clark.
Didn't use his blinker or nothing, Clark. He
Oh,
was
Like a single time. He had
There's
his
a
phone
private
in his hand
message on
too
the
much
side.
for that.
Do you guys get the
Oh.
private message where it says, "Is Clark mad at me?"
Oh God!
Yes, that's
Yeah,
right.
I just
Next
now
girlfriend
seen
in high
it.
school, like, oh,
You know
Oh
what's so
man.
funny?
Jeff.
You put that in on a private chat as if you weren't in this motherfucker. You read that and go, what?
Clark's not
Oh.
mad at you. Well, he might
bring him
be.
back. Bring him back.
All right.
I'm sorry, LOL. Oh my God.
Well, hey, one thing I gotta say, Dale is better at the clicking people on and off than he was the very first time I was on a show with you, because we recorded
Fuck
for about
you.
20 minutes and he did not hit record. So he's gotten better. I gotta say that.
Oh God, I'm dying, dude. I'm sorry. It was so funny that you were listening to us and goes, fuck. All right, they can get me on the chat. I'm sorry,
I'm
right?
sorry, let me back in, please. Hey, if you ever follow me on Twitter, I'm not too proud to beg. I'm cool. I'm all right.
Dude. He goes, this is the only way I can communicate. I'm sorry.
No, I see Clark all the time. Look, hey, I'm the one.
All the time. Oh, That's a
That's
humble
flex.
flex.
I'm up on the bridge yelling at Clark all the time.
Holy
I'm
fucking
a crazy
shit.
dude on the bridge.
Holy
Hey.
shit.
Oh,
Buddy,
hey.
that was so funny.
I ain't breaking the seal yet. I need no new ice cube. I'll be right back.
All right.
Jesus Christ. Don't lie to us, Clark.
Hey, I'll
Hey.
put you in the background so we
Turn
don't
your
have
I'm
no.
computer off.
definitely lying. I'm definitely going to
This is
pee.
going to be a
after I get my ice
4-hour
cube.
episode.
All right.
Oh man.
This is going to be a 4-hour episode. Are y'all ready?
Hey, hey, whatever, man.
Hey, okay. I'm a flex, but are you glad that I talked to him the other night and told him to come
Oh
on?
my God.
Come on,
Marissa! Marissa!
Come
It's
on.
like, Mom, I need some
Not
more
for
meatloaf.
Iceman.
Marissa,
Iceman,
I'm gonna need
real
more
quick.
beer.
Real quick, Iceman. So he's off real quick.
What's up?
I've seen you on my social media feed and such of that nature. I'm sure people on here know you, but I personally know you ever so slightly. Explain what you do because I've been interested in you as a person. I've seen you and I wanted to get involved.
Yeah.
He's a stripper part-time, but what do you do like as your
I
normal
don't
day
care
job?
about the rest of that now. What
As far as my podcast, it's every day live at 5:30. I go Monday through Friday. I sit behind that guy and that guy at the Bengals season tickets. So, and I do videos every day. I go to the Bengals practice as much as I can. I hang out on the bridge, like right where the Clark Harris snaps the ball and
yeah. Okay.
and I do the hashtag Bengals Bridge Crew videos.
He has a huge camera. He zooms in on Clark's butt every time he
That's
lines
no.
up.
Well, if I was going to do that, I would have zoomed in on Sam Hubbard's butt the other night for Marissa, but I didn't even do that for you.
You didn't, and she's mad at you for that, by the way.
I know, dude. I was playing. Look, I was planning on winning that damn thing the other night, and anyways.
But no,
But yeah.
so Iceman, you have your own podcast, right? Is that
Yeah,
what you-
yeah. It's called Cincinnati Sports Strawberry Ice. It's like I said, it's live every day at 5:30, every single day, Monday through Friday.
Shameless plug. Are we doing
Yes.
that too?
Does it go on all platforms?
Oh,
Yeah, it's
shit,
on
I'm
Twitter,
out of beer.
Facebook, and YouTube.
Okay, YouTube. Okay, I didn't know if it was
Podcast.
on Apple or
It's on,
Spotify.
yeah, it's on podcast whenever I'm not lazy and then put it up there. And I've been
Gotcha,
lazy. And
Gotcha. Okay.
I haven't put it up there that much this week.
We're gonna have to split this podcast into 2 parts because, damn.
Yeah. Part 1, 2, 3.
Well,
Thanks.
honestly, I was like, I was gonna get home and call you guys, afterwards, like, hey, this is cool. You guys had a great time. And then you guys kept talking. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna get home. I want to get on this damn thing. Like, holy shit.
Well,
Hey,
I almost kicked Clark off at 45 minutes, to be fair.
I heard you.
Yeah.
I heard. Dude,
Hey, shout out Clark Harris. Clark Harris.
fucking crazy. I'm like, Dale, stop. Dale,
like a
stop.
champ.
Hold on. He wants to
Dude,
go
I'm-
a long
Well, he's back, guys. He's back.
I heard a lot of what's going on?
Well, we were just shouting you out for, this is our longest podcast we've ever done.
no, it's not. We've been on longer. Just this longest one we've ever done with an actual guest other than us talking to
It's
each
not
other.
true. We've never been on over 2 hours. We ended at 2
On
hours.
mine we were.
I can leave.
No.
That's what I said. I said I almost screwed it up.
With strawberry
Clark,
ice.
listen,
Oh,
I
okay,
told
all right,
them this is
my
gonna
bad,
be the
my bad.
longest. We're gonna go 4 hours. We're gonna go until
Oh, he's got a bottle. He's ready to go.
I got a long way to go, boys.
Let's go, baby.
Well, this is the first Bengals and Brews sleepover.
I'll bring that old Lucky here.
If you're new here, well, this isn't every episode, but
Nope.
it's this episode.
Clark-
And
Clark's gonna be sitting there like, it's not boss. It's not boss. I'm on the Bengals? Really?
Clark's gonna wake up tomorrow going,
Yeah.
what the hell did I do last night? I
No,
said, what?
That's what I
No,
drank
I
during
won't.
that
I'm
fucking
gonna wake
bowl.
up tomorrow feeling like $1 million. Why? Because I hydrate.
Water.
Ah,
There you
smart
go, you
man.
got
Smart
hydrate.
man.
Hey, shout out to Clark with the whole
and because he
hydrate.
has more than $1 million, humble flex.
I didn't
Hey!
I'm drinking tap water right now. Where'd $1 million come from?
He's talking about your house on the lake with the boat and everything. That's what he's talking about.
Time out. It's not a lake, son. It's the ocean.
Okay. My bad.
There you go.
All right.
I'm out of beer.
I had to drink
I
and
ran
water
out.
at the same time, and that was horrible. He said, it's the ocean.
By the way, I don't subtly flex. When I do it, I go all in. I'm an all or nothing kind of guy, you know?
Oh man.
Go big or go home, baby.
Hey, right here. This sums up the whole podcast right here.
Dale,
There
I
you
would
go.
expect
I love
that this subtle flex is going to become a thing.
Yes.
Yes.
Kind of like shooting
not
Peterson, you know?
I'm gonna call it the Clark Harris.
Yes. Yes.
You just Clark Harris us. Cool, bro.
Yes. Perfect.
We're going to dub this the Clark.
Whatever.
Remember
Clark
when I
said-
tried to throw in a serious question like over 2.5 hours? 2 hours?
Wait,
Dude,
the only one that's allowed to try to be serious question right here is Arrow. He's the only one that tries to keep it serious. We all just.
Come on, give me a good question. Give me a good question. What do we got?
dude, I love this podcast, man.
I got one for you, dude. Hey, how hard was it to snap the football?
Oh,
back and
hey,
forth
Clark,
into-
what's got you here? You're now on the strawberry ice show.
Strawberries and cream? Is that what it's called?
Close enough. You got my card.
Dude, I love.
Oh,
I love
that's a
this.
flex.
I love the.
What's the card thing?
You got my
What's
card.
the
Come on
card?
now, thank you.
No, his trash can has your card, buddy.
Oh,
No, it doesn't. He put it in his wallet. I saw it.
It's in my wallet still. It's still there.
Thank you.
I love
Thank you,
that.
Dale.
Total flex.
Yeah, that's an actual thing.
There we go.
Oh, look at them guns. Gun
I
show.
love the formation of this podcast where you go the first hour of nothing but serious. We got a Cincinnati Bengals player on here. Let's be formal. Let's be ready. Let's go. After an hour, when you realize that he's still here, and you go, oh fuck, let's just break it open. Let's just have a good time. After
Let's
that,
talk about wiping butts. Why not? Here we are.
No, we've already done all
Wait,
that.
okay. First off, Iceman, you're now on the Boogered Up podcast. But no,
Thank you.
how do you wipe your butt?
Well, usually
Balling or do you fold it?
I'll ball it up, baby.
What?
Do you care about the environment at all?
Are you also a back to front guy on top of it?
Lock him up immediately.
Hold on.
Listen.
Do you go back to front or front to back?
I've never thought about it that much, to be honest. I don't know.
Don't fucking say it. Don't you?
Bro,
He's on a timeout.
he's a back to front. He's embarrassed.
I
He's
had
back
to
to
think
front.
about
He's
it.
embarrassed.
What's the wrong answer here?
I
All right,
can't-
One wrong answer. He didn't want to do two. He
I
didn't
love
want to
it.
do-
Hey, okay, Clark, you have kids clearly, so you'll be able to answer this maybe a little better. The second question, I never got into it, is how do you guys, a step-by-step process from the beginning? You have sugar, your Kool-Aid packet, and your water. How do you make your Kool-Aid?
My kids don't drink Kool-Aid, but from experience growing up,
Yes.
4 cups of sugar.
Okay.
Sugar first?
Okay.
No, water, 4 cups of sugar, and then the Kool-Aid.
God damn it.
I'm a Kool-Aid first guy. Like, you put in the packet first.
Have you ever made like a protein shake and put the protein in first?
Yeah.
You can't get it off the side of the container. Why would you put
Dude, it's
Kool-Aid
so
in
funny
first?
because
I want all
that's
the flavor of my Kool-Aid, so I put it in last. Like if I put it in first, it gets stuck to the side. You don't get all the flavor.
I never thought of any of that.
Everything I do for a reason. There's reasons.
I can understand it. I can understand it as, yeah. I was going to say,
Flex.
Travis, you
That's
have,
not a flex.
you
That's
have
just me
opened
being
my
awesome. I
mind.
get it.
Yeah, you have opened my mind.
I don't even know what we're doing anymore.
With the whole hot water to cold water thing, because I was always like 100% like, so you started off with, you got the sugar, you got the Kool-Aid, then you start filling her up with hot water. I never even thought the whole, you fill it halfway with hot water, mix it, and then cold water to get the perfect temperature. That is like
Time out.
solid flex on that.
I put hot water in it.
Time out.
I got
There's
you.
no fucking hot water in drinks.
It's
that's
chemistry,
right,
bro.
I got
What?
you. Listen here.
You put the hot water in before you put it in the fridge. That is a thing.
Look, the only time I'm making Kool-Aid, is when I want to drink Kool-Aid. I'm not going to make Kool-Aid for 2 hours from now. I'm making Kool-Aid
Oh,
now.
my bad. I'm sorry. You got ice cold tap water. I don't. I don't have ice cold tap water.
No, I use ice like a normal person. I use ice.
Linda, listen. I tell you now, okay? So
I
here you
take
go.
a gallon jug. I fill
Gallon
it
jug.
up 3/4 of the
What I
liter.
do-
Now me and Clark Harris are beefing.
What I do, I get my container of sugar. I pour it in. No measurement. No needed.
Well, that's stupid.
Sugar first.
4
Hey.
cups.
You always
Well,
measure. You
4
do
cups.
always measure.
Honestly, I think you might even put just as much sugar as me on some real shit. 'Cause you put a lot
If
of
I
sugar.
have diabetes, I get it. I understand why. I get
And
it.
that's what I'm saying. 4 cups is a lot. You might be putting in as much as I do. Okay, so then you put your sugar, you put your Kool-Aid packet. Then you put a quarter of hot water. The reason why you put hot
No,
water,
you don't.
Clark,
Who
hear me
puts
out.
hot water in it?
We were
Well,
talking about,
the
we were-
comments.
listen,
Okay,
listen.
sugar, Kool-Aid, water.
listen.
Half hot water is elite. I'm just throwing it out there as we continue.
So my parents always did measurements and shit and this and that, and it was all like it was just watered down, whatever. I went.
They were making meth.
Son, water
my
dilutes.
parents.
Water.
Yeah, you said they were doing measurements.
Your parents also had you
Sugar.
steal beer.
Dale.
Oh, okay.
Water dilutes whatever water dilutes. It doesn't matter if it's hot or cold. Yeah.
Wait.
Hot water may do it a little faster, but you still have to wait for it to get cold.
I got
So
a-
why
I
not
got a-
just
I
do
had
it
a buddy
cold
who
water
was
and
a
stir it
foster
more?
I got a
More
buddy
effort,
who was
bro.
a
I'm an
foster
effort guy.
child.
More effort.
He was he was adopted by 2 older black people, and they made Kool-Aid the way that I make Kool-Aid now because I believe it's better. So when I went over there, when they're doing all the measurements of sugar and the Kool-Aid packet, and then water, whatever, blah blah blah, they go in there, they pour the sugar in, they pour the Kool-Aid packet, hot water to a quarter. The only reason, Clark, don't interrupt me here, you shake it up. Hot water dissolves sugar faster than cold water. You don't have to stir. As long as you shake
That's fine.
it.
But then you gotta put the
making
fridge
my
or ice or
Kool-Aid
something to
to
cool it
drink
off.
now. I'm not
Right.
drinking it in 2 hours. I'm drinking it now. I'll do a little extra work.
See, that's why Clark, that's why we're different. I make it and I'm like, I'm gonna come back to you in 2 hours, baby. And
That's
you're
what I'm
gonna
saying.
taste so damn good.
But
Like,
I put a quarter of it in hot water, and then I put ice cold water, and I dump ice cubes in it. So at the end all be all, it's still ice. It's still cold. I can still drink it right there and be cool.
this guy's trying to
Understandable.
trying to call you out, Clark. Think
Yeah.
about how you
Dale.
make sweet tea.
Oh,
Clark.
Dale.
I don't
Dale, I've never been like, yo, I just poured a bourbon for 2 hours from now. That's stupid.
Yeah, it's different than Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Right.
That's stupid. If I want Kool-Aid, I'm making it for now, not 2 hours from now. I make a bourbon for now, not for 2 hours.
If I want a Kool-Aid for now, I go find some places still had like slush puppies or something. I just go get a slush puppy and call it a fucking day.
Bottle flex. I don't make my own Kool-Aid. I buy it.
Oh.
This shit's always cold.
So, hey,
Wait.
what about,
I
what
gave
about
you Kool-Aid to go, not
Gatorades
Kool-Aid
at,
to
at,
make,
at
motherfucker.
Ball Ground Stadium? Don't they put
I-
that in with hot water? Don't they?
I pay people to make my drinks.
Woo!
All right, Dale.
Hey.
All right, Dale.
He does not mean that one, but we're gonna drink anyway.
No, Dale, that's for you. You pay people to make your drinks, Dale. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Dale's a baller.
Oh man.
Dale's a straight baller.
I'm a teacher. I make no money. Trust me.
All right,
Iceman, look at your microphone. You're the baller here, okay?
Dale,
Yeah.
if you don't take reins on
Yeah.
this podcast,
This is shit
Dale,
as
if you don't
hell.
take reins on this podcast soon, so help me God, this is out of control. Iceman's on here now. I'm sure he's got a couple questions. I'm sure he would love to ask.
All right, Iceman, ask one serious question
Give me your
before I kick
best
you off
serious
again.
question, Iceman.
Hey,
Oh,
no
shit.
fucking pressure, Iceman. But if
Oh,
you
well,
don't
no,
have
I
a
what?
good
No.
question, you're
Well,
thrown
I
out
get
of here for life.
I can ask him the question I asked him the other night at the.
And if you ask me about Joe Burrow, you're gone.
You
Love
get
the
the
guy,
boot.
but ask me.
Oh,
Hey, you
man.
guys think I have the power, but it's really Clark. If Clark says boot his ass out, I'm booting his ass out.
I'll ask you the same question I asked you the other night.
Holy shit.
You call us flexing when we were you and me were talking in person at the Sam Hubbard Foaling tournament. Come on, flex.
Oh yeah. When I talked to Clark Harris the other day,
Personally to him, so-
and Sam Hubbard and all the other guys on the
Exactly.
team.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Because I was there.
Yes, because I was there. I lost, but I was there. But you hiking the ball, the spin on hiking
Go
the ball.
snapping.
I asked you if it's the same as throwing it. Is it, and I can't. And I was drinking. I can't remember what you said. If it's the same kind of spin or if it was different.
Oh, it's kind of the same. I mean, I told you the other night, like you said, you were drunk, so I understand. I forget a lot of drunk things.
Yeah, I remember what you said. I do remember asking though.
Any long snappers in the league can throw the ball. It's one of like throwing the ball and snapping is super similar. I mean, obviously when we're snapping, we have our other hand on it, but any snapper in the NFL can throw a ball probably 55, 60 plus yards every time. It's just something like so there's been a snapper for Tampa Bay. He went to Chicago. He's been all over. His name's Andrew DePaula. He played college football with me, but he was a quarterback.
Okay.
So just that kind of tells you, like, as in college, he was a quarterback, but he wasn't going to be the starting quarterback. So the coach kind of converted him to a long snapper.
Right.
And it was just that thing, like, once you can throw a ball, you know how to snap. So if a lot of times people will be like, oh, you're a snapper? Can you teach my kid?
Right.
And I'm like, can they throw a football? And they're like, I don't know. And I'm like, well,
right.
If they're 12 years old and you don't know if they can throw a football, you've never taught them, you've never had a catch with them, you don't know. But like, you got to be able to throw. You got to have an arm. You got to, as you sit up on the bridge, you see me. You know,
I was about to say a flex bone. I've seen you throw it from the bridge. You know, so I know you can chuck it down there. So just think.
This is an elongated flex from me, by the way. About how
that's right. I get more drinks out of it. I'm good. I like this. But yes, I've seen you chuck it down there, and I've yelled at you a couple times from up there.
Yeah, so like you've seen, I can launch the ball. So that's pretty much how all snappers are. You can throw the ball, you know. But now as it's going, like you got to be more of an athlete. You got to be able to, you know, throw the ball and block. So you got to be bigger, you know. It's just
right.
It's a position that like a wide receiver, a safety, you know, they're kind of the same body types. They're the same, you know, the same size people kind of. Like long snappers, you can kind of see it changing right now. You can kind of see it going from like when I was getting to the league, it was like offensive lineman kind of size people, you know, 285,
right.
300 pounds, just big guys who can snap the ball. You know, now it's kind of turning. You can kind of see it. It's more, you know, the bigger guys, the tight end kind of guys, they can snap, they can still cover, you know. So it's kind of changing. It's cool to see.
Well, I got one more question. I'll let everybody else talk. Well, the kid they brought
we said
in.
one question.
Hush.
It's not even my podcast, and you're overstepping.
It's not the question; it's the answer. I talk really long when the question's asked.
Of his podcast. There we go.
I'll let him get one more in, and then I'm booting him off permanently. You got one chance, one opportunity.
Well, I get one question.
It's a one shot.
I'll just be quiet and hang out then.
Do not give up. No, I was doing some Eminem, man. Come on.
Yeah.
One chance, one opportunity. What?
I love that song.
I'll slide one in to let you hang out a
Go
little.
ahead.
Clark, you mentioned about long snapper this and that. One of the questions I had earlier was what was your craziest moment on the field in your time in the NFL? As I asked that, Iceman leaves, so he might not even fucking hear it. So who knows?
Yeah, I'm going to remove him because I'm afraid that he's going to pee.
He's about to pee, isn't he? Son of a little bitch. That dude just tried to set us up.
Oh, man.
He wanted Clark to hear his piss.
Clark, what's the craziest moment on the field? You were just like, what is happening? Whether it's a streak or whether it's whatever the situation is, some crazy shit happened.
Oh my gosh, I'm glad you put it that way because I was going to give you some politically correct answer. Let me give you a real answer.
Nah, fuck that
shit. You got it. All right. So it's on film. You can see this. This is a true.
Where did he go?
Too, Dale.
Where did he go?
Left it on. What? It's me. Hey, Clark. Just the two of us.
You and I.
Hey, now it's just the.
Hey, I was going to let you answer the question and, have a moment here.
I was about to, and you fucking kicked everyone out.
We just went on. Hey,
there he goes again.
We can make it. Oh fuck, Clark. Hey, seriously?
Great question. I got a great answer, but I'm going to wait for everyone to kind of get back.
I'm the host of Bengals and Brews now, so here we go.
Fuck it, we're going to Boogered up. Fuck this pod. We're going to Boogered up.
I said came in.
Oh man.
I was going to slide in the background for a minute.
I know.
No,
So Travis
yeah,
asked a good
be
question,
part of this.
honestly.
Hey,
It was like, what's it like?
If you wanted to do that, mute yourself.
Yeah.
Taking yourself away and adding a whole big ass screen, just me and him, I was like, what is happening? Holy shit. Are we all getting logged off? What's going
You did
on?
not like your face up close.
I was like, hey, I'm getting closer. We need to get back here. But no,
Oh,
Clark,
man.
seriously, you said, politically correct sticker, this and that. And tell us that story that you were so hyped about. I'm excited to hear.
All right, so we have this thing. It's called Toro Toro on field goal.
Okay.
Toro Toro field goal is like a last second, like
Yeah, here we go again with this shit.
yeah, like I'm gonna talk football. Oh wait, Clark knows football. That's weird.
Flex right there, flex. Come on now, let's go.
Iceman's on it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Iceman's on it. He goes, fuck this.
Guys, I gotta pee again.
Well, you missed the flex. It's not my fault.
I'm just putting myself in the background. I'll be right back.
You gotta let us know that before we just have a conversation and then you leave. Look, he leaves again. Shut up, Bob.
Oh.
I love it, dude. Hey, okay. So
Okay. Toro.
All right, so Toro Toro is like a last second field goal. Like we run on waving a towel. Like if the offense knows get off the field, get ready for field goal. Like this is what we're doing. So this is what we're doing. I want to say it's when Mike Nugent was here, the kicker. Mike Nugent was here. Love Nuge, my guy. Love Nuge.
Yeah.
Dude, I like it.
So we're running on the field with Toro Toro, and Kevin's waving the towel. It's like this is like a game winner. This is like to win the game. This is like obviously it's like week 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know, but it's not like a playoff game. But it's like this is a game winner. Like we need to do this. Toro Toro, we're running out on the field. I get down, I grab the ball. When I grab the ball, I look between my legs, and when I look between my legs, I see the ref. Now I'm going to have to move my camera because it's going to be a better story.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
All right.
Let's go, baby.
We got some real life. Here we go.
Can we see
Here
me?
go.
All right.
Yeah.
So just pretend like you're the long snapper and you're looking between your legs. And all of a sudden you look between your legs and you just see a referee, black and white shirt, hat, everything, just like this. Feet up, just ass out. Like you can see it on film.
Oh, shit. Oh, I love it. Oh god. That is perfect.
Oh, that shit's funny as fuck. So,
Oh.
hey, you're muted. Clark,
muted.
Clark,
You
you're muted.
muted.
You're muted, Clark. You muted yourself.
Hold on.
Fuck, Clark.
All right, I'm back. All right.
All right.
I look between my legs and I see this dude ass up. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I turn around. Meanwhile, the clock's ticking down. 7, 6, 5. Like, shit's popping off. And I'm like, oh, shit. I get down. We snap the ball. We kick it. We make it. We win the game. But, like, the ref who spots the ball, he went to back out. And he tripped. And when he trips back, he's, like, running backwards. Now, this happens more than you think. But he's like going to backpedal and he trips and he falls. His legs go up in the air and all of his papers, like they write shit down. I don't know what they're writing down. Like whatever they're writing down. Oh, 1st and 10 from the 40. I don't know.
Mark down number 46. He said "fuck you" a couple of times.
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey,
Way-
here you go. Here you go, Clark. This
way
is
worse than
Bengals
that.
Whitney right here saying this is making all my dreams come true right now. So
She,
there you
well,
go.
she wants to come on the show. She wants to come on if Dale would ever send her a damn link, but he's peeing.
So this ref, his ass is up in the air, papers all over the nudes goes through, drills a kick, no big problem. But I turn around and look, and his papers are like all in like Nuge's like plant spot. And for a kicker, I don't know if you know, but like the plant,
Yeah.
the kick isn't the important part, it's the plant. Like
The
Right.
plant, right?
Yeah.
Right.
like the big deal. Like
Yeah.
if it's closed, you're gonna push it. If it's open, you're gonna pull it. If it's perfect, you're gonna make it. Like it's the plant.
Yeah.
Clark,
By the way, Flex
I
there.
just-
Clark's got his Pro Bowl jersey behind his head right now. He just
Yeah.
No, we already drank for that, Iceman. We already drank for that. I caught myself.
Really?
You did it again. That's twice. That's 2 flexes.
Clark,
That's 2 flexes.
Clark,
I already did
it
it.
was not like that when you first did it. You just angled it up and go,
Yeah,
oh,
thank
all
you.
right. I
Thank you. Exactly. That's 2
I
flexes.
was at the Pro Bowl, guys.
Oh, there we go.
Hey guys, my center when I played quarterback back in the day is here, and he wants to say hi to Clark Harris. Come on, Chad.
Your
Come
quarterback.
on,
What the fuck is Chad?
Cheeks. I call him
Hey.
Cheeks.
There
What
is.
up, cheeks?
Whoa,
What's
hold
up?
on. I need to know
Cheeks,
why.
what's up, baby?
We've been on so
I
long.
used to have
Dale's
my
got
hands
people
up
coming
in
to
that
his
ass
house.
all the time.
Like I said before, I got hemorrhoids from that.
Hemorrhoids.
He left after that too. That's
I
a
know.
bold statement.
Mic drop.
Hey,
Subtle
Listen,
flex.
Flex. Yep.
Little
Flex,
flex,
there you
we
go.
gotta drink
Yeah.
again.
I was gonna say we've been on so long that
Hey,
Dale had people showing up at his house.
Brought that down for him.
Oh, since my wife is the best ever,
Yes.
Oh, shout out your wife, Clark. Was
Yeah,
she-
shut up.
flex on my wife.
Flex on
Yeah.
your right. There you go. We got it.
I'll-
There we go.
Not a flex that she's great, just a flex that somebody can put up with me for long enough to be married to me.
Hey, that's a flex. That's a flex. That's
Yep.
a flex if I've ever heard of one.
I got
But-
one of them too.
But she brought up the picture that I was talking about. I gotta get this.
Holy shit, Clark! What are you doing right now?
my
You're
God.
you're shaking like a
Oh,
mother.
there, I see it.
Oh
I see it.
my God,
my
what the fuck?
Y'all see Kevin Huber like ready to catch my snap, and there's a
on
referee.
the
Just,
ground and everything.
He was
Yes,
like,
I
what
love
the
that.
fuck?
I'm telling you, bro, it was crazy. It was hilarious.
No way! You positioned it perfectly too.
What's messed up though is if we would have missed that kick because of him, he's part of the field.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
So we would have
That's what it is.
lost the game. I'm
I
like,
know.
Okay.
It's
So-
all bullshit.
The only
So-
thing, as I finally saw the
No.
photo now, the only thing I could think of was the Titanic scene where it was like paint me as one of your. He had his leg up and everything, and it was just like paint me as one of you.
Okay.
Speaking of which,
Hold on, I missed something funny. Can you guys recap?
No, fuck you.
How
No,
can we
yeah.
read you the
Hey,
joke?
kick
Yes,
him out.
everybody wants you. Come on.
Yeah,
Stop being a
Come
bitch.
on.
Come on.
yeah, bring it on.
I mean, don't stop being not nice.
Oh God, you are sleeping
That's gonna give
in
her
that
all-
room.
no.
Yeah.
buddy.
How
Clark,
long you
you
been
like
married?
to throw- Clark,
She knows I'm kidding. She knows I'm kidding. She-
Yeah. Shows
Not for
mine
you
and then she's
guys.
mad at me.
With the internet, she knows I'm kidding, guys. I don't hate my wife.
Hey, on some serious. Okay, talking about your wife. I want to ask.
Ooh,
What
good. Hard-hitting
Don't
stuff.
talk about my wife.
Yeah, hard-hitting stuff. I'm ready. Go ahead. I got you.
Hey,
What do you want?
What look does your wife prefer more of you? Because it seems as if you can grow hair extremely fast in your face and such.
The hair's fine. She's
No.
fine
I
with
mean
the hair.
the facial hair more than anything. Because
I
it seems
know.
like you can grow that really fast. What look does she like?
She gets what I'm doing.
she like the
No one
handlebars
walks
where
around
she can
with
grab a
a
hold
handlebar
or what?
mustache. It's
Yeah,
fine.
there you
Love the handlebar?
She doesn't hate it. She doesn't care. She lets me do what I want. She's the best. She lets me do what I want.
Shout out your wife, dude.
Hey,
If
shout out your wife.
If I want to
Yeah.
grow my hair and look like an idiot and mustaches, and
Actually,
I might next year.
Uh-oh.
Spoiler, I might
Spoiler alert.
I might just go like long soul patch.
there you go. There you go.
Dude, no. Dude,
Yeah.
no.
Hey,
You gotta
listen,
bit
listen.
into the beard part. Bit into the beard part and grow that bitch into like fucking circles.
I tried. That's hard. That's like effort. I don't put effort
Yeah,
into my
hey,
appearance.
Listen,
You
okay,
gotta like
so
wax your mustache and stuff.
my
My mustache, literally, I just tried before we got on because I knew we was having Clark on, right? And he had the whole handlebar.
oh,
looking
he had to get
sexy
himself
as
all
fuck.
pretty for Clark. Okay.
So I
and-
tried to do the whole twisting up thing, and I'm like, dude, this looks stupid. So I started shaving everything, and it's a whole
We can
ordeal.
tell.
But
Oh my god. Oh, no. Clark's on it. Clark, put him out with a fire extinguisher. Clark's on-
oh shit! Oh god!
Let me put it this way right now. Do I need to plug my
Yeah,
computer in? I feel like everyone else is in like 200.
Yeah, we might have
Computer
to.
in, Clark. Plug it in.
Bro, I feel like I'm in like
Plug it
56K
in.
modem right now. I feel like I had to listen to like them to like dial up. Is my internet bad right now?
No, you're good, bro.
Hey
You're
guys,
good.
I'm gonna go get some beer really quick. I'm all out real quick. I didn't think
All
I
right,
needed
all
that,
right.
but all right. Hold
Not
on.
old flex. I'm a
Flex.
drinker.
Let's go. I'm with you, Clark.
There we go.
So full disclosure, you guys are making fun of me. This right here, see all I have? That's all I can grow.
I know.
have
We can tell.
Yeah, I have a mole right here. I'm not kidding. This mole, it grows like 2 feet out of my side of my face. That's it. I can't
But
grow shit.
it doesn't fill in.
No, it does not
Oh,
fill in.
man.
That's all I got. And I'm the oldest one on here, and I can't grow a damn thing. Bullshit.
All right.
All
So-
right, McPherson, calm down. All right.
All right. Hey, Clark, real quick.
This man can't grow a mustache, let alone a
Yeah.
beard.
What? He's 12, right? That's what he looks like. He looks like he's fucking 12.
I asked him out to the bar the other night. He said he can't go because he's not old enough yet. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh man. Hey,
Oh, shit.
No, hey, real quick, Clark. So, how long have you done the long hair thing?
It's
Are you
funny
just
because
lazy and don't want to touch hair?
That was a good one.
I grew up my whole life with a
That
shaved
was a
head.
good one.
Really?
I was,
Oh,
man,
really?
That.
So
I
I
need
was-
a picture of that.
I was a shaved head. Oh, you want a picture of that?
Yeah, I want a picture of that. If you got that, I want to see that.
Give me like
My
I got like wedding pictures around my house. I'm literally about to go take a picture of it with my phone and just hold it up to the camera.
Go ahead. Let me see it. I
Like 2
want to
minutes.
see that. Go ahead.
all right.
Well, before I do that, that is how I grew. Like I grew up with like a shaved head, and I was
Yeah.
always like, I don't know, it's just I don't know. Once I grew hair, I was like, yeah, that's who I am. I'm a long hair kind of guy.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Oh man.
I'll be right
love
back.
it.
Give
I
me
love
2
it.
minutes.
All right, man. Hey, Aaron, what you
Oh,
shooting me?
man.
What's up, buddy? How you
Hey,
doing? All right.
everybody else is getting beard, taking pictures, and everything else, and we're just like,
You're
yeah.
supposed to be at work, so
I'm
I'm going to work at like midnight is when I have to
you're
start
still
work.
going to work
so-
tonight?
Yeah, I've only had a few beers. so.
Don't you work in heavy equipment?
I mean, yeah, kind of.
I'm sorry.
But
What?
Got us, bro.
What's up?
I go to take a picture of a wedding photo that I have in my living room.
Okay. Yes. Uh-huh.
Now, my wife, me and my wife together are trying to get sexier. We're eating better. We're working out. We're doing shit.
She didn't like the picture of herself.
No,
Every night.
no, way worse.
Oh shit! All right, what?
I walk out of my room. I got a little video game room where I'm at now. I go walk out to take this picture, and
Right.
it's pitch black in my living room. Like, all right, my wife went to bed. I
Right.
get it. Whatever. I turn the lights on. She's on her back doing hip thrusters in the dark. Bro, I had no idea. I almost stepped on her. I don't know.
there you go. Hey, shout out Clark's wife. Shout out Clark's wife. Getting the work out.
I mean, it was dark. It was like dark, like midnight dark. Like it was dark. It wasn't like,
man.
oh, there was a light in the corner. No, it was like pitch black. I was like, oh, I almost hurt you.
Is that a flex? Your wife's doing hip flexors? Is that flex?
Yeah, my wife is.
Hey,
There we go.
sexy as hell.
Yeah, all right, okay, we
Cheers
got
to my wife.
Dude,
All right, I'm going to take a picture of shaved head Clark. I'll be right back.
I got. Dude, I seriously about spit out all my beer when he
Oh,
said that.
God.
I don't know what happened. Oh, I was trying
Travis,
to
where you been at?
I was trying to check in on my wife because I told her because we had a conversation, like I said earlier. He was talking about, like an hour, maybe, Clark had like 30 minutes. And I told her, I was like, like, baby, it's only going to be like an hour 15, hour 30. And she goes, well, can we sit on the porch? It's going to be a thunderstorm. Everything will be nice.
Dude.
And of course, we're 3 hours in on this. And she's still sitting on the porch waiting for me. And she goes, are you going to be done anytime soon? And I go,
Whoa, look at that
him,
haircut.
look at him.
Look at that.
that's the
Oh,
greatest
man.
truck I've ever seen one.
holy shit. Dang.
That hair right there, yes.
So, hey, Clark, how long have you and your wife been married now?
14 years.
14 years.
14
Hey,
years.
congrats,
Hey,
brother.
Flexing
Congrats.
on the
Flexing
14 years, yes,
bro.
right there.
I'll give you that one.
Congrats to her.
Yeah,
If someone
exactly.
could put-
Bro, hey,
If someone could put up with me for 14 years,
yeah.
I was about to
Oh,
say,
yeah.
Clark, I don't know if that's really necessarily a congrats or like a hey, good job on just like keeping it together, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Me and my wife are at
My wife-
25. She put up my
Fake
fake
dumb
it until you make it. I get
Nice,
it.
man. There you go, man. I just got married in October, so I just started. And
Hey, Flex, shout out. Hey, Travis Brown's wife. Shout out Travis Brown's wife.
Yep.
she's on the porch right now, waiting for me to sit on the porch. But
Well, my wife was I
Well,
full
come
disclosure,
through
when
your
I was
face.
trying to get on the show, when I was driving,
Clark, you didn't hear that. The whole conversation was that Dale said, like Clark might have like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and then I realized when you said that, I was like, oh no, this is a long ride here. And I told her it's gonna be like an hour and 15. So when we're 2 hours and 48 minutes into this, I take a piss, I go down and get more beer, and she goes, "Are you done now?" And I go, "No."
no.
And she goes, "Oh, I'm gonna go to bed soon." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to, be on with these guys for 3 hours, but
Yeah.
Hey, this is what was killing me. I went out to eat with my wife and daughter. We were at Outback, and I'm starting to watch you guys. I'm like, holy shit, they've been on for an hour. And Dale goes, well, Clark, we had you on for an hour. And Clark's like, no, we're good, man. We'll just keep going. I'm like, oh my God, we got to get the fuck home because I want to get on this damn thing. Like, what the hell?
You were at dinner with your wife and kid. And
I was completely ignoring him. Yeah, I had my earbuds in, watching it on my phone and everything.
No.
Oh, yeah. I was commenting all that stuff. Yeah, I'm that guy. And that's why my wife is the best wife ever, because she deals with my dumb ass.
Shout out Iceman's wife, dude.
Yeah, hey, shout out.
Exactly. She's awesome.
Clearly, we all just recognize that we would be like almost nothing without the women.
Oh, dude, my wife is the best. The crazy stuff, I like just going to the Bengals practice all the time and doing all the dumb shit I do on my podcast. Yeah, my wife is awesome.
Is Dale actually smashing his wife right now?
He might be.
No, dude, let's start talking about wives. And all of a sudden, Dale's gone.
Dale's been gone for a minute. I think he's been recognizing that he loves his wife, and then he's like, "Yo, I love you, baby. Let me take you on this table real quick, and then I'll get back to you."
That was Thursday night. Look,
I think he was thinking about me.
Hey, solid flex right there. That's a solid flex right
there
there.
we go.
I fucking love it, dude. I fucking love it, man.
Oh my God.
Oh, this has been a
Hey,
great
Clark,
show.
I got a question. Who won the Foley tournament? My ride left. I had to leave at like my
I
lock.
came in like third or fourth. I don't care from there.
That's where I was at. I'm like, I lost.
Yeah.
I won 2 out of 3. Fucking Bengal Jim and Dale beat me again. I'm like, God damn it! I played it twice and I lost to them. Dude, I hate fucking.
You have to say though.
Hey, real quick, shout out Dale
My
Hall.
team, they're the suspect. So
Yeah, shout out Dale Hall, 16 lots. Amazing.
Sponsor of the show,
So-
Bengals and Brews.
so-
Yeah, there you go.
No, it's not shout out. Not
I was like, where's he
sponsor,
going with that? I was like,
who
okay.
we shouting out? Who we shouting out?
16
Hall,
lots.
He is
Dale-
the
Dale-
16
Dale
lot
Harris.
brewery. Yeah.
Tell
much-
me about him. Well, tell me about the brewery. What's good?
I love that Clark asked that
You know
because
what-
when he was doing that, I'm like, what is he saying right now? What is he?
Me neither.
He's
I
like,
wasn't-
"Shout out Dale with the 16.
Look, Arrow just says random shit and we just ignore him. So whatever.
No,
We've been doing that all night.
Exactly.
Can you guys-
We've been doing that all night.
Where the fuck have you been at?
Can you
Oh,
guys
wow.
hear
What
me?
the hell?
Are you done?
Can you
Sweet
guys-
Man's Dinner. What are you,
Did you
Jimi
break the
Hendrix?
table? Or
Can
what?
you guys hear me?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, for whatever reason, I tried like 20 times. I had to reset the whole computer. It got
Oh,
fucking
Jimmy.
weird.
Okay.
Dude. It was a pain in the
Again.
ass.
Again. Look, the first
That's the
time this
wildest
man
excuse I've ever
recorded a
heard from
show
Lane Knight, but
with
go ahead.
me, he didn't hit fucking record. He don't know shit.
I didn't have that problem this time. We're going on 3 hours, motherfuckers.
I can leave if you.
Shut up.
Dude, Clark.
If you leave, nobody will watch,
Clark
Clark.
tested the I can leave if you want me to leave. Like,
Nobody's watching anyway, guys.
There's people watching. Is that our girl Wit there? Damn
Yeah,
it, Dale. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Dale, you just said a link. Yeah, we need to get her on this.
Were you guys shit talking me the whole time I was gone? or-
Yes.
no, we
Yeah,
were just
absolutely.
saying you
Duh.
can break, that's all.
Just like any other day. I mean,
You thought I had to like
You're
nonstop.
wearing an Aladdin vest with nothing underneath.
Come on, man. I'm wearing the Bengals and Brews.
Aladdin
Come on.
vest.
Clark, you want one of these shirts? You rep us if we send you one.
Yes, I would. I would wear that right now.
Free
Hey,
shit,
listen.
right?
But I would wear a
Listen.
shirt
Free
underneath.
shit on your guys' own fucking merch. What is on your? Is that like a? Why is it a V-neck? What do you got on your neck there? That's like a V-neck.
No, dude, I cut it down.
That's his fucking
You
beard.
cut it down for a V-neck.
No, he looks like
Yeah.
McLovin from Superbad.
See, you leave one time, and you come back to this shit.
Yeah, take that, baby, take that. Yeah, I've been getting all shit.
Oh, shit.
So pull the fire extinguisher out. He's on fire.
Oh, man.
Strawberry
Fire,
ass is getting too cocky,
Yeah.
so I put him in the background for a minute.
He said you're in discipline time. You need to learn.
Hey, Whit said Dale's showing cleavage right there.
Calm down. Hey, we're gonna get censored. Calm
Oh,
down
shit.
in here.
Oh shit!
Oh, man.
I think we have more people on now than when we started 3 hours ago. Yeah.
Now that we're hey, ready? Now that we're boogered up. There you go. Shout
We're
out
all
boogered
boogered
up.
up.
I tell you
Oh,
what.
I'm back
we've been-
on now. Okay, good.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Jesus. You come on like that. Oh, I'm back on. I'll fucking put you back out. Fuck you, Jeff. I love you, but God damn it. I got the power.
I told you. He was an ass.
Oh, man.
Iceman was so happy to be back for a second. And he goes,
Say something. Say something, Iceman. Say
Hey, sir, you say something.
Iceman, what do you got to say?
Next time Dale comes on my show, I'm cutting his bitch ass off. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he's going. Hey, he's going.
Up is worth it.
Oh,
Are
shit.
you hydrated now? Are you done drinking your high quality H2O?
I drank some, and now I'm ready to.
Hey, there you go. There we go. I love the Vegas.
Whoa,
Now
whoa,
we're-
whoa, whoa, whoa.
14 people in here, or whatever it was.
He's
I
still
saw-
got- he's still got more. He's still got
Don't
more.
come at your boy.
Oh,
Ooh.
shit.
Oh, he's too good.
Hey, calm down, Clark. Quick flex.
Whoa,
real quick.
whoa.
Drink that bottle.
Keep drinking your Bud Light, son.
Hey,
I switched now to Monaco Lime. I
That's all I
don't
got.
even know.
Put some
My
respect
wife
on
brought me this. I don't know.
Put some respect to my beer, Clark. I'm flexed up, Clark. Don't be putting.
Dale's over here drinking
Another
Bud Light
highlight.
limes.
I don't even know what I'm drinking, to be honest with you at this point. I don't, Clark. I have
I'm
no
not-
idea.
I'm not playing. I'm drinking Bud Light. I'm good.
Dale literally set himself up for one of them heavy boys and goes, "I'm good with this," and then goes, "Holy shit, we got a 4-hour podcast on tonight. I was not ready for this at all."
I was not.
Where's
He's
your
out here
Dale?
eating the blooming
You
onion.
wanna
and being like,
babysit
wait, I
that
gotta be
little
on
ass
the way
dog.
more phone.
Dale,
Clark,
where's your Fireball
Clark,
at?
hold on. Clark,
Dale.
well, I didn't get Jaeger. I didn't get Fireball. I didn't get
Right.
nothing cool. Like, nothing.
Dude,
I was
okay.
like, I was going to ask Clark if we could get a good 30 minutes. I was like, that'd be amazing. Our first Bengals player, 30 minutes. That'd be awesome.
Well, see you
Yeah.
later.
Stop it.
Oh, flex! That's a
Hey,
flex!
okay,
Oh, that's a flex right there.
There we go.
all right.
You
all right.
know how this game works, Jeff?
Am I your first Bengals player?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
You are.
We've only been doing this for 3 months. Like, we're just.
I just went from 6
Yeah.
to midnight.
Clark, they've been doing this for 3 months.
Hey, can we get a quick
look.
applause? A quick applause to Bengals and Brews for grinding and getting good guests on their
Yes.
shows. Seriously, every week you guys
But-
are putting on the clinic and putting on that good
You-
shit, good guests.
You call it grinding, I call it super fucking annoying.
Nah! Oh, shit. Wait.
That is
Oh.
100%.
I'm just
No.
kidding. I'm just
Hi-
kidding.
Hey.
Time out. That
That's
is
it.
I'm
100%.
annoying as fuck. Dude,
That is 100% true.
no, Clark thinks I'm annoying as hell because I'm on the fridge yelling at him all the time. Hey, come on my podcast. Clark, come on my podcast.
I'm just kidding, guys. You
Oh
guys
my god, I fucking love it, Clark. Clark, seriously though, we're talking. We're 3 hours in. We're pretty boogered up in this. Clark, we're talking alcohol. What is the funniest story that you have involving alcohol? Whether you got too drunk or whether you were boogered up and something happened. What was it? What was
That
a
you,
bad
can
story
that you
got?
can legally tell us. Put it that way.
No, hey, you don't have to tell us if you're illegal or not. I mean, Iceman over here is the police. I didn't know.
We don't want to incriminate
I
you at
got a
all.
career to worry about.
Iceman must not have been paying attention to Colorado earlier. So
No, I've been watching the show since Outback, okay? I was driving to get here.
I didn't even care about my wife and kids. I just wanted to watch it.
Right. Clark Harris is on. I gotta talk to him.
I can tell you.
Oh my God, Dale, no!
Hey, that was me. That was me.
Oh, did you?
Oh my
did your
God!
Finger, did your
That
finger
was
slip? I
Dale.
get it.
Oh, no. Dale, nobody can hear you,
Hey.
Dale. Nobody can hear you.
There we
I
go.
can tell you a recent story.
Yeah, tell
That's
me,
not too
Clark.
bad.
What's the best story you got? What's the best
So a
story
few
you
years
got?
ago, we went to Nashville with my buddy and his girl who was turning 40. They wanted to go to Nashville. They're from Jersey. Never been to Nashville, so we go to Nashville, have a good time, and I wake up in the morning. I'm like, I feel like shit, but we're ready to party. I can do this. And my wife just looks at me with this look of disappointment. And you know, you've all had that look before. You felt it. You're drunk. You don't know what happened.
I just got
I'm
it.
just-
So go ahead. Yeah.
And I'm just kind of like, damn, like,
The fuck I do?
what's up, man? Why are you mad? I'm cool. Why are you mad? She goes, you don't remember last night? I'm like, I mean, yeah, I do, but then I don't. Like, what are you mad about? It's like,
Oh no.
You're like,
last night you woke up
come back.
and you pissed on the window.
Oh,
I was like, what? It's like, yeah, you just peed on the window. I woke up to a waterfall. I was like, obviously I didn't do that. She's like, yeah, you did. I was like, nope, I didn't. Prove me wrong. She's like, pick up that towel right there. Pick up this towel just full of piss. I was like,
dude.
oh, no.
I got a great story.
All right, my bad. I'm wrong. I fucked up. Sorry.
I got a great story to follow that.
Brother, I've been there. I've been there, dude. I've been there.
That's
I've been
what,
there.
that's what I'm getting.
Same
That's
look.
what I'm getting. The story I'm at. So we bought a house before we bought this house. Quick flex. Go ahead. Cheers. There you go. You know, I
I
already
got
followed.
2 houses, son.
Yeah. Oh, double flex. That's 2 shots. That's 2 shots.
There we go. All right.
Oh,
Cheers.
man.
There you go. All right. So the first house that we were at, there was a kitchen and there was a like a cupboard that didn't have a door on it yet, and it was this big open hole. So you guys know when you get so drunk that you have these very vivid dreams. Well,
yeah.
I was in this dream that I was in like a third world country, and every house and every room was like a hut, like a little tent kind of deal. And so I was still doing the same shit. I delivered mail somehow in these huts, and there's a war going on. There's fucking guns and bombs and this and that. I'm still delivering mail. I finally come home. I get into the hut with her. She's still got the cats there. Everything is cool. And I'm like, hey, baby, how are you? She says, I'm good. I go, all right, I got this. The hut's in another
Wait,
the bathroom is another
going on?
hut. What?
Is there bombs going on?
Just bombs. Yeah, I mean, we're at war. We're at war in my dream. Iceman, catch
All
the
right, I gotta put my phone down. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
Continue.
good. Yeah, put the phone down. Pay attention.
My bad. I just heard Bob. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
So there's a war going on in my dream. All right, third world country, huts for every room of basically the house, and so I have to go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna go from where she's at, where the cats are at, and I'm gonna go into the bathroom. So apparently, I was walking in my sleep, and I walked to the kitchen, and there's this big slot where there is the bathroom, quote unquote. And so I dropped my drawers, and I just started leaking all over my kitchen floor. I woke up and I had to squat down. Like I was holding myself up here. Oh, what's up? Hold on. And so
What's up, girl?
This got real wild. Okay. So I had to get up. And so as I'm
Well, Whitney.
as I,
Oh, Lord.
Whitney in the house.
as I'm getting up from the dream, I realized that I'm alive and I'm peeing and my shorts are down on my ground and there's a puddle of piss there. And I go, holy fuck, what happened? So I cleaned it up with paper towels and I fucking, Swiffered it and everything else. I spent like an hour cleaning it up. So the next morning I wake up and getting ready to go to work. And me and my wife woke up at the same time that day. And I go, I usually go through her makeup room into the bathroom to go do the shit. But instead I took
Wait, time out. His wife has a makeup room.
Hey,
Double flex.
you can flex on that.
Flex. There you go. Come on, Whitney. There you go. Whitney.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
There we go.
My wife deserves the best, most certainly. She
Yeah.
deserves the makeup room, all right?
Hey, let me just say, if my wife had a makeup room, I would be the greatest man on the face of the earth, because that is 100. That isn't a solid flex. That is elite right there. Elite flex.
Your
right
wife
there.
doesn't
You're
have
elite,
one, so you
Travis.
get no
You're
flex.
elite.
No, guys, no. We'll get to that after. We'll get to that after. Let me
No,
finish.
my wife has a makeup room, but I'm not cool, man.
Let me finish the story, and then we'll go back to how we should express.
We'll go back to the
life,
makeup room.
okay?
God damn it, we're trying to make fun of each other. What the hell?
No, okay, listen, okay? So I went the other direction. There was 2 different directions, okay? So I went to the kitchen.
So when you go into my wife's makeup room, there's 2 directions from
If you
the
saw
makeup
my
room.
first
It's a
house,
big
it
ass
wasn't
room.
flex.
Clark
If
in
you
the
saw my first house,
walk-in closet.
my first house, it wasn't. Golly, I'm trying to get names here. Clark is just on this roll here.
Hey, thanks a lot, Travis.
On this guy. All right,
Travis, my wife's looking at me right now saying, "I want a makeup room."
Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it, guys. Okay.
Come on, Travis.
Look.
You're fucking up for everyone.
I went into the kitchen. I went into the kitchen and I looked into the trash can because that's where I put all the paper towels. And I'm like, there's no way this is full of just, piss paper towels. I open it up and there's just a bunch of yellow paper towels. And I'm like, son of a bitch. And so
she was right. She's never right. Why now?
I had no idea yet. So I go, I'm like, yo, like, am I drinking too much? What's the situation? What's going on? So I walk into the makeup room. She's changing, butt ass naked. Okay. And I tell her at the best time as she's butt naked, I go, baby, I got to tell you something. I've never done this before in my life. And I'm really ashamed of doing it. She's naked, guys. And she goes, did you fucking cheat on me? She flexed her whole ass body, just ready to kill me.
Anything you say from there, you're good. Who cares?
Yeah, right.
Right,
No,
exactly.
I swear to God, I didn't. I swear to God, I didn't. I swear. And she goes,
I pissed in
what
the
did you
trash
do?
can. Okay, who cares?
No, listen. So I go, no, I didn't do it, baby. But I'm really embarrassed about it because I'm like, yo, like I've never done this before. This is crazy. And so I go, so last night I had a dream and I told her about the dream. Third world country. I had a pee and I decided to pee into the kitchen. And when I told her, I was like, I was sleepwalking. And apparently when she was a kid, she used to sleep run. And she's like, I used to do that all the time.
Sleep run.
Yeah. She goes, I used to do that all the time. And I go, baby, you don't understand. Let me tell you what. So I actually pissed in our kitchen and naked body, everything showed concern except for her face. Her face was like,
you asshole.
no. So she was laughing so hard and she goes, you peed in our kitchen. And the first thing she told me was like, did you clean it up? And I go, yeah, I cleaned it up, but I
Then why'd you tell her? If you cleaned up, there's no evidence. Why'd you tell her?
I felt embarrassed.
But she didn't know.
So
I got another one. We moved our shelving unit.
Hi, Whitney. How are you?
We were just getting ready to reorganize the kitchen. Moved it into the hallway. Again.
Hey, Jeff.
Your boy's drinking pretty heavy, having a good time, and she hears this loud ruckus, and she goes, Travis, and I go, yeah, and she goes, what are you doing? I go, peeing. She goes, what are you? And as soon as she said, what are you? I just let out a fucking fat stream of piss in the hallway. And I woke up in mid-scream, guys, of peeing.
Oh, no.
I'm sitting there, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Well,
I just wanna know why this turned into a 20-minute piss episode. It was going
exactly.
so well.
So Whitney is one of the co-hosts of Tigress Talk. Whitney, how are you tonight? Whitney, congratulations. Welcome to the show, Whitney.
Hey, Whit. Clark Harris. Clark Whitney.
No, we're on Whitney now. Whitney, what do you got for us?
Some wine. I'm classing up the joint, Clark.
No.
Classing up the joint. Some
That's
Pinot
a flex. That's a flex. Come on, Clark.
Oh, we got a classy flex.
There you go.
Good.
Hey, no, this is what you do right here. Pinky out, classy flex
Whitney.
right there.
Yeah,
Pinky out.
Whitney, welcome to today. Anytime someone subtly flexes for themselves, we're taking drinks.
Or if we just
Trust
all
me.
call it out, we're doing it anyway.
Trust
We're taking
me.
a shot.
We're
I
super
think it-
hammered. There's been a lot of subtle flexes.
We're super hammered.
Whitney, hey, Whitney's podcast is also sponsored by Brimming Horn. So
Yeah,
where's
hey,
Brimming Horn at?
Oh, hey Dale.
hey.
Hey Dale, you're not available? Fuck you. Whitney, tell us about your podcast.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's
Go ahead,
right.
Whit. Come on.
Right.
You got 30 seconds.
I need a mute. I mean,
Whoa
everybody else.
me. Come on.
It's an all-female podcast. First of all, the only one I think of an NFL all-female podcast for your Cincinnati Bengals. Thank you very much. Sponsored by Boogered, so we get toasty too. I think we're the only podcast that has a conspiracy theory segment where we don tinfoil fucking hats.
I love it.
Yeah,
I absolutely love it. I love that. The hat that y'all put on is so good, man. I love that.
I own the Bengals.
I love it.
yeah.
Clark, they put on a whole tinfoil hat and everything, and they go conspiracy theory time, and I'm like, oh hell
yeah.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yes, I love it.
Hey, a little bird told me, Clark, and I think this show is probably evidence of it, but a little bird told me a long time ago that the special teams unit is the most fun unit by far on the Bengals team. Can you confirm or deny, please?
Have you watched tonight?
Exactly.
I'm gonna say, Whit, from speaking from the Bengals bridge crew, trust me, they are the funnest guys around because they
goes
pay attention to me.
I didn't see it tonight. I don't know what else I can do.
Time out. She's giving credit to the whole special teams unit. It's me.
Oh, right.
There you go.
Not a subtle flex.
Flex, baby. Let's go. Come on, Clark. Put it up there. Let's go. Come on.
Exactly.
No, I'm just kidding. We got great dudes. We got great dudes. Yeah. Kevin's fun. If Kevin was here, we'd be doing the same shit. We'd be drinking bourbon and having a great time, yo.
Well, hell, what are you doing next Saturday? We'll get you and Kevin on here next Saturday.
Holy shit. We're just going to keep doing this every fucking Saturday.
Yeah, we'll get you, Kevin, then we'll get Shooter on. It'll be a great thing.
Do me and Dale have a choice in this? I mean,
no, you have no choice. What okay? Do you not want?
Oh, Dale, nice of you to join us again.
Damn, you kicked him out like that. Holy shit.
Wait, time out. He didn't just kick him out. He came back and then kicked him out.
No, honestly.
Dale, where have you been, Dale?
Honestly, Dale, we're 3 hours in. You gotta be honest.
Hear you with your headband.
Wow.
Can't hear you.
That headband's looking a little darker than it did earlier. You put a little sweat in. Is that what we're saying?
It's like a marathon. He's running a marathon right now.
Oh, no, I don't think it's because of this podcast. That's what I'm saying.
You guys really can't hear me?
Now we can.
There he is.
Are you having that much problems right now?
Yeah, I think so. It's like when Derek deleted the entrance video before.
Oh, that's what it was. You know, Derek did delete the entrance video.
Hey, this whole show is my fault. It's all my fault.
Whitney's fault.
You know what's funny is that I don't think that they're really worried about the intro when you're 3 hours in on an episode. I think that they're pretty good on the whole episode itself. They don't give a fuck if there's an intro because there's 3 hours of great content.
I don't either. I got my beer refilled. I'm ready to go, guys.
Just so we know, just so we're aware, the Twitter conversation was, I'm here for a long time, not a good time. Good time, not a long time. Sorry, I messed that up.
Hey, we understood what you said. We understood what you said.
But if you're watching this podcast, we're here for a long time. You probably haven't even had time, but we have.
Whitney. So where's your brimming horn? Do you have brimming horn on hand?
I still have an unopened bottle of the King of the North, which they made special. Yeah, so I still have some.
We got some we got some King in the North playoff time, and we were gonna save that, but fucking A, we downed that shit fast as hell as soon as playoff time. As soon as the game
it was good. They sent us a bottle, like a plain bottle, so that we didn't have to open our pretty bottle.
Same.
So I did have it.
Go.
It was good.
Hey, I tell you what, the guys at Birmingham will take care of you. That's what I'm saying. Clark, if you want to try some mead, we definitely got you. We definitely got you with Birmingham because they love Bengals. And I tell you what, they're like, yo, Clark Harris.
That's good people. It's good people.
Hold on. How many drinks do we owe with all those shout outs? Like,
yeah.
Oh, we're doing shout out drinks too.
We're giving shout outs. Get paid.
Get money.
I'm team no money. Like I said, I'll sponsor Portsmouth Brewery if
How about
you
this?
give
How
me
about
some
this?
free beer.
Dale, how about this? The two
Go ahead.
podcasts that are the only two podcasts that are sponsored by Birmingham Meadery will put a good word in for you on to the guy. And
Heard
He
that
said-
before.
Yeah, he said,
Well,
hey,
see,
we'll put in a word for you. He didn't say like, hey, we got
Well,
you or something. He
yeah,
said,
yeah.
like
We'll
a-
put a
like
good
a
word in.
salesman
We'll see
saying,
if it happens, Dale. Then you can
Yeah,
stop bringing out those big ass jugs and drinking it in the first hour, and then you're donezo. At least you'll have a
Yeah.
couple.
I have not been done so. I was done after 2 hours, not like
I got
come
you,
on.
Clark. Clark, I got
Yeah.
you.
So you're the host.
I got
Yeah.
you.
Well, Derek is also the
I'll
host.
hook
This is
you up.
actually Derek's show first, and I just hopped in and had to be like professional. So
Okay,
here we
no.
are.
no,
No.
listen.
I-
So,
Derek's been professional. He's been great all night.
I got a Bengals and Brews podcast question. Seriously. So you got the orange arrow, okay? You are the orange arrow in the Bengals atmosphere. How cool is it that like there was so many like fucking Marvel characters and this and that, all this cool stuff that happened last year that you were building these people and you made a whole fucking outfit of the arrow for yourself. How cool
all
is
right, so
verse 1?
Hold
So
on.
first of all-
Nope, I'm
Oh,
going to
hold on.
interrupt him.
Let Dale go. What's up, Dale?
Before he answers, and he
Oh, hell.
also went to his kid's school, which is like super awesome to be like, hey, superheroes here, and they loved it during the playoff
Yeah.
run. His crotch of his suit ripped out around a bunch of little kids. So now continue.
That's how you
no,
get a
no,
charge.
we don't have to talk
Sure,
like that.
Derek.
That's how you get a charge. That's not good. That's not good.
No, it's not good. It's not good at all. Like I had my wife Sarah like sew it up and everything, trying to make it professional and shit, and it didn't work. But anyway,
Have mercy.
I love how he's like, hey, you're the orange arrow. It's so cool to have all these Marvel. Well, the green arrow, who I emulate my character off of, he's a DC guy. So I love how you just slapped me in the face right off the bat. But hey, it's all good.
Hey. Let's take a breather. Let's take a breather. I'm saying people as a whole, Mandalorian,
Yes.
Bengalian, you name it, we got it. I saw Bengal
Yeah.
Hawk. I've seen Drunk Bengal. I've seen Orange Arrow. I've seen all these people that have grown in the Bengals atmosphere of cool ass fucking people that have made
Yeah.
their own name outside and bring it into Bengals to where it's like, dude, this is crazy. Like our Bengals fan base is so cool. Iceman.
It is. Hold on. I got a question though for Clark about this. So if you were a fan and not a player, and you were going to be a super fan,
Get him.
what persona would you be?
Get his ass. What do you got, Clark? Oh, Clark is muted. Mute. You're muted. What do you got? All right, there you go.
Okay. So
You
I
gotta
have this
choose one,
thing.
dude.
He unmutes himself to laugh. What the hell?
He's Bourbon Man. He's Bourbon Man.
I find myself funny. I think I'm hilarious.
Hey, Clark, don't ever let anybody tell you different. You're funny as hell.
So, if I had to be a Bengals super fan, right now, I don't do music. I don't do any sort of artsy thing. But if I had to sing karaoke, I would sing.
Hey,
You guys,
how?
oh no, anyone else, kids, you know Maui from.
Oh yeah.
What can I say except you're welcome?
He would be what I don't even know. He would be the Rock on
Moana.
off of
No, I would be
Moana.
a
He would be the Rock
demigod.
off of
You're
Moana.
welcome.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is, I don't know, but
He's the
got
big
the
crab
green
guy.
scissors.
He's got
Yeah.
crabs. He's the big crab guy.
Isn't his name
So
Maui?
wait, you would come as the character of Moana, but Bengal style, and
No,
sing
but like-
your welcome
like-
song.
like Maui, like what can
Maui,
I say?
Okay.
that's it.
Yeah,
That's
you would.
it.
Yeah, so you
Welcome.
would say
Okay,
you would be
okay.
him.
I'd let my hair down. I'd paint like I got enough tattoos, but like on my chest, I would like do like chest tattoos and yeah.
Yeah.
I would tell
Okay.
them,
You
So
gotta
this
get,
I
has
would
got to
make a new
happen.
character. I gotta come up with something new. I can't come.
you gotta
up with
get the
something
whole torso tattoo. There you go, Clark.
new. I gotta work out before I get that tattooed.
Can you
I'm
do the whole eyebrow thing?
I can't do it, but I can't do it. I tried the whole rock
You know,
out
you know why
eyebrow
the
thing.
fan base loves me?
Why?
Because I'm not ripped. Because I have the hey. I'm a 40,
You look like
I'm
a GTA character. There.
no, I'm a 40-year-old guy, and I can play in the NFL. Fucking, I love this guy. Yeah, that's
Yes.
me.
He's
Hey,
the Bengals Tom Brady, right?
No,
Flex
no.
on 80s babies right now.
Yeah.
Flex on 80s
Wait,
babies.
80s?
Raised in
No.
the 90s.
There's Tom
Yep.
Brady.
How about
and then
70s
there's,
babies?
like, Clark Harris doing his thing.
90s babies. Anybody got that? No? Okay.
Nope. You're
Sound
the only one,
Look.
Travis, I think.
I'm
Wait,
trying to last longer than him. I'm
Is there
trying
any
to.
70s? Am I on a
keeps
70s
coming
baby?
back. He keeps coming
It's
Dude,
back.
just flex
Tom
on,
Brady,
flex
he's
on the
like-
40 plus. 40 plus. 40
Yeah.
No,
plus.
no 70s? All right.
Yes.
Hey, no, honestly though, Tom Brady is like, he's like, yeah, I'm good. And then
Oh, God, you're going to get copyrighted on that one.
we're going to get copyright on that shit.
They don't have enough subscribers
Who's
to get
top line
copyrighted.
is
They're fine.
dropping right now?
You better stop that.
To be honest,
Yeah.
they don't have enough subscribers to be copyrighted. They play whatever the hell they want.
Iceman, was that you?
I
Was that you?
see.
Yep.
I think it was
Yeah.
ice.
Dale heard a little bit of slander on that and goes, "You're done."
Yeah.
Good.
Hey, no, for real though, like that. Clark, you're like Tom Brady, but better, honestly.
Derek, are you still going to work tonight?
I was just dude.
I'm
hold on,
supposed to.
Dale, I got a great part. right here. Hey, Derek, what are the odds you call off for the greater of good? What are the odds that you call off tonight?
Oh, we doing what are the odds? Okay, 1 in 20. All right, ready?
Hold on, wait. So Dale,
Yeah, I'm in.
Clark,
I'm in.
All right.
Clark, you got to count down from 3.
All right.
And then we all say it at the same time?
No.
Yep.
So
No,
what happens with what are the odds? So I asked him a question. He said 1 out of 20. So now it's between me and him. So now I'm saying, Clark, you have to count down 3, 2, 1, and that after that we have to say a number. If the number,
But I want to give a percentage too.
We're all doing it. We're all doing it.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody can ask him after that. Everybody can ask him.
No,
that
we're all
same
saying
question.
a percentage. Come on.
All right, so
1, 2, 3. We all say a number.
no, it's 3, 2, 1. Count down.
Whatever. Go.
Out of 20. I get it. I'm not stupid. I get it.
Clark, you got to count down.
I've heard 10 times 3, 2, 1. You count it down.
Clark, you got to count down from 3.
Hey,
5,
Travis, quit
4,
micromanaging.
3, 2, 1. 5.
9.
11.
Oh.
I tried.
You
I
said
tried,
none?
Travis. I understood it. I understood what was
Damn,
going
that
on.
was close. That was 5 numbers off.
That's out of 5 out of 16.
That means I'm going to work.
Hey, anybody else get his ass? I don't think he needs to go to work. I think he needs to call off and have a great time here tonight.
And
I
pour
don't know.
himself a bourbon.
I just saw that
No.
Dalton posted that you should be Bengals Thor Clark, and I sign off on that. I endorse it. I just wanted to
Yeah.
throw that into the zeitgeist right now.
There you
Yeah, that
go.
needs to be put into the atmosphere. That makes a lot of sense.
Oh, I just went pitch black.
I gotta
Well,
work
here's
out
the
for a
thing,
little while
Whitney.
Before I do that,
Go ahead, Clark. Obviously.
I got to work out before a little bit before.
Nah, dude, did you not
No, be like a
Did
retired.
you not see
Thor,
Fat Thor?
retired
Did you
Thor.
not see Fat Thor? Come on.
I'm sorry, Whitney. Do you want me to leave? Do you want me to retire?
No. I mean like the retired Thor, like Thor in retirement years. Thor post.
So Thor with a beer belly. I get it.
Whitney,
Hey, it's all
Thor-
Photoshopped.
Thor
It's
with
already
Thor.
Photoshopped.
Dalton, hey, shout out Dalton
that's
for his
right,
fucking
Dalton.
photos real quick. Oh shit,
Yeah.
Dalton,
That dude's
drop
a
that
fucking-
link, buddy.
that dude's
You're
a
right.
genius. Jesus Christ.
Dalton signature, everybody. Hey, shout out Dalton signature. Shout out Dalton signature.
Yes.
Right there,
No, seriously, Dalton's
100%.
signature be putting out some fucking heat. He
Where's
puts
your
out
truck?
really good photos. I don't know
Yeah.
what happened, but we're gonna cheers.
Hey, Derek, your truck's disappearing in the background.
Yeah, it's getting dark. I've already went through a whole rainstorm and everything.
You know what's
out here,
hilarious
but-
is that if you would have just inside like a normal human being, it would have been all right. But you decided.
No,
to go
okay. So,
and
hey,
walk your truck.
Bill, tell them what happens if I go inside. Tell them what
He
happens.
cuts out and I boot him out like I do
Ice
Jeffrey. Yeah.
Dale,
God,
I have to.
I need something from you, Dale. What do you got for me?
What do you mean?
You've been quiet. You've been going to the bathroom. You've been muting yourself.
You're doing a lot of other stuff besides the bathroom, Dale. We all know it, but hey.
All right, Clark, admit it. We're both 37, and now we just became best friends. It's like stepbrothers, and you've been missing me, and it's okay. I will see you at the games. I will be in the stands. You'll be on the field. But I will be like,
I went out on a limb and tried to tell you I missed you.
I didn't hear it, but I missed you too, man. Well, that's why I played the song, the Moana. And,
Get a room.
What can I say except you're welcome.
Oh, you're
yeah.
welcome.
Listen, shout out Clark Harris for knowing what every dad in the whole entire world deals with on a daily basis with Disney. Because there is 100%. We've been going through. I've been watching freaking the Sing 2 has been playing on repeat in my house like 5 times a day. So shout out Clark Harris. Hey, Clark Harris, shout out right here. Here we go.
Jeff, you want to say anything before I kick you out again?
I'm kind of scared. I'm not sure what I can say right now because every time I say anything, I get kicked out. Clark, hi, how are you? It's nice to see you. About it. I was going to sit there and be quiet and just, sit in my corner. Good.
Boys and girls, it's been fun. I need to go to bed.
3.5 hours in.
3.5 hours. Clark Harris.
I'm the worst. I get it.
Goat. He is
Clark,
the
you can
goat.
only do 3.5 hours? Are you serious?
Hey,
That's
Man,
bullshit.
hey,
is-
if anybody out there that does a Bengals podcast will ever invite Clark on, the most he'll ever give you is 3.5 hours. That is terrible. Like, what?
I mean,
can't
come
get
on,
that.
I thought we were
Hey.
doing 6 hours, man. That's crazy.
If you want to hear a flex, I think he only gave Willie Lutz in the Samuel Strikes about.
I figured I'd give you that one, Clark, before you leave. I'll give you that one before you leave.
Boys and girls, listen. We should get together and have beers with us.
exactly.
Tampa.
Hey, no, 100% Clark. Okay, real quick shout out. Clark was like, "Hey, where are we doing this at?" I think Clark thought we was going to go to a bar and like hang out and talk.
I was
Bengals
ready,
and have
son.
good
What
times.
do you mean? I thought, what do you mean? I hit you up. I was like, let's do this.
Yes. Hey, next time, Clark, we will definitely get together and drink some beer and hang out.
Hey,
at a brewery or
anybody
whatever.
listening, anybody
I'm
watching,
going-
and everybody
I'm-
on here, buy number 46 custom jerseys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Clark
Yes.
Harris.
I'm going to Dale's house.
There you go.
Hey, you'll be sleeping in the garage with me, brother, because I know how this went.
Oh,
There ain't no
man.
way Marissa let
I'm
both
in
of us
so
in the
much
house.
trouble, guys. I'm in
Yeah.
so much trouble.
I'm coming.
Hey, come on down, man. I got three bedrooms and one
Give or
bath.
take. There
Yeah.
you go.
Oh,
There
hey,
you go.
You're the drunkest person on here.
For
Hey.
sure.
I got this garage though.
Oh,
Hey!
man.
One time I got a garage, guys.
I heard
No
a
way!
I heard a quick flex right there. I already drank
Yes.
for it. He said, I got 2, 3, 4. How many bedrooms I got? Oh my God.
I didn't know.
He
I'm
said, "I
so
got
racist,
3,
I
4,
can't try.
500,000 square feet."
Clark, for real, thank you so much for coming on, man.
Clark, you're a
Clark
legend, dude.
Harris
You're a
is-
legend.
One,
I had a blast.
Clark with the good hair.
Clark Harris, right here. Clark
Hey,
Harris.
Clark.
Let's do it
hit
again
you
in the
up. Hit you
preseason.
up soon. We'll see if you
Let's
can
do
get
it, brother.
We'll
Do you want to start talking to me? Just kick you out, or you want to like say bye or promote anything?
There it goes. There it goes.
Oh,
Clark
that was
Harris.
so good.
Oh,
As
that
he
was
started to
perfect.
do it, I just kicked him out. I think I beat him. I think I
He shut
won.
The fucking computer. He goes, "Fuck y'all, man. I'm out of
Oh,
here."
man.
What a fucking legend!
Oh, I'm back on.
You know what's so
100%.
funny, Dale? You know what's so funny is we went before this. I've mentioned this before. We go 30, 45 minutes, and then we're gonna get crazy. And then we realized we're 3.5
Well,
hours,
then all bets were off.
and he just left, and we're like, all right, now do we really go crazy? Did we not go crazy for the last like 2.5
Yeah.
hours? What have we done?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm
He
sad
just-
that I missed the first half of the show. I forgot that it was on
Yeah.
tonight.
Hey,
Oh,
I
oh.
saw the tweet.
guess what? It's on YouTube. You can go back and rewatch.
I
whole
will.
You know what's
3.5
hilarious?
hours.
You know what's hilarious? So the first, and I mentioned, so the first hour, we were really nice, and we're like, we had this whole ordeal. We're like, you know what? We're gonna all go around. We're gonna ask questions. Dale's like, real fucking. He's like, oh
yesterday,
my God,
yesterday. I'm like,
Dale,
you know.
Dale is in this. Dale's on this. He's like, dude, we need to all ask questions, this and that. He goes, we only got like 30 minutes. And then
Well, I said I would only ask him for maximum
Yeah.
30 minutes.
Well, it wasn't even that. It was just he's like, you imagine that, like, like as a person, he probably only got like 30 minutes or something. Like, he probably isn't going to give us much more than that. Let's just be grateful for what he's got.
Yes.
And then we're like, we asked our questions, and then he, I swear to God, he goes, oh, you know what? I'm here for the long haul, so you might need to get some more. And he told Derek he might need to call off work, and I go, holy fuck, this is going to be a 4-hour episode. Oh my God.
We're headed there.
Sure as shit. In my head, I go, this is going to be 4 hours. And 3.5 hours later, he's gone. And I'm like, that was fucking awesome, guys. It was like,
Absolutely, yeah.
Shout out Clark Harris. He is
As
a
a-
real
Clark
G.
Harris.
because originally what was
Guys, I
supposed to
keep
be
hearing the
as Boogered up / one of the
Sorry.
craziest Bengals fans on podcasting, I'm assuming, besides like fucking like what you guys said, Gary Owen. Because you guys
Hopefully you don't ghost me again.
Hey, don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
that was crazy. I love that.
I
Yeah.
love Gary Owen, man. He's literally one of my favorite comedians. I told
He's
Derek,
like-
I said, that's my dream guest if I can.
Oh,
Yeah,
trust
Clark-
me, Dale. I could tell on Twitter when you were like, fucking Gary Owen.
Yeah.
And then I'm
Gary
like, oh, sorry, you blew out your ACL.
Yeah, Gary Owens like, listen, I mean, I'm gonna be in my bed, so I guess I can go on your show, right? But yeah, definitely shout out Gary Owens.
For me to be on and to hear that Clark Harris is going to be on, I was like, okay, like I was supposed to be promoting Boogered Up podcast and doing the cool shit, having my stories and this and that, and then hearing that, I'm like, all right. So basically, I'm a co-host of this. And
Well, hey, I got your number yesterday, and I'm like, all right, let's at least sketch this out. I said, Clark might only be able to give us 15 minutes.
that's
Like
what I'm saying.
Jeff,
That's what I'm saying.
Deontay Smith could only give you 15 minutes. Like, you don't know sometimes till right before.
All three
Yeah.
of us prepared for this for 30 minutes and like 45 minutes. So as soon as like that lid hit and he goes, I'm in it for the long haul, I'm like, in my head, I go, this is going to get fucking wild.
I couldn't tell you it was going to be over 3 hours. Like, that guy is a fucking legend.
Your episode
Listen, guys.
has only been an hour. Like,
Time out.
every one of us are in trouble right now.
Hey, let me talk.
Time out for 1 second. So
Okay.
you guys have gone on and on about, we get it. It was way longer than what you thought. But what I want to know is who's responsible on this show to pull out some of these highlights and get them posted on Twitter? Because I'll rewatch the whole thing. But this was legend. I don't know that you guys understand what you have in your hands right now. You have got to like compile some edits to this shit. You got some legendary stories, and I only heard the last hour.
No,
Guys,
that guy right there is in charge of Twitter. Just saying. He's in charge of Twitter.
Dale, you better get on it. What are you even doing here? That's what you should be doing right now. You're too drunk. Never mind. Do it tomorrow, but do it.
Whitney, I told these guys yesterday, I will clip this shit and make social media posts of this. I edit for our podcast along as.
All right, so Travis volunteered as tribute.
Hey,
there you go.
Shout out Travis. There we go.
Hey, shout out Travis from Boogered Up Podcast.
Hey, seriously, like. In our podcast, we talk about drinking. We talk about bullshit. We talk about crazy ass shit in our podcast, and
we talk about Amanda Heard, right?
Oh yeah. Don't get me on that. Don't get me
It's
on
not
her.
Amanda, is it?
Don't get me on her, dog. Don't get
Amber.
It's Amber. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
No, seriously, we have a comedy podcast and it's very serious, but I wanted this podcast and like Dale said, he's like, this has gotten really serious fast, and like a lot of good guests have come on and this and that. And he's like, yo,
And the pipeline, like,
Well, that's because
I
Dale
wanted
works his ass off.
this
That's why.
episode just to be super cool. And then we got the dog Clark Harris on, and I'm like, you know what? Like, why don't I just take this off your hands? I'll edit this shit, and I'm down to edit the shit for you.
But
guys.
I did say to you, and I was like, should I like bump Travis to another week? I was like, I don't want to do that. I was like, I'll ask Clark. Like, I wouldn't do that to you. So I was like, I'll ask Clark for maybe 20, 30 minutes and then maybe have him in the second half. And then I said, no, I said, what did I tell you, Derek? You're at work because you're always at
Yep.
work. You work like 1,000,000 hours a week.
Dude, we were all talking on that same conversation.
And I said, I can't bump him. Like, I said, there's no way
appreciate
I could bump him. Like, there's no way. Like,
I appreciate it so much, seriously. And like it just because like I'm on a podcast, we were doing that thing, and I'm a Bengals fan. It's like,
well, we're nothing. We started 3 months ago, and it's
that's what
like,
I'm saying. Like take away what I am and what we've worked on and this and that. I'm a diehard Bengals fan in general.
Who day? Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
There wasn't a single. I had an inside joke with my friends, and every time Who Day was said, I was gonna take a shot, and I have yet to open.
Yes! Who day?
do it.
Who
Who day? You got to drink the bottle.
I'll take a drink of it for that, but it was only for the Clark one. It was only for the Clark. I was like, how many times are these motherfuckers gonna say Who Day to this dude?
Should I put ice in the background? Because he
you
walked
guys should've
away.
had me
So
from the beginning. I could have Who Day you drunk.
But no. Seriously, but you guys, thank you so much for having me on this in general, because like I told my dad, and that's what grew for us to buy these tickets for the Dolphins game, because as I said to him, I grew up as a Bengals fan, and he was the one that put me on. And then of course, I tell him as I have this podcast and busting my ass doing this, he goes, I get to tell him, hey, I get to have Clark Harris on. And of course he knows every Bengal, and he goes, no fucking way, Travis.
Yeah.
And I go, yes, dude. I get to have I'm a part of a podcast with him on. And he goes,
I think that's the thing people don't understand. It's like, oh, you do a podcast. That's cool. Is that like your full-time job?
Oh shit!
And I'm like, no, I make no money on this. I'm like, I do it because I love the Bengals, and I just love to help me and Derek talk every weekend anyways, unfortunately for him. Most of the time when he's at work, I call him and bother him, and, and same thing with Iceman. And it's just conversations we already have. And we were lucky enough to be seated beside each other. We didn't even know each other before this season.
Like seriously, not to interrupt, but these two right there above my head are two of my coolest friends ever, and I've only known them for a year. Seriously. So
hey, shout out us.
Yeah, exactly. My boys.
No, I can't do it. I can't shout out myself.
Go hey, at the flex.
the Bengals fans are, man.
If I chop liver, Jeff?
I sang to you, so you know you're my girl. All right.
Right.
I
Thank
sang to you on Twitter.
Jesus.
Come on, Whitney. Let's go.
But I will say, man,
Right.
I am so looking forward to the season just for stuff like this. I'm like, geesh, between Jeff and Derek, I'm like, I met two of my best friends. Like,
hey, shout out Hoff right there saying shout out. Started from the bottom, Noah here.
So the whole team over here.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, guys, you guys have really got some cool shit going on, and I wanted to mention. I literally, guys, last night on TikTok, I was talking about TikTok, how that's a big movement for you guys to get big.
yeah, I told Derek, I'm like, you deal with that, man. I'm 37, bro. I can't.
I was on
47,
TikTok
I'm on it.
looking up Who Day, looking up Bengals, this and that for you guys. I was screenshotting pages for you guys. I was like, hey, why don't you try and get these guys on? Because you guys have some really cool shit. And you guys have fucking a WWE superstar right now who's fighting.
Man. Shout out to Dogs, man. Shout out to
AD.
Dogs.
Yeah, shout out
fighting for
AD.
championships almost every week, putting himself up in that contendership. Shout out RK Bro, because that's my motherfucking team right there.
Yeah.
Hey, you and Derek. See you and Derek.
Hey, I was gonna say I'm a big proponent of the RK Bros. Yeah.
Dude,
dude, but
I'm an attitude area. I'll love
Hey, here we go.
Yeah, there you go.
I love it, dude.
Whitney's like, what the hell? What the hell's
No,
going
Whitney
on?
knows what we're
I'm
talking
not
about.
doing it. I do.
Hey,
I'm
Dale,
not doing it.
Dale,
That's Jerry, man. Jerry's the wrestling fan.
Jerry's the wrestler,
Yeah,
not
Jerry is
me.
definitely the
Hey,
hardcore
Dale,
wrestling.
we've talked about 90s wrestling. That's my era right there. 90s wrestling.
Well, I was gonna say, when I grew up when I was little, my papa would watch it, so I'm like Hacksaw Jim Duggan days.
there you go,
yeah.
Whit.
Randy
Oh,
Savage,
yeah.
Well, like Hulk Hogan. Like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, but the best was the 90s. Stone Cold, Rock, all that.
Hold up. Hey, hold
I
on.
was out by then.
We tried this out on the podcast right here. It's a Broken Skull IPA.
Is that
Oh, you got
it?
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
Travis, where did you get that at? I can't find it anymore.
All right, hold on. I'm just gonna do it right now.
I'm gonna
We're still
refill
doing
the
it, guys.
beverage. I'll be
We're
right back.
still doing the toast off of bragging. So here we go, guys.
I got you. I got you.
Oh God, I keep forgetting about this. I'm way too deep.
I'm like,
So there's a
I'm
couple.
done with beer, but I mean,
Come on, man. What are you
What
doing?
the hell, Harry? You gotta
Go work.
Go ahead, Trav. Where'd you get it from, Trav?
There's a couple bars that really like what we're doing, like our comedy and such. And the one person has a vendor that got the Broken Skull IPA, not the lager, but the actual IPA.
Oh yeah.
And they hit us up and they're like, "Yo, you should first try this, and you should do because on our segments we do first pour, which is every week we try to do IPA. And of course, I'm a big wrestling fan, so for me to get my hands on that, I was super stoked.
Absolutely.
And there's another bar that maybe might be able to get it. They had it one time. They might be able to get it again, but I might be able to get the lager on. But, dude, honestly, that one right there reminds me of, oh, God, what's the fucking Irish ale? Oh, it's right there. The Conway.
Oh, yeah.
It reminds you a lot of the Conway, but it's a lot smoother. It's a lot smoother. Honestly, it's really fucking good. I highly suggest it. If you can ever get your hands on it, go ahead and get the Broken Skull IPA.
So let me say this real quick before Dale kicks me off again.
No, time out because Derek's going to have to go to work, and we're 3 hours and 40 minutes in. Why don't we do a late night with Strawberry Ice show?
What? I don't have Travis's. I don't even know Travis. I was just what I know. Whit. I got
T
Aaron.
Brown.
Huh?
Travis.
What's your Twitter, Travis?
Wait.
My Twitter is Travis_Brown, I believe 4, but we mostly work around Boogered Up. I don't really use my personal anymore. It says I'm retweeting.
Dale, can you send? If I send you a link, can you send it to him?
Bro, don't put me in this, man. I'm on that. Like, I need to go out and piss again. I've pissed all night.
I don't want to. I can get Whit.
Dale. He's off of now. Hey, Clark is off now. You can go ahead and pee. Go ahead and pee.
No, I'm not gonna pee.
No hashtag live stream on this episode here.
Nah, man. I want to hang out with my wife. My buddy Chad's still here, but hey, I will come back down if you guys are still going live here.
We'll be on. Where you at, Travis? Where you at?
Where am I at?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in the 419 area code. I grew up in Fremont, Ohio, and I now live in Clyde, Ohio.
What's your well, mine's Sports with Strawberry Ice. Find on Twitter.
Pardon? I'm sorry, what are you saying?
Cincinnati Sports with Strawberry Ice. That's my Twitter.
Yeah, I know your Twitter. I'm saying I've been following you for a minute.
So Jeff hasn't followed you back.
There it is.
That's the truth of it.
Let me check. We'll check right now. Hold on. Let me check. I bet
I'll say DM me and I'll hit you with the link. All right, and we'll go live on Strawberry Ice.
Yeah.
What you going on?
Hey.
You know what's crazy? What is that? What is that right there? That's crazy.
Yeah, there you go, baby. That's it. What
do you notice right there? What do you notice right there? It's not a follow.
I see it.
Oh, it's not a follow you back.
Oh shit!
I'll get you. What'd you say, Whitney?
I was just saying. I just texted you, or I just DM'd you Travis's profile.
All right, cool.
So you got it.
So
I'll be there.
Whit and Travis or Dale, maybe. I'll send you one day to jump on tonight.
Maybe me.
Really good supporters of our podcast. We appreciate you guys very much. Seriously.
Depends how long it goes. If you guys are on for 20 minutes, I'll probably hop back on. If it's less than that,
we're gonna be on longer than that. I tell you right now.
You ready for me to close this out?
Yeah, we're gonna be on for a long time.
All right. So Derek, do you want to say anything stupid before we get off here?
You know.